Welcome back to Tabletop Titans for another epic game of Warhammer 40k 9th edition here. We've got a very special game today because we have so many new toys. It's always a special day and a terrifying day when you're putting so many new toys. I think I have over half my army here are brand new models for the Ad-Mech that I've been excited and waiting for a very long time. And they're finally here. And I'm ready to play with them, and hopefully they do something before they die, but...
Hopefully they don't suffer too harshly from the new model syndrome, but
hopefully.
They are gorgeous. I'm really excited to see them on the table.
I'm excited. I've always wanted to play an army like this, and now it's finally here. And of course they're here against the Bladed Cog, against their arch nemesis, the Genestealer Cults here. And very thematic game here. We've got, you know, perfect matchup.
It is, and it's kind of like been an ongoing battle. We've had a few games where we've actually faced against each other with these armies, and I'm really liking the narrative that's forming. So, should be cool.
All right, well, why don't we jump ahead and take a look at the armies that we're bringing today. So as I said, it's a new Ad-Mech army, and what's new about it? Well, we've got 6 Dragoons and 6 Ironstriders. That's 12 walkers on the board. I've taken them all in 2-man squads. There was a good reason to take them in big squads before because you had the Conqueror doctrine and the Protector doctrine. And what these allowed you to do is get +2 to hit in combat or shooting respectively. But you can't really get +2 anymore. No. +1's still good. But now there's a lot more reason to have them spread out, grab the board, MSU. So this is my first time running this many. I've only ever had 3 walkers on the board before, so I just upped it to 12. So I'm excited to see how they play out. I've got them, of course, in a Spearhead detachment, and that Spearhead detachment is led by a Tech Priest Dominus. He's actually my Warlord today, and I've given him a new Warlord trait that I've never taken, which is Learnings of the Genitor. This is one of the ones from Psychic Awakening and has 3 different abilities. The first ability is for Cataphrons. I don't have any Cataphrons, so it doesn't matter. But the other 2 is 6 to wound is +2 AP within 6 inches. And the next one, within 6 inches, auto pass morale. Nice. Useful little abilities to have. So one of the Warlord traits I haven't picked, so excited to try that one out. I also have a battalion detachment with 2 HQs. I have the Tech Priest Manipulus, and I've also got Daedalosus, because I just love Daedalosus. He's come in clutch before, but actually I've generally had him suffer pretty badly in a lot of games. He's got like picked out and killed, so we're gonna do some work. I paid 1 CP for a Warlord trait on the Manipulus, which is Prime Hermeticon. I haven't used this Warlord trait since the beginning of the Codex. This is a 6-inch aura of reroll all hits in combat. Now, why would I want that, you would say?
Wild, and Brian.
Well, the reason I want that is because I brought 30 Tech Priests, 20 Tech Priest, Fulgurite Tech Priests, that's the staff close combat version, and they're in transports, so 2 Dune Riders. And then I have 10 Corpus Scari, which are the shooty jazz hands, I like to call them, And the army's got really great shooting potential. I didn't mention that I am also Ryza, and Ryza is what I've always classically played this army as before I got Call and started playing Mars. And Ryza is a combat-oriented Forge World, and they have reroll 1s in combat for wounding, which solid. So I've got like reroll all my hits, reroll 1s to wounds, pretty efficient.
Space Marine,
They also have a new Canticle, and let me just remember what the Canticle's name is here. It's actually called Citation in Savagery.
Oh, what?
It's great names 40k has, doesn't it? Citation in Savagery. This is a Canticle. It just gives +1 AP in combat to my whole army. It's
great.
What an amazing thing. So really excited about that. I've got 4 units of Vanilla Skitarii Vanguard, and I think I covered it. I think that's the army. It's got speed, it's got punch, it's got shooting even. It's got it all.
I love it. I think it's super scary. I love the amount of melee in here, right? Because like Ad-Mech is traditionally known as a shooting army, and we've already had a lot of instances on the channel of them being actually quite good in melee. And now you're kind of doubling down on that in what is really, really scary and really lethal. Like I want to just reiterate this, that when Brian chooses to, he can have 6s or -3 rend additionally on what the priests and the dragoons already have. That's terrifying. That's going to cut through most of the armor. So I really like it. I think it's really cool.
It's a very different list than anything I've ever played. So
no robots.
No robots, and you know what? The robots are awesome, but they're super binary, if you'll give me it. They're really like either they set up position and just blow everyone off the board, or really they don't. Like they can't get into position. And so they're either an instant win card or you like dumped 700 points into them. And honestly, that's fun sometimes, but it's not the most dynamic way to play.
Totally, and I think we've even been talking about taking the Ironstriders, the Ballistari with the autocannons instead of those robots in those kinds of lists.
Because they're fast, and they shoot. Yeah. They don't shoot against mass as well, but they're really, really good. And if you take them as Mars, they get strength 8.
That's right.
On the autocannon. So that's
actually. Whoa.
That's real mean.
Such cool combos.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's what I got today. Let's take a look at the Genestealers.
All right. So as Brian mentioned, we're bringing the Bladed Cog is back, and some of Brian's own guardsmen have also picked up their trader. So they've joined forces with the Bladed Cog. I have 2 detachments, which I've actually haven't really done before with GSC in 9th edition because you pay for it so steeply. As you can see, this is because of the Astra Militarum / Brood Brothers detachment. So let's start with the main GSC force. I have, of course, my Patriarch, the man of the hour with a familiar. I have a Magus with a familiar. That's it for my HQs. Normally I'm teaming with HQs, but that's it, and you'll kind of see why. This is a very different type of list than I usually run. So trying out some new ideas. Troops-wise, I do have 5 units of troops. I have 3 identical 10-man acolytes with 4 saws and a cult icon on there. Just hit super hard, die, do what they need to do, right?
But they're such a without those, my whole army would just run at you.
Yeah, exactly.
And you would have no answer. But with those, you can kind of keep me at bay a bit.
They're very, very scary. And I am also going to be bringing them in transports. This time running the Goliaths as the transport version and not the heavy version, because you can actually take 10 bodies inside of it, and you pay significantly less points. So I've got that. I have 2 5-man acolyte squads, going to be running around, doing some secondaries, what they usually do, right? Fast attack-wise, I have, of course, 3 units of jackals, this time just minimum, which is 4. Same kind of idea, running out, scoring, doing everything that the guard doesn't.
And they're beautiful models. You don't want to leave them at home.
I love them.
You never want to leave them at home.
They're great. So I have that. I do have 2 elite slots. I have my Kellamorph with the pistols.
Obviously.
Amazing. Again, I'm not taking the relic.
I can't wait for my Hexmark destroyer.
Dude,
and we should do like a one-on-one duel Hexmark against.
That'd be amazing.
I'm pretty sure the Hexmark isn't as good, but he would be really good. But he would be really good against the Kellamorph.
Yes, that's true. Because it's a bunch of little hits.
And strength 6.
Exactly. Yeah. So I do have the Kellamorph, and then I also have Sanctus. This one is I'm just taking because I love him so much. I'm taking the Dagger Sanctus.
Almost instant won in the game.
Exactly.
If you haven't seen that game, we played it against Black Legion.
Yep.
And the Sanctus was vicious.
He is amazing. So I'm running the combat version of this time using a little trick that you Rusted Claw players might be familiar with, where you can give him the relic that gives him a 4+ invuln, goes to +1, so a 3+ invuln on him. So he's kind of a little beat stick character.
I like it.
He's just cute. I love him a lot. And that's it for the GSC side of things. I also have a patrol of Imperial Guard. So those of you who are not familiar with, they will be Brood Brothers. They don't get regimental doctrines. They don't get any of the special regiment stuff.
Okay.
Having said that, though, I do get things like tank aces.
Yeah.
So what I have is I have one of my 2 Leman Russes, both identical, all the fixings
These are
basically.
tank commanders.
Tank commanders, yep. And one of them is going to be -1 damage.
Really solid.
It's great.
Great against those autocannons.
Exactly. That's very true.
Yep.
I have that. I have a single unit of Brood Brothers just filling out the patrols, troop slot, and then I have in my heavy support slots a Wyvern, just great for killing troops, and a Manticore using full payload, which is a flat 3 damage.
So this is another tank ace. It upgrades it from D3 damage to flat 3.
That's right.
It's very vicious.
Pretty vicious.
And keep in mind, all of these Dragoons and everything are 6 wounds.
Yeah, it's really tasty.
And so
those increments.
It's very, very mean.
We've been really liking the Manticore in 9th.
I love the Manticore.
It only shoots 4 turns, which is, hey,
pretty much the whole game.
Pretty much the whole game now.
Yeah. And we have 3 of them.
Yeah.
Maybe I should paint up more one day. Just like all missiles.
The thing is, they can get really oppressive really fast. Like he's already going to be deciding a lot of what happens during the game, but you start adding more than one, it is oppressive.
Yeah.
So this should be a cool game.
Excited for that. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the 2 armies. Why don't we talk through the mission that we're playing today, Bridger?
Yes, we're playing GT Pack 23 today. This is the Scouring. And this mission's a little weird. The deployment zone, strange shape, huh?
Yeah, it's a box. You can see neither of us are on the edges here, so it's like what you would call an old hammer and anvil, but they push in the edges.
It's very small.
It's one of the smallest deployment zones.
And we're also back, too. This is only 16 up instead of the normal 18.
So we're like the furthest away from each other.
Yeah.
Very interesting deployment.
And not 4 objectives, not 6, 5.
And they're all outside of the deployment zone.
Yes.
It's quite strange.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is one of the few games with one in the middle. So interesting.
It's wacky.
Yeah.
And despite not having 6 objectives, it is still a hold 2, hold 3, hold more.
Ouch. I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
All
It's gonna be tough.
What?
Hold 2, hold 3. So that center objective is everything.
That's crazy.
They really want you to scrap over.
Oh my
It's
god.
a battle for the middle, and there will be a scouring.
This is gonna be nuts.
Okay.
Ugh.
that.
I don't like that.
That's great. So why don't you take a look at the secondaries?
Yeah, so Adrian today is taking Bring It Down, deploy scramblers, and engage on all fronts.
You brought some vehicles.
Just a few.
I'm gonna bring them down.
Each one of these Dragoons is worth 2.
They're 2 each, which is great.
And the big tanks are worth 3.
Oh, because they're just over the threshold.
They're at like 12 wounds or something, I think.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I have deploy scanners. You know it. I love it. Scramblers. I'm going to say it right this time. GSC is really good at this one because you can just pop into different deployments, do it, get it done, get those 10 points. Engage. Similar idea. The bikes, the jackals in particular, I love just throwing them up, getting those points. And in the later half of the game, I can get the rest of my force into different quarters.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
You know, that's me.
Fantastic. What do I got?
Well, Brian, don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay, yeah,
right.
that's right.
That's true.
Chad is calling you out for being Harlequin because they think you're wearing motley.
It's
On
all right,
camera,
it's close.
It's a
on camera it comes off
curvaceous
as
motley.
diamonds.
It's a curvaceous
Yeah, I
motley.
just saw on the camera. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Motley.
Yeah, you listen. I need to channel that Harlequin energy.
That's a bold move there.
That's right.
A little heretical, but that's okay.
Listen, I need it. I just got to get my flip belt in here, and we'll be good.
And Adrian,
Alright.
Forearmed Emperor's new groove.
That's right. Forearmed Emperor's new groove today.
Very nice. I like it.
Your guardsmen have a new groove, and
That's
they're
right.
ready to show you.
Chad is also convinced you cannot do tank ace. So
Really?
Sorry, dude.
The
We
truth
looked at
is,
it beforehand.
we didn't think you could,
Yeah.
but then we couldn't find a reason why not.
So
I would love in chat to tell us why not.
to the detriment of Bridger's day. Go ahead and let us know in chat, and Bridger can let us know, and we can honestly fix it if it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Honestly, we thought, chat, you would tell us
Yeah.
if we messed up. This is the first time we've tried to do it.
Yeah.
We couldn't find explicitly the rule that said you couldn't.
They say that the strat itself specifies not Brood Brother.
Oh.
Did we check that?
Okay, the strat.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so then no tank cases. So I get.
So he gets a CP back,
CP
and
back.
he gets to pick a new warlord trait.
That's rough, though.
All right, we'll let him
Yeah.
do that.
Anyway, Brian's secondaries.
That's fine.
Assassinate, aboard the witch, and engage on all fronts.
So these could really just not work for me because I got a lot of eggs in a basket here,
Yeah,
and that
sure.
basket is killing a couple characters.
Yeah.
Now you have a lot of characters, so Assassinate's not crazy.
No.
And my army is fast and trying to get up into your zone.
Yep.
But you only have 3 psychers.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be aggressive with them. So you could deny me some points with that. It does force your hand on the way you play, but
The Patriarch especially, he can't be as much of a bully.
and he's good against my army.
Yes, he would. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's something to consider. The engage on all fronts, I think, it goes well with the idea that I'm going into your side of the board.
And you also have this MSU style walkers, right? This is another reason to have those smaller units.
Exactly. So it could work or it could not. Let's see.
I like that strong. You're like, all right, coming out of the board. This could really.
Honestly, like I could just if I just hit those 3 characters, it's like lights out on secondaries.
Yeah, you have enough pressure that you might be able to just chew through them at one point. Be like, all right, you got some acolytes, blah, 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 gone.
Yeah.
Kill the characters. Honestly, that's my biggest fear here. Is I'm not durable, as we all know.
That's right.
So we'll see.
Let's see it. All right. Are we gonna do a roll off?
Yeah, we should.
Dun, dun,
All right.
Who wants to go first here?
I think both of us would take it. You have the artillery to put in some work. You definitely have your guns in line of sight of my models.
Funny enough, yeah. I'm playing GC. I want to go second, but no, yeah. That changes the map.
You would hurt me. You'd hurt me real bad.
Real bad.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So
Oh,
I got a 1.
Only I could fail this.
only you.
All
It's
right.
a 4. So you taking first?
I would take it.
This is Genestealer Cults turn 1.
Thanks, sir.
At least we don't have the double like I move then you deploy.
That's right. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna start deploying. Quick question before you get into super chats. The CP regen warlord trait. Can I take that on a tank commander? I guess I could put it on the psyker. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, why not?
Nowadays. So I'll just do that. Unless it's only on an Imperial Astra Militarum strats.
Well, okay, let's look into it.
So I'm just saying, yeah.
We'll pick the right
Carry on.
decision in a minute.
I'm gonna start popping up my blips.
And I am going to thank Megaduck, love from Singapore, getting back into the game. Haven't played since 2nd edition. Thank you for showing the
nice.
true meaning of friendly competition.
Aw.
Yeah, you know what? I'm really excited for today's friendly game. I'm really hoping that both of these armies get to show what some of these units can do, because we haven't actually, both these armies are unique lists we haven't played before.
Yeah,
so
they are.
Should be a really fun game.
And thank you, Afro Chef. Hey, Titans. Thanks for the quality content. Wondering if you'd consider an apocalypse game or two. I'm a huge fan of the alternating turns.
Ooh.
I'm a huge fan of the alternating turns, and I'm a huge fan of damage being allocated at the end of the turn. If you haven't played it before, all your models shoot and fight, all their models shoot and fight, and then you find out what dies at the end. So your model can never die before it has a chance to shoot or fight, which is really great. Like if you paid like $1 million for a Warlord Titan, and then you carted it out, and you put it on the table, and then your opponent goes first and blows it off the table, and then you take it off the table.
You feel so bad.
That is a horrible day for you. It's actually probably like a horrible 6 to 8 months for you.
Right.
So this game fixes that, and yes, I can definitely say, without question, we will play an APOC game.
Yeah.
We don't know when though, but I think it's plausible by the end of the year.
I think so.
APOC. We haven't picked the factions yet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, thank you, Sandy. This one is for Brian. Hey, Titans. Do you follow any formula to make your board so aesthetically pleasing? Or is it instinctive trial and error?
Good question.
Nobody
say anything about the train video.
So yeah, I do follow. So first and foremost, I need the train to be functional, and that means able to. We put the objectives down first, which is actually what the rulebook says to do, anyways. But put the objectives down first, know where they are, know where the deployment zones are, and then I put the train down. For instance, you see this big building here and this one here. They're just outside of the 16-inch deployment zone, meaning that you can kind of maximally hide your army.
Yep.
And then we made sure that these little pieces were obscuring and just in, but we don't put them right next to the objectives so that you can't be hidden in cover and on an objective. So we want the objectives in the open, but you want to be able to hide while on an objective from certain angles. So I put a lot of thought into that layout. And then otherwise, we just try to build things that go with the mats and are plausible. Like you don't put buildings in the middle of roads and things like that. And the rest of the work just comes down to picking, like actually painting your terrain to match up nicely with your mat.
Absolutely.
That's most of the work.
Big thing. Yeah.
If your terrain matches your mat, you've already done a lot of the hard work.
Yep.
Thank you, Jay Brown. Hey, Titans. Currently finishing my first 2,000-point list. I have 2 Forge Fiends with Hades and a Predator with a las cannon. Is this too much anti-tank? If so, what would you replace the Predator with other than Obliterators?
Obliterators are amazing, yeah.
I said other than Obliterators.
But
we would replace his whole army with Obliterators.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's too much anti-tank. The question is it the right kind of anti-tank, or is it durable enough in an anti-tank off? You know, so I think it's solid anti-tank though. I think we're gonna have to see once your Predators don't get the rerolls anymore. Maybe they're not quite as interesting anymore. That used to be a big part of them, right?
Yeah.
They'll probably get rid of Killshot.
Gilliman
put his foot down and said, if we can't have it, no one can.
That's right.
He went and he talked to Abaddon.
They had a very civil chat.
Yeah.
And Abaddon actually agreed. He said, yes, but I get the Eldar.
I find it can be more reasonable than not.
But Predators are fairly priced, and they have a lot of DACA.
Exactly.
So you finished deploying?
All good.
So now it's his move phase.
So now
I'm going to move. All right,
Okay.
carry on.
And I will give you your command point.
Yay, command point.
Because until now, you didn't get it.
You're seeing he's starting with very few. He spent a ton before the game.
Yeah. Well, left
you
now.
got one back, so you're at 7 CP now?
Up to 8, start of the turn.
Oh, I thought you started with 5.
Well,
now
started
back
with
up to
my
6.
my tank ace went away, right?
Which
You started at 6.
Oh, you started at 6. You were at 5, weren't you?
I don't know. I have to do math in a second. I'll fix it.
We'll double check.
Channel, let me know.
We'll figure it out. Thank you, Tor. Yes, finally GSC. I'm trying out 2 Rock Grinders this weekend.
Nice.
I wonder if the trucks are better though.
Well, what are the trucks are better?
Wonder if the trucks are better than Rock
So
Grinders.
I personally like the Rock Grinders. I've been running those in all the other games. But these guys are in advance. The difference about the transports, obviously, is they can hold 10 guys. So in this case, I wanted to have them in the transports, and so I knew I would need to take that basically, right? Normally I just run 5-mans in the Rock Grinders and just really play bullies with them, and always I take the demolition upgrades so that I can explode them, and I think they're great. So these are great for different reasons, right? Let's see. So he's got plenty of movement. He can go shoot these guys.
Thank you, Dean. Been a while, Titans, but had to pop in again to support my Ad-Mech brethren. Thus we invoke the Master of all knowledge. Shed your powers upon this machine. Invest this device with your holy charge.
All praise the Omnissiah.
That's a lovely canticle, which Brian totally rolled.
Yeah,
Brian,
I will roll. I'll roll my canticle.
It wouldn't be an Ad-Mech game if you.
So
had
I'm just taking Shroud Psalm. How about that?
There we go. Nice and easy.
Amazing.
Thank you, Luke. Won't be watching live as I'm in the UK, but just wanted to say you guys put out the best 9th content. May the 4-armed Emperor prevail.
Yay.
Thank you. We're so excited to keep the 9th edition content going. As we all know, we got a handful of books that they announced going for pre-order this weekend, so we're super excited to be doing some preview content as soon as they let us.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ariatha. You heard my call, and you came back with another limerick. I really appreciate it. To the question of the Titan's Bane, for an answer, Chet begs in vain. Brian a task, the status I ask, what's happening with the video on terrain?
That was so good.
So I think my spirit has been broken, and I think I probably will end up writing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, chat, we did it!
You broke Brian.
But I probably will not come in October because we're going to be doing so much content for Necrons and for Space Marines. So you should expect a lot of that coverage and in-depth stuff. So yeah, we'll have to be waiting for that.
Thank you, Alexander. I'd love to see a Chaos Cultist light vehicle, like a truck or a technical. If you could invent your own unit for a faction, what would it be?
Oh, that would be super cool, actually.
That would be.
There's a lot of stuff they could do with like the Chaos Mortals, basically, and cultists and things like that.
The thing I've been feeling that I really want right now is I want a Crisis Suit Assault Squad.
Yes.
Well, that'd be
Samurai suits.
That's something that I think a lot of people want, but is conflicting with the design ideas.
It's not. It's not. In the story, the Tau definitely have a close combat like capabilities.
No, it's not conflicting with the lore.
Oh, you mean
it's conflicting with the gameplay feel
the army
of
design?
The army. Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody likes the gameplay feel of the Tau, so conflicting with the thing that nobody likes to make it something else is probably what's needed.
Maybe if they overhaul it, yeah.
If they had a Crisis Assault Squad with like maybe 2 or 3 weapon combinations, think about like swords, Onager Gauntlet style things, you know, even fusion blades. That
one
kind of
attack
stuff.
only weapons? Yes.
Yeah,
Give Tau a bunch of one attack only weapons.
But you know, if you think even just the bodyguard, there are 3 attacks. You get them to weapon skill and ballistic skill 4. They don't have an amazing weapon skill, ballistic skill, but if they have enough attacks and actually their weapons are really good, it's at least something.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you, Jude. Go Ad-Mech. I'm converting a Dark Mech force as a passion project.
Ah, cool.
What a great passion project.
Yeah.
One friend says go heavy on the conversions, another says not. What are your thoughts?
Definitely go heavy on the conversions.
For sure.
This is the reason to do Dark Mechanicus.
Yeah.
Is because you get to chaos them out, and chaos is all about the weird conversions. That's if you saw any of Adrian's chaos models, he just really takes as an opportunity to be super creative.
It's so much fun. It's great. That's why you play chaos.
And Ad-Mech has such a weird opportunity. I remember at LVO, remember there was that weird one where they made a bunch of their cataphrons, like weird beasts and things like that.
Yeah.
And you can really like demon them out. I wish the rules were more robust for them.
I agree.
But definitely huge opportunity there. Go for it.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Piotr. Hi, what are your bets for the first Xenos Codex in 9th?
Ooh.
Ideas for a Tau list to max the fun for me and my opponent and not competitiveness. Thank you.
What do you think? What would be your bet for Xenos Codex? What's the oldest Xenos Codex currently?
Is it Tyranids?
Could be Tyranids.
Could be Tau.
Tyranids.
It's not Tau. Tau actually was really late.
Tyranids was one of the first after Ad-Mech.
What about Eldar? When did that come?
Eldar was actually later.
Which Eldar?
But not by much. Craft World.
So Tyranids. I'll go with Tyranids.
Yeah, it'd be Nids.
My instinct is that they'll generally replace some of the older books. Space Marine is the exception because it's kind of the heart of the entire game, so you have to kind of replace it first.
Right.
But yeah, my guess would be Tyranids.
Makes sense.
I hope so, because Tyranids is a great faction.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Are you done moving?
I'm done moving.
Let's get a couple more.
Let's do
Sounds
couple
good.
more. You want to pick your warlord trait?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I scrolled. And we're back.
Amateur.
Thank you, Martin.
Terrible.
Hey, Titans. Brian, I have 2 questions.
All right.
Dark Angels, new +1 to hit when standing still, if that's okay. Which troop choice would be good for this? Maybe Phobos, so they can forward deploy. And what other units would make you look at it?
I think the maybe the heavy intercessors could be good that are coming out because they have really good weapons. They're tough at standing in place. They're a troop choice, right?
That answer is probably the right answer for every army, though.
Yes, yeah, but they have long range, so the idea that they could stand still and still be in range, that's not necessarily true for what every army wants to do. They don't necessarily fit the theme of every army, even though they would probably be good. So yeah, heavy intercessors, the troop choice I would pick if you're going for a troop choice.
Okay.
And there was a second question?
Wait, was like what other units would you think about? What else would you consider?
There's all kinds of things that want to stand still, like even old Devastator Marines, as long as you're taking the big weapons instead of like the Gravis or whatever, like if you're taking las cannons or autocannons.
Yep.
Or heavy bolters now, which are pretty interesting.
Yes.
They generally want to post up and just stand still.
Yeah, any of those old, the dev squads for sure.
Hard to say.
Things that can sit on an objective and really hold it and position up.
Chad is having a blast because the first the first Xenos Codex already came out. It's Necrons. And we just like totally glazed over
I thought they meant after that.
I assume.
They meant after that.
No, I totally glazed over Necrons.
It was a trick question. Okay. Well, you got us. Ah, shucks. All right, one more. Let's do one more.
Thanks again, Martin. Hey, Titans. I'll be watching the answer to my Dark Angel question tomorrow, but thanks for all your hard work. Brian, where's the Dark Angel video?
We don't own Dark Angels.
No.
So although we love the faction, we don't actually have the army yet. And I'll say this, until the book comes out, I don't even think we'll consider it, because we want to read and see what really works, and we'll build an army that works with the new rules.
Yeah, that's been the big thing. It just kind of hit that threshold where we're like, oh, we need to get them, and then we're like, well, now they're redoing the books, and like obviously now we've seen that they are redoing all of the Space Marine books that are now supplements, right? And so it would just make sense to, rather than invest in a bunch of stuff that just won't be interesting or useful, let's just wait and see what it is.
That's right.
And get some cool stuff, right?
Yeah, and I don't know when they're going to do it, but they're launching every other Space Marine other than Dark Angel this year. They announced, didn't they, basically?
Well, that's because Dark Angels with Chaos.
They'll come down with the Chaos,
Every
we've
time.
already agreed.
Waka waka.
All right, let's hit up that Psychic phase.
Let's do it. Oh, so Warlord, I'm just going to go back to what I originally had, which was he will just be my Warlord with -1 damage.
Patriarch?
My Patriarch.
-1 damage.
Which also fixes the CP issue because I did want to have the 2 relics, right? The 3+ invuln on the Sanctus, and then the Crouchling on him, and so that way I'd get 1 free and then pay 1 for 1 CP.
So you actually paid 1 CP for an extra relic?
I paid 1 if he wasn't my Warlord.
Oh, I see.
I'd have to pay 3.
Oh.
And I would just drop the relic instead. But I want to play with my relics. Okay. So my starting CP would have been 6, 7, so now it should be 8.
Well, we're at 8. Perfect.
Cool. Awesome.
Great.
All right, let's do it.
Psychic phase. Grab these dice.
Pardon me, thank you. So I have a Astra Militarum Psyker, which I just have the +1 armor save.
Yeah.
And these are going to be out of line of sight.
I would say so.
It's going to be on one of the Leman Russes. Now you have most of your autocannons over there. So the most feasible shooting would be against this guy.
Against your tank commander
This tank commander here.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hup.
Great. I wish I was demons.
Yikes.
So he could kill himself. He only has what, 2-3 wounds? Is this an Astropath?
This is the Astropath.
So he only has 2 wounds.
We're gonna CP it. We're gonna spend the CP we just got.
You got it.
On a spell that we didn't really need.
Yeah. And it fails.
Right.
Astropaths, ladies and gentlemen.
Astropaths.
That was Adrian, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, he's still adjusting to the hive mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like,
he's still experieing the shadow and the warp on this one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. So, other than that, I don't really have any.
You don't want any empty casts? Any more empty casts?
The only other cast, which is not an empty cast, and I need it desperately, is a 5+ Feel No Pain for one of my Arrested Claw units. Now, I'm pretty obscured here. These are the guys that are really going to take the brunt of everything. And so I'm going to put it on the transport right here.
Oh, nice. I thought it was I thought it was restricted to the kinds of units. But
no, it's everything. Yeah, it's great. Well, actually, here's one thought, though.
Okay.
I do have Rugged Construction, which is already a 6-up.
Oh,
the bikes have nothing currently.
That makes sense.
So I'm going to put it on the bike just to give you some difficult decisions. Yeah. Here we go.
I love this. No. And this was from your Patriarch?
No, this is the Magus.
Oh, and the Magus only has 4 wounds, right?
Yeah, well, she also has, so she has a Familiar.
Oh, so
which now I could kill the Familiar, but, oh no, hers is not a Relic Familiar, so that's fine. So here we go, I take 2.
2 on her.
And I will...
Or are you going to kill the Familiar? Because if you take them on her, the rest of the wounds have to go on her.
That's the thing.
And that means the Familiar doesn't protect her
anymore. I can never use the Familiar as an ablative wound.
Right.
But if I get rid of it now, I won't have that 1 turn of 2 spells.
That's right. Difficult decision.
I'm gonna do the Familiar.
Okay.
And then she takes a wound.
She takes a wound.
Yeah.
Starting off strong.
Fun.
All right. So here's a wound dice for you.
Gosh.
That went well.
I'm so sad.
That went well.
Best psychic phase ever, I think.
Yeah. Amazing. All right, so that's that. Let's move on to shooting.
Moving swiftly along.
Yes. So we're going to do my orders, rerolling 1s for my tank commanders.
Nice.
I can do regular orders, just not regimental orders. So.
Are you going to shoot me?
I'm going to shoot you.
All right, bring the pain. So what can you see?
So, I mean, not much. Just the Dragoons in the front, really.
Okay, so let's pound them.
Let's do it. So, Yep, first commander, everything into there.
All right.
Let's go ahead and do the battle wagon. We did
These
move.
are at -2 to hit.
Oh, dang. So we're hitting on
minus,
4s.
Yeah.
Rerolling 1s because it's only -1. So 4 shots. Because we're not Cadian or anything.
That's right.
I mean,
on 4s.
Catachan.
So reroll the 1 though.
Yep.
Look at that.
Good talk, good talk.
On a 3. That's great.
You're having a tough time, Adrian.
But here we go.
This is what betrayal gets you.
I know.
Now you could 1 CP max shots here, right?
I can do that on the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. With my rolling, we'll see. Anyways, last cannon on a 4. Oh,
yeah. There you go.
On a 3. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then heavy bolters, we have the sponsons.
You got 2 of them, right?
Yep, so 6 shots.
These will be good at 2 damage. Not yet, though.
I know. What a tease that was. All right, there we go.
There you go.
Perfectly fine. And then
5 to win. Ooh, money.
Because you're T6, right?
Yeah.
They're not T5? Yeah. Sounds good. So 3
So-
-1.
So -1.
Yep.
And so I do have Shroud Summon. But let me just remember really quick.
I think it's a 4
It's a 4-up. That's
So
what
now
I
you're
thought.
back to a
so I'm back to a 4-up.
Yep.
That's good.
All right, Brian.
I done did it.
All right, see how it is.
So the next one?
I don't know. Actually, so the one thing I am going to consider, because I could do max shots, I am limited on CP.
Right.
The Manticore has
It's 2 for max shots.
It's 2 for max shots?
Because it's real good.
Yeah, but not in this case.
No, not when you're shooting through the -1 or
so,
out of unit.
So that kind of makes up my decision there. Because the Manticore for 1 CP from Psychic Awakening gets +1 to hit.
That's a pretty good ability.
Which is important.
Only if it can
Only
see
if
its
you can
target.
see the target. Yeah, it does have to have direct line of sight.
Man, I'm going to start roll today. All right, so no CP there. All right, cool. So that makes this easy. The next commander into here.
So
6 shots.
You're going at it again.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else really
not really.
that he can go into. All right, so 10 shots. Here we go.
Right.
3, 4, 5.
Yep.
And then,
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 shots.
Sounds good. So this is again on 4s, rerolling 1s, because he commanded himself. So 2s and 3s are out.
Yep.
And there's a lot of them. And then rerolling the 1 on a 4-up.
There you go.
That's good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You're in odds territory.
That's good. And then on 3s. All right, nice. So these are -2.
So I go to a 5-up save.
You got it.
You might get one here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I dropped a dice. It begins. So 2d3.
All right. 2 5-ups on a kill. Hey,
All right.
4.
It's 4 damage, so I'm down to 2.
Sounds good.
And,
Let's go. Heavy
See
bolters
if those
next.
heavy bolters can do it.
You got it. So this is on 4s.
And he's doing this in the right order so that the last cannon
Has a chance,
could have a chance to kill Buck.
On 5s. Oh.
Oh, just
So you
enough.
have 2 4-ups.
Two
Can you help me
4-ups.
out here?
Oh.
So now the last can just do
cannon has
1
to do it.
damage. On a 4.
All right.
Big
reroll. Big
reroll
reroll.
the 1.
There
Yes,
it is.
yes.
Oh.
On a 3, this one. Yay.
All right, so
you get your invulns.
6-up.
Yeah.
It's an armor save or an invuln.
Oh.
I'm going to call it
Armor save. You
armor
got it.
save.
Yeah. Oh, God. Are you serious?
Yes.
What is this game? All right. It's fine.
It's fine. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Shake it off. Holy.
All right.
All right. Okay.
You do have some little shots over, or did they advance?
I do. I have an autocannon here, which we're going to go into there. It's actually a twin autocannon, so 4 shots. On 5s, -1. Ooh, okay. We're going to show them how to do it on 3s now. All right. So
And
2 up -1.
So 2
damage.
4-up saves.
Yo.
And I live.
Hey.
You know what? It's almost worth it. Any more guns that can go at him?
Well, the wyverns.
The
wyvern
indirect.
And the manticore, and this is out of sight. So yeah.
The Manticore will do it.
Yeah.
It's too many shots. So I'll let it go down.
Mhm.
It dies. Does it pop? No. All right.
Okay.
So 1 goes down.
Cool deal. All right.
You did it.
So
you did a thing.
we did a thing.
There's a lot of guns, but you did a thing.
Right? Oh my gosh. So we have the indirect shooting, and basically at this point I'm looking at either trying to take out the autocannons because those are scary.
They're good.
Or
I do have last cannons as well. Just so
you
you're
actually
aware.
have last cannons?
Yeah, 2 last cannons,
last?
and then the rest are auto cannons.
Okay.
I don't know if one of those is more valuable to you or not.
Yeah, no, that's good to know. But the other option is going for the transports and trying to hit those priests, because once they power up, honestly, that's the thing that loses me the game more than your amazing shooting.
Yeah, they're both good choices. What's he gonna do?
And the las cannons are 2 shots each, so that's 4 shots from that squad.
Yeah, and remember, +2 to hit for 1 CP.
Pretty good.
So I could
pretty
go
good.
through the -1 to hit.
All right, yeah, we have
too much trouble.
We have to deal with that. So we're gonna do Manticore into this las squad right now.
All right,
let's do
pop
this.
one of those missiles.
So 2d6 shots. Here we go. And I can't do max shots on this, right? It's only Lehman Rush.
That's only the rest.
Here we go. Hey,
Just 10.
just
Don't
10.
even need it.
Just don't say it.
And no minuses to hit
No
these guys. They
minuses.
don't have the incense,
Right.
and he's
I'm
not
not
going
going
over the difficult terrain.
Oops, I took an 11th dice just
All
because I
right.
felt like it. Here we go.
On 4s.
On 4s.
No rerolls though.
I know, right? That
Dropped
was
a bunch. Zods.
I dropped one worse than I should have. Strength 10, so on 3s.
No, it's 50%.
Oh, Adrian.
Oh. Okay.
You're
What's the rend on these? They're only...
The autocannons?
No, the Manicore missiles.
Oh, I don't know.
I think they're only 2.
I think most missiles are 2.
So
But we'd have to
it doesn't make enough of a difference, so go ahead.
Okay, so I'm at a 5-up save here.
Yeah.
Oh,
dang.
You thought I was gonna save it.
That's right. Here
It's
we go.
flat 3 damage.
No, because I don't have my 10 case.
Oh, okay.
So take one
how much?
damage.
D3.
Ouch.
Yeah. This is good. This is a good start.
It's a good start.
Good start.
Good start.
Yeah.
They are AP2. Yep.
They are AP2. Yeah. So that wasn't worth it to try to get another one because
No.
odds are I still do nothing.
Yeah.
You
You had battle odds to kill it.
Yeah, exactly.
So guard shooting. It's not working out.
That's me? No,
No,
definitely
you still
not.
have a Manticore. Or a
Oh,
Wyvern.
Wyvern. I have a Wyvern. So the Wyvern doesn't have ideal targets.
No. The Wyvern is best into my infantry, but even then, I've got 3-up saves.
Yeah, exactly. So...
Thinking of getting lucky and killing an
Reroll wounds
Ironstrider?
is nice against vehicles.
yeah, that's
The
kind of
reroll
what
wounds
I'm
is
thinking.
good, but the armor save just is the only part.
It's fair.
3s,
The 3s, yeah.
46 shots. No, because nothing's... If something was at like the precipice,
Yeah, 1 or 2 wounds.
it'd be worth it, but
yeah.
it's not, so I'm not going to. So instead, we're just going to go into these boys.
Okay, there's 5 and 5. You're going for the 5 in front, close to
Oh,
the
they are 5 and 5.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. Yeah, closer one. Let's do it. So
Ooh,
that was
that's a big
terrible. 6, 12.
The guard is betraying you. They're not
Alright.
fully
Or
integrated
9.
yet, right? They
So
haven't.
bad.
They haven't officially joined.
Apparently. Oh my god. On 4s.
So this one is going over the difficult terrain. It's on 5s.
Yeah, so on 5s.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good job, guys. And then on 3s with the reroll. 2 saves.
2 saves and
3 ups.
3-ups.
Ah,
Oh,
there
you
we
got
go.
one.
That's right.
That's how you're going to show me up.
Gosh. All right. Well, I've decided how I feel about this list.
Everyone knows that guard shooting is good over the long haul.
Yes.
It's
Clearly.
not,
Clearly.
You don't measure it over one turn.
Those tank commanders were the
Pretty
most disappointing. This stuff, like, it can be hit and miss because it's on 4s.
Yeah.
This one normally it's on 3s, rerolling 1s. The -1 hurts, but I chose to take the -1 because at the end of the day, there's just an equal chance of Brian going first and throwing those last cannons into me.
You're not wrong.
We
did a game. All right.
Full game.
Whole game. I mean, it feels like it.
It feels like it, yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. There was no way to basically overextend to get an engage this turn, so no engage right now. And here we go.
Just your 2 bring it down points.
Bring it down.
Thank you, Tyson. You were talking about changing combat rolls for some units, so would changing the Mauler Fiend to fast attack, leaving Forge Fiend heavy, make sense?
I would love that. Because everyone wants more demon engines. By everyone, I mean me. I like that already with with the HQ changes, discordants are a lot harder to just kind of spam, right? So suddenly it's like, okay, you might not just automatically take 3 discordants before you take Mauler Fiends, before you take whatever. So I'd like to see them take that a step further and yeah, move those to fast attack. The Helldrake could probably be moved around a little bit if I'm honest, to make it not a flyer slot.
It's another advance.
Things like that. So I think that would be awesome.
So just up behind his friend.
Thank you, Evan. Hey, Titans. Great job on the terrain video. Top-notch stuff. Is there a way I can support you outside of Super Chat? I don't make many of the live shows. How do you decide what to magnetize?
Should we tell him?
Let's tell him.
I think we should tell him.
Okay, so next week, as we know, is going to be the preview time for the new codexes. But we're also going to unveil our premium subscription through YouTube.
Dun.
So it's going to be $5 a month, and it's going to give you access to extra videos. And in addition to that, it's going to give you access to our private Discord, where you can vote on our lists, that upcoming lists, games, etc. And we're making special 40K emoji that will be usable in chat here.
They're so good.
Lots, yeah, they're just getting finished now. They look amazing. So lots to look forward to there.
You guys have been super awesome and supportive, and a lot of that is sort of like been just unconditionally giving us stuff. So we want to have a way of getting stuff back to you guys. And we also do want to reiterate, this is more content, right? Nothing that you guys have had before is going to go away. Nothing's going behind a wall. This is just, we're going to commit to doing even more content and kind of getting that out to you guys. So this is going to be very, very soon, and we're super excited for it. So you heard it here first, Titans Pro.
That's right.
Good stuff.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Marlo. Greetings, Titans. New art just dropped showcasing Necron destroying Tau. Why do you think GW likes to bully Tau so much?
I saw that picture too. I saw that picture and I was like, oh, poor Tau. Come on. What did the Tau ever do? They're always shown getting so beat on, like especially against the Death Guard.
I know.
In the lore, it makes sense though. They lose like every battle.
Except they keep expanding.
Well,
they're young.
There's an advance 4 there. Okay.
They're like Saiyans. They lose and then they win.
Yeah.
They lose until they win.
They come back bigger and better than ever. But wait, there was a second part to that question, I think.
The previous question, yes. How do you decide what to magnetize?
Oh, right. Well, it has to exceed the work that you put in has to be worth it. So there are certain things that I honestly just glue.
You want to throw me in advance?
It might be a little bit worse, or I might end up having to I might having to like break it off later on. But sometimes that's just easier than magnetizing. I don't do super fiddly bits. I don't do like infantry arms and things like that. I would rather find some other way of making it work, or even just getting another model and just making it really cool. So there's that, and then yeah, units with lots of weapons. New kits come out, and the truth is we don't always know what's interesting or what's good, and so if possible, I'll try to magnetize those where it's like I don't know what it is, right? In Victors, I always magnetize because right now I like autocannons, but maybe later on the flamers become interesting, things like that.
There are definitely limits though on I don't know what to build. I should magnetize. For example, Centurions. Don't do it, ladies and gentlemen. It's not as easy as it seems on the internet. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
I started that process and I was like, nah.
Painting Centurions is also a lot of work. Painting and building, so I can see the instinct to want to do it.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's
so
not
many
easy.
options. But that's another one that I'm like, I'll just snap it off eventually and change it. I'll keep the kit. I'll keep the weapons. But yeah. Good question.
Thank you, Agnes. Hi. Sadly, my boyfriend's army didn't survive the move.
Oof.
What's your favorite carrying case? We've been watching these apart, but can't wait to watch them together again.
Aw, that's awesome. But sorry about the army. That's horrible.
Yeah, it sucks.
Carrying case wise, so I use the Table War metal case. I don't have it here today. It has a transparent front, and it has basically shelves that can have like they can be metal, so you can magnetize things on it. I really like that. And that's kind of my number one nowadays.
They're very adjustable too. Like you can change where the shelves, they're like sliding in and out racks.
Right.
Very nice.
Having said that though, this is the kind of one that I always have it as a carry-on. You can't turn it sideways, right? It's not like some of those other ones like Battle Foam, where it's just so tightly packed that it doesn't really matter. You can turn it over, whatever. This one I have to carry with me, but you know, I've decided that I'd rather deal with that than the terror of shipping or checking my models. When we went to London, I made like my custom foam. I got a bunch of like pillow foam, and I cut out the shape of Mortarion and like my Discordants, and I just put them in there, and that worked.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Lots of advances.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
This is not a very Brian move face. This is an Adrian move face.
Long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Involved.
Yeah.
Lots of units here.
Thank you, Alt. My girlfriend of 2 years just broke up with me after I told her I loved her. Oh. So here's some money since I won't be spending any on her anymore.
I'm sorry, man.
Sorry to hear that.
That's horrible.
More time for Warhammer.
More time for Warhammer.
But,
more time to hang out with us.
Eat some ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream's pretty great.
Ice cream and Warhammer go really well together.
It's a perfect.
I've never tried that. I would imagine the sticky, sticky
models?
on models.
Did you
wouldn't
see
be
someone?
good,
There was this like meme today that was a new technical coat paint from Games Workshop.
Pizza.
That was pizza like stains, pizza grease to give it that like post-tournament effect. And I was like, yes, so good.
Classic.
So well, at least you're with us, so we appreciate you hanging out.
Thank you, Sarkami. Super excited for this game. It's my birthday, and I splurged on some paints for my Death Corps.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm sorry your Death Corps are traitors in this game. That's awesome, though.
At least they're not chaos.
At least they're not chaos. They might after this game, because I'm kind of worried for them. After that shooting and seeing the army that's coming forward, they might switch sides again to the Dark Gods.
Oh, that's what's going on. Brian's guard just can't fight Brian. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, won't turn
them. They're just loyal.
I didn't even tell him either. I was like, oh yeah, here's my army. And I was like, oh, by the way, they're your models.
Thank you, Alan. First time catching you guys live. Love the content. I haven't played in almost 20 years, but recently found the channel, and I've been enjoying playing vicariously through you and trying to figure out what's changed.
Cool. Thanks, man. That's
everything. Everything has changed.
Everything has fundamentally changed, and the game is much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but happy we can help. That's been a big thing also, even just for the pandemic, right? A lot of people just don't have people they can play with right now, so appreciate it.
I moved.
Yes, you did.
You did it?
I did.
I'm scared.
I moved up, and I'm just going to shoot some stuff, and then it'll be your turn.
No kidding?
Yeah. You make it sound so casual.
I know.
No advance in charge on
you
this
make
army.
it sound so non-threatening.
It's
I
threatening.
appreciate that.
Be scared. So
let's do it.
here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pay 2 CP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna change the canticle to reroll once to hit. I think I need it. Honestly, I've got a lot of stuff that will be out of reroll range.
Yeah.
So I don't normally do that, but I think it's a fine idea.
That's fair. Yeah,
So-
you're very spread out and distributed right now.
I am. Yeah, these bikes have a native -1 to hit.
They do.
Yeah, that's cool. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna spend 1 CP, and we're gonna Protector Doctrina on this unit of last cannons.
Okay.
That's +2 to hit.
Yep.
And they're gonna go in at your tank over here.
Sounds good.
This is where you. So I would normally be hitting on 3s up to 4s, but +2 actually does take me down to 2s because it negates the -1.
Hitting on 2s.
So this is the first time that I didn't know that the +2 if it would come into play here, but it's working. It's working.
Right.
It's still paying off. Are you looking for a defensive strat?
Yeah. So these are las cannons.
They are last cannons. They're Cognus last cannons.
Okay, that's fine.
If you
Evasive
care.
driving is only good against like the autocannons. It's -1, -2 rand count is 0,
Ooh.
which is good, but not here.
Not against last cannons.
No.
Okay.
I couldn't remember what it was for this.
So we got 4 last cannons on 2s,
Mm-hmm.
and we do reroll 1s because we changed
Must be nice.
the canticle. Okay.
Ugh.
And then we are on the big 3s. There you are.
Hey,
And
solid.
these are 4 up saves or 3 up saves?
4s.
So they go to 6 up.
6 up invulns. Actually, I don't have an invuln because I don't benefit from the trait.
Oh, because vehicles don't.
That's good.
Okay, so
So-
just 46.
Show me some damage, and then I'll do some rugged construction rolls. Oh, right.
18 damage.
Oh boy.
18 damage.
Oh,
You want some
boy.
dice?
Sure, throw me some dice.
Brian's
got-
not pulling his punches.
I've got 10.
This is
This is brutal.
This is the Omnicide.
9.
All right.
12, 15.
We invented
18.
toasters.
You handed me
Adrian like
19 dice.
tripped out of his deployment zone, and Brian just punched him in the face.
Oh
He's
my
like, pew pew pew, and a boom.
This is horrible. Does it blow up? No.
That would have been real bad.
All right, and then so I have 10 guys inside. So
Let's see it.
Let's see what happens as they get out.
How do you feel about that?
Well, ask me in a second.
Yeah. That's okay.
All right, so we lose 2,
It's 2.
which will be 2 scrubs.
Not the saws?
Not the saws. The saws just fall on themselves as they come out.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Oh
Brian.
my gosh.
This game's gonna be over quick.
Oh my gosh. 2, 4, 6.
Don't call it yet.
At this rate,
At that rate. If it keeps going like that, 18 damage
killed
on everything I shoot.
a Dragoon.
Normally I criticize Bridger for calling it too soon, but all right. So let's see. So if I get out,
They're in the building.
they're in.
But these 2 units here, and
can
then these
see.
autocannons back here.
Sounds good.
These tanks all advance, my friend.
They advanced. Okay,
And
cool.
they do not have Cognus weapons, or
Those
they do.
are, you don't mind have to check. I think
I'll
they're
double
just
check.
regular heavy stubbers.
Yes, that's
So-
why they became so expensive.
Because they are Cognus?
Because they have regular heavy stubbers, and regular
Right.
heavy stubbers went up a lot of points.
Got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I can advance and shoot with 1 vehicle, only if it's Cognus though. So, yep.
Gotcha.
So there's a handful of shots that could come at you.
yeah. Okay.
That new Holy Within 3 has really been killing me. Hasn't it been hurting me? Like, it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
really challenging.
Yeah. No, it's rough.
I find that, like, that's a minor nerf to the game, like to being in transports, that actually has been really challenging. Getting every models, before you could get a part of your model within 3, but now every part of your model has to be within
Right.
3.
It's really
It's
punishing.
really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
And then if you have a big model, they have to keep coherency and do that at the same time.
It's tough.
It's actually kind of, between the coherency rules, it's a lot harder.
Yeah. It really, really is.
As if we didn't need more reasons not to play Custodes transports.
Well, coherency is rarely a problem there, but you're not getting.
And
too
these are
many
always just 3 shots, so there's no rapid fire or anything.
They are 3 shots at 18 inches. Yeah.
I'm just trying to see what's the way I can minimize this. I could be out of 18 on one of them, which is probably my best bet. I can't touch this terrain to get cover.
Right.
I'll be at -1 regardless because you're shooting through this.
Yes, that's right.
So I think this is the best bet where I just say I'm going to be outside of 18.
I'm being told there are Cognus stubbers on the boats.
Yeah. Okay. So there. Are
no.
So I can advance and shoot. It's at -2, and I can pay 1 CP.
So -1.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't think that through, did they?
No.
So I thought they were Cognus. Yeah. So
Well, that's horrible.
and I can pay 1 CP to not have the minus.
Not have either minus?
Yeah. One CP on one vehicle, and that vehicle counts as can shoot assault weapons or Cognis weapons without any penalty.
Wow.
You can also pay a CP to turn heavy weapons into assault weapons. So you can pay. You can pay to turn
You can pay to pay to pay.
You can pay to pay to pay. Yeah.
It's actually.
I've done it with a robot where I like double moved a robot, or like advanced a robot, and then I turned it into assault, and then I counted assault as no penalty.
It's like a paid on ramp to a toll road to an amusement park.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't want to lose a saw unit. It feels bad to lose a saw
This
unit.
is rough.
Um,
There's nowhere to hide. I could, knowing that, I guess, in theory, pay 2 CP to get out 6 inches.
Ooh.
To get here.
But then they do die on
ones and twos.
Ones and twos, yeah.
And you already rolled.
Well,
we'd just do it.
But we also didn't know the guns.
We would do it again.
So yeah.
We would do it again.
We also
friendly game here.
Friendly
game here.
Not with
place and then roll is what I'm being told, and it rarely matters.
Huh.
You place because then you might not fit.
But if I can go 6, then that changes the placement.
Yeah, use
so
the
I
strat,
would
place
use
them.
it, place 6, and then see if they down 1s and 2s. Okay. I mean, I don't like it, but I don't. Jeez, Louise. Ugh.
It can
you want
matter.
me to shoot something else while you're
Shoot
thinking
something
about
else.
It can matter for noise marines.
While he's thinking about it, I've got
right.
those Cognis autocannons at that rock grinder over there, and this is where you might want to use that strat.
So this is at 8 shots.
8 shots autocannon. So yeah.
Sure. Let's spend the CP. So expending 1 there.
And this ignores AP1.
AP1 and 2.
Ooh, and 2.
And 2.
I like it.
It's good.
And they have a base 4-up save.
Yep, exactly.
So it's okay.
How do they live a 4-up?
Listen, they made them really pretty models, so they didn't have to make the rolls good. That's one of the rules.
So true.
So I have 8 shots hitting here on 3s, and I do re-roll the 1. Come on, get out of here, 2s. You're only T6 because there is no god, and there you go, 4-up saves.
All right, let's do this. 4s. Nice.
4 damage.
So 4 damage, 6
And
ups.
rugged construction.
Rugged construction.
There you go, 3
takes
damage.
3. All right.
So rugged.
Down to
7 wounds left.
Sounds good.
Here, I'll throw a dice in
I
there.
just got these
You're
guys
just gonna
out.
get it there. You're gonna.
They're
you're
not
gonna wear
worth
it.
the CP would take
That's
to
right.
save them.
You're gonna wear it basically.
Yep.
All right, and
it will be outside of this 18. So if you do flub,
so
whatever.
8 outside of the back unit, but not the front unit.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. And the tank.
What do you think?
All right.
What's that? What do I think?
What do you think?
So I'm going to shoot with these 4 into them first, because that's the right way to go.
Yep.
So I only have 4, because you did kill 1. There's 1,
there you go.
2,
8 shots.
3, 4 on 4s.
Yep.
And I am re-rolling my
Oh my
ones.
gosh, look at that.
It was half.
Was it though? Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
actually.
it was half. And then on 4s,
Yep.
there's 3 wounds and
Sounds
1
good.
at 2 damage. Do you have any feel no pains?
2 at 2 damage.
Oh.
No, I did not.
So then it doesn't matter.
So 3.
That'd be good against the bikes.
I know, right? Bloop, bloop. Oh, sorry. Can I not be done and not put a saw there?
Okay. You don't have an armor save? You don't have 6s for me?
Sorry. Totally. Hup.
All right, there you go.
I knew.
Adrian has given up.
I'm just kidding. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's just waiting for Brian to tell him which models to pick
Still
up.
missing a saw.
Pick up
Just
your
kill
model.
them so I
What
don't
is
have to do
dead?
this.
Kill me now.
I will remove them.
All right,
my God.
we're going to go with the boat at the far back. 12 shots.
Cool.
4. So this -2 turning into -1 is real good.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yes, it is, Brian.
Here.
Yes, it is.
I've
Real
been
good.
saying that. I've been saying it for months. That
He
like,
has.
He has
Richard's
been.
basically been like, take assault weapon, take combi assault weapons,
Right.
advance, shoot both at an airplane over difficult cover. And he's like,
Yes.
just do it.
the efficiency,
Get yourself to like -9 and be like, ha 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 ha.
the value.
Value.
Richard really, he likes a good deal at -2
That's
hit.
exactly what it is, yeah.
So here I am hitting on 4s,
Uh-huh.
re-rolling my 1s. No 1s though, look at that.
Yeah.
No value.
No value. No deals for you. All right. So on 3s, these are
AP1.
So, oh, okay. Well, so invulns,
Yep.
2 dead.
So 2 dead, that's good.
Yeah.
So I have another boat.
That's my first saw.
Gonna do it again. It's all saws from here on out.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. So it's all value for
Talk
me.
about value.
Yeah, that's value. All right. There's enough wounds to make it happen.
Sounds good. 6s. Let's see it. Nope, you're gone.
All right. That was
gone.
a big loss for your army.
Yeah.
I have 1 boat left down in the corner who's going to shoot at the bikes.
Sounds
This
good.
one would be at -3.
I know, right?
My 9th edition, really shining here today.
What a game.
Yeah. So a lot of shots, 4s. And these are T4 bikes.
You got it.
And
your strength 4, so 4s.
Yeah.
Yep. Heavy is a relative term, isn't it?
That's right.
Here we go. All right, so 1 goes through.
1 goes through.
Sounds good. Takes wounds.
So what I'm going to do is put the autocannons at the bikes next and see if we could get it done.
Oh, dang.
So 8 shots, and we really wanted the bikes to go away.
Yeah, that would be
because then you
nice.
get 0 points?
0 points. That's right.
These are my last shots at the bikes. I was actually thinking I would save those autocannons for it as well, but I wasn't smart.
Right.
So rerolling my 1s.
Okay.
That converted.
Wow.
So it's enough to get you.
Yeah.
You are, so these are 3 swing.
Yep. Oh, come on.
And you do have your 6-up invulns?
Yes, I do.
So I'll command point 1 of them.
Yep, there it is.
So you need 2 6s.
I need 1
6. 1 6. Oh, I thought it was 1 over, but I'm not.
Yeah, no, well, that's why you had to do that to have a chance. And it should do it.
Maybe.
Yay!
Oh,
so 2, so boom and boom. Cool deal.
Okay, so my characters, I don't think have any range or slash line of sight.
Right.
I think these guys are probably out of range right here. Let's just double check. So 18, they are out of range by a smidgen. I think I done did it. I should have kept those autocannons. What's their morale at?
Good question. I don't think it's terrible, honestly.
The nice thing is they're below half. So if 1 flees, you have a decent chance of losing both.
That's true.
So that's something. I would take it.
Jackals. Yeah, they're 8, as long as I have leader. 7
so
if
you
I
can't
don't.
fail.
Yep.
All right.
Can't fail.
So I don't have any charges.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to have to just let you have it.
Oh, gee, thanks.
I'm so generous.
You're so nice.
All right.
Cool deal. So yeah, no morale. That's it.
That's it?
Your secondaries?
So I didn't manage to, I wasn't fast enough to get the engage on all fronts.
Yeah.
Maybe next turn, but not this turn.
Mm-hmm. All right, sounds good. Let me pull these bombs off. Let's get to it.
Means Genestealer Cult turn 2.
That's right.
Yes. Command
How many
point.
objectives do you hold?
I hold 2, which gives me...
Well, you hold 3.
What? No?
Oh, 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
I keep thinking there's 1 in the backfield.
So I get 5 points.
So you get 5 points.
Yeah.
That is correct.
And I need to take Brian off of this one to stop him from getting. That's actually a 10-point swing.
Yeah.
It's so much.
It's a very big. Yes.
That's gonna be the toughest thing this game, honestly, is because you can kind of come out there and sit on it, and I have to always do something about it to take you off. Whereas, like, if I put one thing there, you can be like, it's gone.
Yeah.
You know, I'm done.
Now you've got a challenging thing where my firepower, you almost can't spend your time shooting at it because you have to take my frontline stuff.
Right.
Whereas, like, if you go for the back line, I'm still going to be at your front line. So it's a hard choice you got to make.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
Let's
do it. Thank you, Blue.
Hey,
what's
Blue,
going
what's
on?
up?
What is going on, Titans? Not sure if I have any philosophical lore questions to spark debate tonight. We will see. But I will have a few modeling and painting questions coming in a few. Thanks again.
Sounds great.
Great. Yeah, love to hear it.
We'll try to get those not during Adrian's moon phase.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Scott. Hey, Titans. Love the streams. With GW previewing the new Necron Dynasty rules, I'm thinking of running Nihilok for the army-wide OBSEC. What are your thoughts?
Yes, of course. I think that's a great rule. I think many of them are really good rules. So I think there's a lot of reason to play all of those Forge Worlds.
Yeah, 100%.
Or not Forge Worlds, Dynasties.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait for us to start previewing those rules. So it's going to be great.
Yep.
Thank you, Andrew. Hey, Titans. I was wondering if you think taking snipers in Space Marines is good, and if so, do you think Eliminators or the Vindicare is better?
The Eliminators currently aren't very good. I think we're going to have to wait and see how they pan out in the new Codex. As they stand now, I'm not a huge fan of them. I love them when you could stay in Devastator Doctrine. But as they stand right now, and they lost their indirect shot. So they lost the Devastator Doctrine, they lost their indirect shot, and their points even, I don't think, were super amazing. So where they stand now isn't good. But hey, we got a Codex coming out real soon. Let's wait and see.
Absolutely.
You kind of had to see that coming, though. The Eliminator was like keyword soup. It's just that that profile did everything. It was +2 to hit, ignore line of sight, ignore cover, like that. It just did everything.
Yeah.
But the Vindicare is also bad, so I don't know.
I like
want
him
him to
better
work.
than him, kind of.
I want him to work so badly, and I keep playing him, and he keeps doing nothing.
The Vindicare sometimes works. Sometimes he just like, I've had him double shoot, pop 2 characters, get the CP back because it was like 3 CP because it was a Warlord.
But was that with old character targeting?
Right.
Because with new character targeting,
he gets hurt a lot by it.
Just can't ever be anywhere.
Oh, with him. Sorry, yeah.
He's
I thought
so
you meant
weak.
he can't snipe, but what you're saying is he can't stay safe.
He can't stay safe.
He needs a change to his
Right, and
stealth
he
suit.
has minuses to hit.
He's -2 to hit
Which
when
doesn't
in cover,
matter.
which doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah, he's super squishy. He's the squish. He's like the squishiest of all of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want him to
Because
be
of the role he has to play, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Let's get a new Inquisition Codex.
Yes.
And get him in there.
Ooh.
Inquisition. Oh, you want to put them like
All the
just the agents of the Imperium.
Talons of the Emperor or whatever.
Agents of the Imperium.
Yeah,
Talons are the sisters plus the Custodes.
Yep.
Only
Yep,
two
yep, yep.
Talons? No, we need 3 Talons. Assassins.
You want your that eagle needs more talons. It has 2 heads. It needs a lot
For
of talons.
sure. For sure.
Thank you, Scrub Daddy. I'm starting a new Tau army and would love to know where to start so I can have a solid 2K army in 9th.
I'd say play for speed and play for having many small units. Things like the piranhas play well with speed. Things like small drone units play really well. I'm considering a few stealth units. They're a little pricey, but they play the mission super well. You want to just be all over the board. You want to grab the whole board turn 1. You don't want to have any linchpin units that you can't lose.
Yeah.
So maybe like if you're going to take a Riptide, just take 1. If you want to take commanders, you could take a couple. If you're going far sight, I'd say up to 4. So really the way Tau is right now, there's nothing to spam. It's just pick a bunch of different tools and play the mission.
Yep.
That's the best way you're going to get with Tau, and it's going to be hard. You're going to have to get a lot of practice, but it does mean it's a fun collection to build up because you got a lot of different options to collect.
Thank you, Edward. If you had to pick one game to play for the rest of your life other than 40K, what would it be?
Oh, gosh.
Age of Sigmar?
That is a cop-out answer, Brian.
Is he wrong, though? One other game. Oh, my gosh. Is this tabletop games only?
No, I think it's just any game.
Just any game.
Oh, gosh, that's hard.
I said Age of Sigmar.
Oh, does that
No,
mean
no, no.
not like you lose all video games too? That would be tough.
I think that's exactly what it means.
That's definitely what it means.
Oh. Well, I would pick Magic then, and I would play it as a tabletop game and a video game.
Right.
I'd game the system, and I win.
Yeah. I honestly was thinking
Well, then
about
I
Magic,
pick
too.
RPG Maker 2000,
No, you can't.
so then I can have endless games.
Yes. Actually, I'm
Or
going to...
pick Minecraft or something. Some game that's like Roblox that's like about making other games.
Right, exactly. I'm going to advance this guy before I do this Lehman Russ. Because what I want to do is I want to get him onto this point right
I'm
here.
not sure I understand what you're talking about.
So this Russ just moved up, but I'm going to have this guy go first.
Oh, okay.
Like so.
I understand.
Adrian, the decision has been made for you.
Yeah.
It is Overwatch or a divorce.
Overwatch or Divorce. Wait, what?
Those are the games.
The game that you will play for the rest of your life.
Oh. Wait, did someone say that?
Yeah, Melanie.
Mel.
Yeah, your wife. Who else is divorcing you? Are you married to someone else?
I was. Whoa! I was more confused by the Overwatch part. I was like, how did they know? I do love Overwatch, and my wife and I play a lot of it. I was so thrown off. So this is gonna come out here again. Brian's probably just gonna kill it, and the guys will.
Yes, feed me another squad. Oh, but they're gonna
They
jump
can
out
run out
of the
in here at least.
Good.
Put some pressure on. That's how we do.
You're gonna put pressure on your own backfield?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure. For sure. Hey man, you take what you can get here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's dark times. Dark times. Maybe I'll get a psychic power off, and I'll be a little bit more durable. One could hope.
I do have another canticle to roll for.
Oh yeah,
You
so
forget
bad.
every time.
It's we do a lot of things here.
It is
on
an
this
Ad-Mech tradition.
show. So
You just get one die here, bro.
I'm gonna take reroll ones in combat.
There you go.
I think we're gonna be fighting a bit.
Thank
Cool.
you, Colt. Daily dose of bemoaning the lack of good legions. I eagerly await an Iron Warriors or Night Lords game. Shakes fist. Do you think morale affecting tactics will be better in 9th if they can modify attrition tests?
Yes. Well.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's tough if they can't, because like if you force morale and they're
And they
above
just
half,
lose one model.
yeah, if they're
Yeah.
above half, it does almost nothing.
They have to fundamentally change. You're absolutely right, Bridget.
Something that made a unit auto take an attrition test. Now that would be kind of cool,
Mm.
even if it didn't modify it. Because if you had a big unit, you forced to lose on
If you
one.
force attrition and skip the morale thing entirely, that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah.
I think now that they have the 2 stages, though, there's a lot more room for nuance in those rules than they had before.
It's fair. Totally
More
fair.
design space.
Yeah, just a bigger design space. You're right.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you, Jordan. I'm a Chaos Knight player, and I'm curious what your go-to custom households are. Mine is exploding 6s and +1 attack, and strength, and half wounds.
Chaos Knights. So I almost always only play Iconoclast, and then within there, none of the households get me too excited. I think that the rules are pretty mediocre add-ons. that they put in Engine War, don't you think?
Yeah, no, they are.
So honestly, there's not one of them that I love enough to name it for you. I think they're all fairly similar, and it just comes down to which knights. Like, do you want mostly combat knights or shooting knights? Or a lot of them are so situational that you would never pick them because unless you knew that what you were tailoring against. And then the problem is, if you knew what your opponent is, it's like overly tailoring.
It's just mean at that point.
It's just mean, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I'm going to play Thousand Suns. Cool. It's like, I brought only Calexuses. Like, and I have behind them just like Sisters of Silence.
Tough to balance, yeah.
Yes.
I brought only Calexuses.
Yeah. It's just not nice. Although I think one time in a tournament against a friend of ours, Alex, it was a league, and I knew he was Thousand Suns, and I was like, haha, I got my Calexus. And he's like, haha, I summon a bunch of flamers and kill him. And I was like, oh, you got me. Because I was Custodes. and I was like, Calexus in the front, and he's just like, summon flamers melt him. And then I was like, oh, you could do that? Oh, jeez. And then he was like, and I smite your Custodes, all of them, who like were in the open because they thought they were fine.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I lose 1,000 points in the psychic phase. He's like, good game, bro.
That's amazing.
I didn't make that mistake again.
That's amazing.
That's how you learn this game. You make ruthlessly stupid decisions.
It really is.
It's just so bad.
I learned a lot in this game.
Yeah. Bridger learns a lot. No, he's like, but maybe next time if I advance at them even faster.
Yes.
All I needed to do was be 1 more inch up the board.
So true. I'm going to pop out my reserves now.
What do you have in a reserve? I never asked.
It's good. I have a unit.
I actually have no idea what he has in
I have a 4-man bike squad. I have 2 5-man acolytes.
Oh, you have acolytes too?
I
Cool.
do. I know, it's nice, right?
Jeez.
And then I have my two characters.
This is the way all reserves should be. They should always be a surprise.
No
you know
kidding,
what I mean?
huh? Yeah. You have to guess how many points are on the table.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
I love it. I love it.
Go for it.
So
Probably should screen a little better.
A little bit. Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
He says. There's no saws in these, right?
No saws. Saws are on the table.
I understand.
The acolytes, all of these are basically secondary scoring ones, except the characters that are kind of assassins. Right. Not that your characters they don't do a ton for you. Like they're fine.
Oh, I don't care about my characters.
You know what I'm saying?
If I lose all 3 of my characters, it does very, very little.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Do you have any more questions?
I do. Thank you, Connor. When are you guys going to let poor Bridger play again? Shame keeping 1/3 of the talent behind the camera. Let him redeem the Golden Boys.
He really does need to redeem it.
He does.
That game was really silly. It was cool if you really loved Space Marine tanks. But somebody out there is like, yes, Predators.
Yes.
Bridger made
it was me.
Yeah. And Bridger was like, they're going to be great. And it's like, see?
Right.
So he kind of won in spirit. No, we'll get him back on the show. Producing is unique art on this show.
Yes.
And we've actually talked about ways to make it a little easier. And so I think as we do that, it'll be easier to get him on the show more often.
Yep.
Thank you, Garrett. Tau Tiger Sharks seem to be worth the points when used with modulated weaponry. I'm thinking of throwing it in the mix. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. So modulated weaponry gives you maximum shots on random shot weapons, which, if I'm mistaken, it's only the Ion.
Yes.
The Ion loadout. It's okay. The problem is it dies really easily. It's over 400 points. You can deep strike it now, which real good.
For free, yeah.
Yeah. So the deep strike is the crux there. That's the only thing that makes that model interesting.
Yeah.
Is if you had to stand it on the board, almost everyone could drop it. I could drop it turn 1 without a sweat. And even your army could have dropped it turn 1 probably, if you wanted to. So losing a model like that without shooting is tough. When it gets to come down on turn 2 or 3, when you've popped a bunch of their tanks, and now it's kind of just a little too tough to drop in 1 turn, now it's interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's a rad model. I do have one, but it's only equipped with the railguns.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's the old model before they redid it.
Right.
And I didn't now the new one comes with all the options, easy to magnetize. The old one didn't. I bought the old AX10, which I don't know if you know that one, but it's the one for killing Titans. So it's got 2 macro cannons on it.
That's dope.
And I know macro cannons.
Macro weapons.
It's awesome.
That's dope.
It's the coolest.
Macro cannons are it's 2d6 damage then doubled.
It doubles against
Titanic.
Yeah. That's great.
It's a meme gun.
It is a meme gun. You're totally right.
One day, maybe on this APOC game.
APOC game.
We'll get the AX10. We'll get the AX10 on the board.
Sounds good.
Have you moved?
Yes.
Okay.
I have.
So you're saving a lot of the deep strike.
Yeah, I'm gonna save a lot. I'm popping these guys here just so they can do my scanners. Honestly, in my deployment,
Right.
yeah, they're just gonna be sitting there, do scanners. There'll be a troop that can run them later on.
Tell me why no scanners from the guard that are already there?
Because the guard moved up onto this point here, and they're out of my deployment zone now.
Oh, right.
Yep.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So that was.
You wanted OPSEC on the point.
They should have scanned first, scrambled first.
Yeah.
Here, and then this turn kind of move up, but I didn't. So that's my
You should have
mistake.
scrambled last turn.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, okay. And they were still in your deployment zone last turn?
No, they were a little bit out because of
okay.
this. Right. This is my deployment zone, actually.
And you wanted
literally,
to be more.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm cheating. This is my deployment zone
Silly
here.
Adrian.
Right.
So the moment I move them there, I can't scramble.
I gotcha.
That's one of the weird things about this mission. So actually, we're gonna be here and scramble.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That's it. And then the other thing is, I started to place them here, which normally would be great.
Yeah.
But you have priests. And this is like the tastiest, easiest thing for you to kill in melee and unlock a 3-up invuln from your guys that run out.
That's
so
right.
I'm not gonna.
And then I'll be on an objective for a 2-up.
Exactly. For pretty much the rest of the game if you want to.
Yeah.
The objective you'll be on.
Great.
So that's it. Let's do this. So, Psychic.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to say the name even.
Yeah, that went well last time. Let's do it again.
Oh boy. All
Where
right.
are you? You're mostly hiding because you can't be feeding me these psychers.
No, I cannot. I cannot.
They're worth 30 points, basically.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, so they're hiding behind these tanks here.
Right.
This one's back here still. So let's go ahead and just do the +1 armor, theoretically.
Okay.
Onto this front Lehman Russ tank.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh my god. What?
For what it's worth, people, that is 3 perils?
Out of 3.
Out of 3.
Double ones, double sixes.
Now, Adrian, if you die here,
yeah,
the spell does not go off.
Yeah, and you
Just
only
wanna
have
let
2
you know.
wounds on an astral.
Yeah, no, he will die here.
So you're re-rolling it.
So I will re-roll it.
Because it's 8 points for me if you die.
This guy. All right, here's my re-roll.
Come on. Oh my god, that was close. I felt like you were gonna perils again.
I was sure. I was like, well, it's either gonna be double 6s or double 1s, so we'll see. Hopefully I get double 6s and then roll 1 damage on the mortals, but...
Oh, man.
Wow, all right.
Oh, man.
So it goes off.
Okay.
So this one has a 2-up
not
armor
worth
now.
it.
Oh, it's horrible. Jeez Louise. Okay.
You gotta keep it exciting.
Yeah.
I love it. Keeps it interesting.
No problem, no problem. I need to check something real quick. For Mental Onslaught, do you have to be a character or can it be any single model?
No, it's anything, right? Because people do it to my Riptides and drop them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. So,
It doesn't need to be visible, though.
yeah, so this is right here with an 18 of this front Dragoon. So that I made
he's there.
sure of. Yep.
I couldn't see him.
So
He was super well hidden.
I know, right? Thank you. We're going to try for it. It's +1 to cast. Mental Onslaught on that Dragoon. Let's see it.
You got it.
All right,
All
let's
right.
do this.
So now
Mm-hmm.
I'm just double checking. So I believe they're leadership 8, but they also have they are leadership 8, but they also have the data tether.
They have the data tether? Oh, yeah, because that's how you
Every
get the
single
strat.
thing has the data tether.
Yeah.
So the data tether, I think, gives them +1 leadership, but I'll double check it.
Yeah, no worries.
It's rare that I need to.
On the Onager, it's an upgrade you have to take.
It's something you pay for.
You have to pay for
Yeah,
it.
but on the tanks.
These guys, that's what used to give the +1 to hit with the strats.
That's what gives you +2 in this case.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So broad spectrum data tether.
Dun, dun, dun.
1 leadership. Yep.
Oh, nice. So your leadership 8?
9.
So do they actually start at 8 or is it 7?
They start at 8.
They start at 8.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. No squad leader. They just all get 8.
No squad leader.
That's quite good. All right. So this is unlikely.
And your leadership
10. So I get a +1. 1 dice. Oh shoot.
So if you roll a 2, oh wait, so 1 damage.
1 mortal. Next one. 6. Another one. Next one. 4.
Oh. 4.
So another one. So that's 3 so far. 4 so far. Oh.
You guys are gonna have all the dice on the floor.
4. There you go.
So
Okay.
4.
Aren't you +2, Adrian? Don't you still win?
No. He went to 9. I'm 10.
Oh,
So I get
you're only
+1.
And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
wins ties?
Yeah.
No.
Actually.
So 4 damage.
Yeah, you win ties, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, normally I have a Clamavis, which gives +1 leadership, so I'm
That's
leadership
right.
11.
But
And then there's something else.
You
I
didn't,
usually
you didn't take those HQs.
No, it wasn't worth it for this
Yeah.
list. Cool, well that was good.
I was considering when you declared that I would ignore the mortals on a 4-up, and it could have been really bad.
Yeah.
Because it's just one model. It wouldn't carry over to the next model, would it? Or would
Unless
it
you
keep going?
assign the mortal wounds to the other model in the unit.
What?
You could voluntarily
Really?
put the mortal wounds on the non-targeted model
Right.
within the unit and kill that model first,
Ignore him.
and then
Oh.
continue
But
to
like,
kill.
let's see. I would have saved 2 of them. It would have been okay, but not worth
It's
it.
a
for 1
4
CP.
plus.
It's a 5+.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smite into them. Here we go.
Let's see it.
Gosh.
That was real close, Adrian.
I'm feeling good right now.
All right, here
New
we go.
models.
Gosh, I
They're
know, right?
living.
Let's see if we can give up a 5-up Feel No Pain to this Goliath, or if I can perils.
Yeah. Okay. I saw the 6 and then the 1. It was like it could have been either.
That's what we call
so
good
you got
enough.
the Feel No Pain.
It goes off, so this
All
is
right.
a 5-up on this instead of a 6-up.
That's good.
You know, take what you can get.
That's not bad.
Shooting, we're gonna go ahead and put this guard commander into here.
Yep. Just try to
Actually, you have
hurt
2
that.
wounds. Let's try some cheeky autocannons.
Yes.
No, this one advanced. So from this one into
Yeah.
here. So this is going to be 4 shots on 5s because you're always -1 from your
Correct.
incensors.
The incense.
Pretty good. All right, so we got 1 hit, and then on a 3. Okay,
Ooh.
that's a good attack.
All right.
We have that. Do we care about clink wounds? I literally can't shoot anything else, so actually that's
These are your
perfectly fine.
Brood Brothers.
Brood Brothers. So this is actually 20 shots from the last cannons.
All right.
So let's see.
20 shots hitting on 5s and then 6s.
You got it.
You could still do it though.
5.
I've seen it happen.
We're just seeing if we can plink so that the heavy bolters have less to do later on, right?
That's right.
Boom, boom, boom.
Because he doesn't want the big guns to go to waste. Like just
Exactly.
popping the last wound from.
Right, and these don't really have a better target. So here we go. On 5s. Ba-doo.
All right.
Just a handful.
And then on 6s.
6s. Let's see it. Hey, 2.
Ooh, just enough to do it.
I know, right? Oh, yeah. I'd take 1, honestly.
He lives just with 1 wound.
All right, sounds good. Sounds
Listen,
good.
that was really close.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Nice.
Okay, so we will go to the guard commander here into these same Dragoons. We're going to start with the heavy bolters.
Naturally.
1 damage. Try to plink that last one off. So 6 shots.
On 4s.
On 4s, rerolling 1s
Ones,
from
'cause you
commanders,
gave yours.
obviously. Yep. Boop-a-doop.
Ooh, so
Nice.
far so good.
Conversion!
Let's convert it.
Hey.
Ooh.
And that one I just bumped.
Yep.
So,
So 5 to wound.
Yeah, here we go. Hey.
I think you got him.
So these are -1s.
Oh, you saw it? I almost
I
had
was like,
it.
oh gosh.
Okay, I'll let him go down.
Yep.
And he doesn't blow up.
Sounds good. We'll go ahead and throw the last, or no, we'll do the battle cannon. The last cannon
It
is
doesn't
something
actually matter.
well, CP wise, it could.
Oh, I see.
You know,
That's the
you
way
want
it
to do the 1 value shot
Sure.
afterwards. So 2d6, 9
Boom.
shots.
Been getting the number of
I like it,
shots.
I like
it's
it.
just not panning
The
out. to anything.
hitting part is another question. All right.
So force here.
Yep, 4s rerolling 1s.
Oh, there's a big. Oh, you got 1 to reroll. Oh, in 1 hit. That's okay.
Oh no.
There you go, 2 hits. You done did it.
I'm so proud of myself.
Oh, you got a wound. Look at you.
You got this.
No, so D3.
D3, and you're full, so here
Yeah,
we go.
I'm at full.
3.
Oh, there you. Look at you.
Okay, okay.
Aw,
Last cannon's got it.
it's a cute.
This is so
The
sad.
last cannon on a 4.
On a 4, rerolling 1s. Nice.
Aw.
Ooh, DACA.
Let's see it.
And then on a 3. Okay, so 6 up. Don't
6
you dare.
up.
Don't.
So you got to roll a 3.
3 up. Let's see it.
Yes.
So you're gonna command
It's gonna
point
burn
that.
another
It's
command
so
point.
bad. I'm gonna burn another command point
Oh, I love these
because
command
that was
points.
the entire commander, and I did 4 wounds to you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And does it pop? No.
I'll take it.
Listen, that's big because I'm off the point.
Yeah. No, that.
I was trying to get this other. He had a really horrible advance.
Yeah.
I was considering re-rolling it, but I actually needed a decent roll, like a
Right.
3 or something, maybe even a 4. So if I had the extra Dragoon, it would have went a long way.
That was the thing that had
Yeah.
to happen.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 1 more commander, but we're gonna hop over here. We've got shotguns
Yes.
into these guys.
Yeah.
They're engaging. Honestly, even if I charged, you could get lucky and kill me, and I still wouldn't take you off the point. So
Right.
we're just gonna throw shotguns on 4s.
All right.
Looks whatever.
Yeah,
and then
fine.
strength 4 because within 6.
So big nothing.
Cool. Good talk. Done here. Done here. This one advanced.
Got the artillery.
We have the artillery and we have the tank commander. So let's see.
Yeah. Trying to take me off the point?
Yeah, but the problem is you have this Dragoon here.
That's right.
So this is the lone, and this is the other 2.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's no way I can take you off that point, basically.
It's just a few too many.
Yeah.
Few too many models.
It is. It is.
I made this mistake in previous games of 9th edition where
Right.
I just didn't put enough on the point.
Exactly.
And it's a huge mistake.
Yeah. Yes. So.
Yes.
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 Correct.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm just thinking about what I'm charging, what I'm killing. So these bikes, at the moment, would try to charge here, but I have to kill those troops to actually take the point. Whereas if I try to kill them first and then just charge the vehicle, I actually can take the point from you, just purely with bodies.
Okay.
So we will do the Wyvern first into that 5-man right there.
Ooh, I love it. Let's see it.
So here we go. 46.
Can you do better than last time? That's a lot better than
doesn't
last time.
take much to do better than last time.
Yeah.
So 17 shots. So
Okay.
4, 5, 10.
I think this will be a little better.
15,
You won't be at the minus to hit,
17.
and I don't have the cover save.
Yeah, exactly. So this is on 4s. 1s, 2s, and 3s are out. Because guard we are.
Yep, standard guard.
All right. And
Let's
then
see those 3s.
3s with a
Reroll.
reroll. Let's see it.
Everyone loves a wyvern.
Right. Whoa.
That's fine. You
So
got that
3 so
reroll.
far.
There you go. Turned it not nearly around enough.
Not enough.
That's okay.
Not
You still got some shotguns over there. And I lose 1.
Brian.
This is just bullying at this point.
This is ridiculous.
They have metal bodies. Metal bodies.
You're being shot with guns, Brian.
Oh gosh. I just stripped
Metal guns.
I stripped the
Angrily
mat.
destroying the board.
Okay, so we've got these bikers going in. Only 2 of them can actually see. But those are the ones with the strength 4 shotguns from being within close range.
Nice.
And
the rest into the tank?
we'll just go in the tank, yeah.
Okay.
Plink shots. So we'll do the tanks real quick. On 4s. 1. Nope. And then into the dudes.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Metal bodies.
So nothing
I'm just
there.
too shiny, reflecting the light off my
Too
chest.
shiny and chrome.
We do have a manticore.
Do I want to put a manticore into them? Not really. No, it's a horrible idea.
It's a waste of its talents, but it could be a thing.
The thing is, I think you're going to have such a luxury on your primaries that even if I shut you down these points, while it's nice, you're going to be able to make them up later on because you don't need 15 on every single turn.
That's true.
So instead, we're going to go Wyvern into the last cannon unit, which will be here. So it's still not -1 to hit.
The manticore here.
Manticore, sorry.
Yeah.
Into them. Let's do this.
Because I've got 5 wounds left because I forgot to heal.
Yes. So here's 6 shots. Here we go. On 4s, no rerolls.
Ooh, that was cool.
Hey.
Ah, you're hitting.
Okay. And then 3s.
Big 3s.
Let's do it.
Ouch.
God.
Hot dice, though.
Can we? We were going for 4 for 4 there.
So 6s. All right, give me a big D3.
D3.
All right.
2 damage, Brian. Watch out.
Not good.
Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. Okay. And then we do
It
have
is believable.
It's
Adrian's in true form.
unrecognizable.
Untrue form.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the last tank commander.
It's got a few targets. Nothing obvious, though.
Nothing obvious.
Nothing that's going to, like, swing this turn.
Yeah. And we're hidden from them, aka they're hidden from us.
Right, yeah, the last cannons are just...
Yeah.
I brought them just enough out to plink this, but not enough to get those back
Which
tanks.
is exactly the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's good.
Limit your opponent's options there.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take the heavy bolters into here.
Into this 4-man
The 4-man, yep. Just trying to finish, well, do what we can.
You gotta work away someone's
take
OPSEC. You always take away their OPSEC.
Exactly. And then the battle cannon and the las cannon will go into this 2-man right here.
Very nice. Yep, why not?
There's no reason to go into the 1-man in case I get lucky.
These are very valuable units for getting up in your backfield.
Yeah,
so
and they're points, right? At the end of the day, I'm also just kind of, that's an easy
because he's
decision.
already picked up 6 bring it downs, right?
He has.
Yeah.
We're going to need it. All right, so here we go. This is heavy bolters into here. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Hitting on 4s because he's going over top of the
this is the
dense train.
On
which
3s.
We really love putting dense train on
Oh,
the
it's
boards.
so important.
It adds a lot of dynamism to the game.
That's right.
So really into it.
Battle cannon. Here we go. 5 shots.
Not as good.
No. 4s.
Ooh, there you
Rerolled
go.
1. Okay.
Better than what you did with 9 shots most of the time.
I know, right? On 3s. Okay.
Yeah, you can't wound though.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what this rolling is.
That's 1 save because it's -2.
-2.
So you did.
Oh dang, D3. Oh, D3. Can I hit the box? 1 damage.
1 damage.
You know what? I just got a flashback to the tank battle. I just realized, I was like, this
our
feels familiar.
Thanksgiving?
Our Thanksgiving, and I brought clearly the advantage list with Imperial
It was
Guard
the
tanks.
Tau against the Imperial Guard, and
Yeah.
the Tau tanks were much worse, and he could not hit anything.
With an entire super heavy, I think I killed
Nothing.
I don't
You
even
did
hardly
0.
wounded anything.
Yeah.
Adrian and Guard are incompatible.
Yeah.
Apparently. Like, it's already bad enough because it's like BS4, but then you do my rolling on top of it. It's just not fair to either person. It's not a good relationship.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
was taking tanks that had BS2
Yeah, yeah.
and reroll 1s. And actually, it was rolling super hot.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, no, that was nuts.
That was a mean game.
That was so mean.
Thanksgiving. We're going to be doing it again this year. We have to pick 2 factions to do the Thanksgiving with, though.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do one of the same, because we have a lot of tanks for those 2 factions.
That's true.
We'll figure it out.
I'm scared.
We'll do a good Thanksgiving.
Last cannon on a 4. All right, good
right.
talk. Yeah. Oh, this was on the other unit, but
That's a single man. Sorry, I know the bases are incongruent, but here, I'll do this for you.
yeah, that's fine. That's my shooting.
That was not good.
That was horrible.
He dropped a single Dragoon.
That was
And
terrible.
like 1 Skitari. No, you dropped 2 Skitari. No, you dropped 1.
Literally 1.
1 Skitari and 1 Dragoon.
One.
Or 2 Dragoons.
2 Dragoons. That's an improvement from last turn.
It
when
is.
He killed 1
It's
Dragoon.
a big step up.
That's right. Yep.
It's basically 100% step.
Next turn, he'll kill 3 Dragoons.
Heck yeah. So let's do some charges. I think I will go in here because the odds are pretty low. What canonical do you have right now?
Reroll 1s in combat.
Oh, damn.
Because I knew that I would be fighting you in my next turn, and you might try to fight me.
So odds are I should be fine, though.
So I reroll 1s to hit and wound, because I'm Ryza.
Right.
You're not OPSEC, though, right?
I'm not OPSEC.
So even if you get there, you can't take the point.
No, but I can kill T3 bodies.
Okay.
That's
so you're just trying to get some value for them before you lose them.
Yes.
I understand.
So they are already doing something by getting me engaged right now.
Right.
So I don't want to lose them, right?
I see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yep.
I see your plight.
We will. These are naked, right? Nothing special.
No, there's an alpha there who could punch you, but
we'll try for a long bomb here. See what we get.
So we're gonna try to charge my Skitarii here, just so we can, in the off chance, try to do the business. It's a 5.
All right, let's see it. Hup. How about a 6?
It'll get you there.
Close
Won't get
enough.
all your models, but after the pylons, you might be pretty good.
Yeah, I feel you. Hup. And 6 in here. So this
the
is a
pylons
big
might
unit.
be tough because you'll have to get close to the tank.
This is actually 6 here. Yeah. Hup. Yeah, that'll be fine because this guy goes here and then it's big bases.
Yeah. You're fine.
Looks good there, and
You want to do it here? I think it's like a 2.
let's do it.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
You're trying to fail these.
Why are these guys the worst?
All right.
Okay.
My Dominus
Oh, dang.
dominates.
Well,
Roughly
so
intervenes.
I should be outside of 3, but
Oh, you were at like 2 1/4.
okay. Well,
Yeah, I'll show you.
I can easily be outside of 3.
Okay.
Right. Dun dun dun. Like that. So.
Okay. So you didn't want to be in heroic.
No,
intervention.
definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry, I thought it was
Oh, my Dominus wanted to dominate.
clear by the fact that I almost failed the charge. Okay. So let's do the jackals. So
Jackals.
jackals. So it's 1 attack each except for the leader. So here it's going to be 3 attacks. Let's do this.
All hit.
Cool.
Strength 3.
Yep. Hey, 2 saves.
Okay, 2 4-ups. Because no AP, right?
That's right.
All right.
I'll take it.
You got 2.
Cool.
And over there?
Over there. So
You pile in, get the whole squad.
pile-ins. You got it. Like so, like so, like so. They go like that. All right. So 2 for the leader, 1 for the other 3. Let's do this.
Bring it.
Hup.
This is on
4s.
4s.
Yep.
Amazing.
Good. I know, right?
Yeah.
4's the wound. So 2 saves, no rent.
4-ups. Too good.
Hey,
All right.
nice. Hit me
So
back.
I'll fight you back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rerolling not of those.
Yeah.
And then 5's to wound you.
Sounds good.
There's big 2.
Hey. Hup. 4s. Take 2.
So you lose a bike.
Lose a bike. And I will touch into the tank too, so you can slap me with that.
Cool.
Because it does not have fly.
Well, fly doesn't actually matter. I do reroll 1s in combat.
Sounds good.
So 1 hit.
Uh-huh.
Reroll 1s to wound.
Yep.
No wound. No, because you're T4.
Yeah.
And then over here, 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
All 3.
Oh gosh. On 5s. Hey, 2.
So
No,
reroll
nothing.
1. Nothing.
Cool.
All right. So I do have a morale.
Yeah.
Not that I can do much. So I lost 3 here, leadership 9.
Mm-hmm.
I lost 1 there, leadership 9. Can't do it. So I'm good.
Sounds good. And these are leadership 9 because
Data tether.
they give it to everyone else?
Yeah, it's an aura.
What?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's an aura.
Because usually it's you buy the Omnispecs or you buy the data tether.
I can show you. It's fine. The
Okay.
data tether,
I mean, if you're sure, I just
3
thought it was
inches. All units within 3 inches get it.
different. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. That's crazy. Okay, cool. So I'm good on leadership. You're good. I have in my engage on 4
All 4
fronts.
fronts.
Every front,
So 3 points, and I did a scanner in my deployment zone
full frontal
and
engaging.
killed some walkers.
You did a thing.
That's the best we can do.
All right.
Yep.
Going to Ad-Mech turn 2. Brian, you are on 2 objectives.
I'm on 2. Yeah.
Well, that'll get you
that's,
5 points.
That's a big 5.
Sounds good.
Big 5. All right.
Oh gosh.
Let's start the game.
Well, let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Jordan. Sorry, Adrian. In the tank cases, you can't have them. If you have the Brood Brother keyword, sad face. Love the content, though.
No worries. Appreciate it. We want to make sure we get things right, and we looked, but I guess we didn't look in the right spot. So much appreciate it.
Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for the content, guys. Can you talk about Bladed Cog versus Twisted Helix, +1 strength, +2 advance, for an army with lots of acolytes like this?
Yeah. Honestly, I really like Twisted Helix as well. They're my other top choice. The advance honestly is one of the biggest things. To be honest, is deep striking is much tougher. right? I find myself very rarely perfectly ambushing with like a combat unit that's not just a melee Sanctus or something. And so getting that +2 to the advance is actually a big deal, especially, again, because I do like the Acolytes. Psychic Awakening ability to advance and charge with a unit of Acolytes guaranteed, not requiring Psychic Stimulus was a huge change for me. So I haven't played much with Twisted Helix, but honestly, I like them a lot. The one thing that kind of tips the scale a lot for me for Bladed Cog is, sure, the Invulns are nice, but even things like exploding 5s against Imperium, in this case, exploding 4s against Ad-Mech, but really, Imperium is just so strong right now and so prevalent that to be able to have exploding melee hits for 1 CP against them is really nice. So yeah.
Thank you, Blue. Modeling
Blue.
question. I'm looking to add flame to a model. I've seen 2 approaches online, green stuff or molded hot glue. What would you recommend to accomplish the goal of a model on fire effect?
That's a good question. I'd probably go green stuff route. I used hot glue for shaping things. So doing the big structures of bodies and things like that. But then I'll usually use green stuff to go in and do more detail. So I think if you're looking for that detail right out of the box, I would say green stuff. Neither is easy though, so would love to see how it turns out, because that'd be awesome.
Thanks again, Blue. Modeling and painting. When is the next hobby hangout? Incredible content for a first-time airbrush user. Thanks.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm not sure. Again, it's been the year of like so much content to cover with all these releases. We have these new books coming out, so we loved hobby hangout. I loved it definitely, but it's just been like finding the time to do it. So not sure yet, but we'll definitely do something in the future. Appreciate it, Blue. Thanks, man.
And it's that time of the show.
Oh, dang.
Thank you, Variant Human.
Big advance.
You're now married to your Primarch, and you're ready to purchase your first car together. What 40K vehicle are you going to ask your husband to purchase for you as your personal ride?
Oh. Oh. What 40K vehicle? It could be any 40K vehicle.
Any 40K vehicle. Probably Imperial, because your husband is a Primarch.
Well, it depends.
Depends on your Primarch.
Who we married.
You know?
So I married Gilliman. I forget.
Gilliman's not going to let you play with Xeno's toys.
Well, what does he let Yvraine use?
That's his mistress. He has to hide the mistress from you.
True.
Lorgar certainly wouldn't let me play with anything fun. The chair would have to be like spikes.
It would have to be like made of a human that's alive still.
Yep, made of flesh. So I would have to be in one of those sisters, like the flagellant machines.
Yeah.
What are those called?
Oh, penitent engines?
Yeah, I would be stuck in.
You'd be more of a mortifier.
In a mortifier.
Yeah, in the sarcophagus.
By Lorgar.
Honestly, I'd probably get some sweet new ride, like one of those new Primaris ones that are coming out. Because let's be honest, like Gilliman, he's like in on everything with Call. They're super tight. So I feel like I would get treated real well and get like one of those new lance meters or something. That'd be pretty sweet. We'd go out in town.
Where the money is.
Yeah. So I would definitely like take him up on that for sure. Not that I'd have to ask. He would kind of just know because that's the kind of guy he is. But yeah, that'd be me. You plotting how you're gonna destroy me?
Yeah, trying.
I'm doing it for you.
Brian, you didn't answer the question. What kind of ride? First of all, who was your husbando? Who was your Primarch? I don't remember.
This is the Primarch that would be my husband?
No, who was
we
it?
already picked that
one.
last week. I forgot.
Oh, it was Vulcan.
It was Vulcan.
And which ride would Vulcan give you? So you ask Vulcan for any vehicle.
What would be a Vulcan-like vehicle? A Mastodon.
Yeah, I honestly. Yeah.
So I'm taking the Mastodon.
No one can ever hurt you.
It's like
Brian.
the ultimate SUV.
Yeah. That's right.
So I'm going
Let
Mastodon.
me tell you the mileage on that thing.
Yeah, you don't want to know the mileage.
Good thing salamanders have a lot of tanks of gas and oil and. Good answer.
Thank you, Jordan. Your warlord has to be a patriarch, and a broodbrother character can never be warlord.
Oof, there you go.
Good thing.
Good thing.
Good
that
thing
wasn't.
we fixed that.
Yeah. That was another thing. I was like, let's just do that and just play it safe. Because if we got the tank ace thing wrong, I didn't want to get another thing wrong.
So this is the thing. I advanced with this. These are going to be -3 to hit.
God,
It's
but not really.
Not going to matter.
So this, again, we talked earlier about Castellan robots, which we love. They're great. but why this is a really interesting alternative to them, because you can see how mobile they are. They're not as durable, obviously, but Brian was able to do things like play the angle game, take out the target that he wants to, be hidden from my slow tanks, and really, really take advantage of that. And that's a very like 9th edition thing. So definitely take note of what he's doing in there. It's cool.
Thank you, Giuseppe. What up, Titans?
Hey.
Thank you so much for the best 40k content in all the magical world of the internet. I want to add transports for my Black Legion. What do you suggest, rhinos or Terrax drills?
Ooh, that's actually... They're both really cool. Generally speaking, I would go rhinos.
I'm healing right here, just for one.
But you can't really go wrong with either of them. I'm going to be running rhinos with my CSM. I'm actually painting up the rhinos right now, but the Terraxes are nice.
Terraxes are the stronger choice, almost always.
They're more pricey though.
But they're so good for their points. Like what you get out of those extra points.
You get a lot out of the Death Guard one. I think the other ones are fine, but you get a lot less value than, for example, what we've been seeing on the channel. Right?
I never did check. Can his base fit through there?
Through here.
Yeah, I can't tell.
No, not currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how many CP do I have?
You have 6.
6. I could pay to heal him again, get him a little more up. But
which guy?
This guy over here.
Oh, okay. I was like, he's at full. You don't need to. Or almost full.
So paying to heal him again, it's probably not worth it. I don't know.
You're worried about your last cannons, huh?
No, I don't actually care. It's just it's an efficiency I could have as Ad-Mech. I was hoping to heal a little better than 1.
Right.
Obviously, you have more pressing targets than them. So maybe I'll just leave it be and allow them to be the pressing target. So I did move. I only got out with the 1 unit of priests. The other priests are trying to stay safe for another turn.
Yep.
And they're going to go in, try to kill those guardsmen over there. You know, power up sort of thing.
Exactly.
And here, you know, I'm in a position to maybe take some of your objectives, hurt you up a little bit.
Totally.
So it could be good.
Cool.
Are we ready to go?
I think so.
All right. I don't have any psychic, so.
You fool.
Let me just make sure I should everything correctly. Yeah. So, yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Let's do it, Brian.
So, I think the last cannons want to just try and pop this tank, and then we could go for the juicy goods inside. Let's just start with the easy stuff.
Okay.
Let's go with these boys over here. Shooting into right over there.
Sounds good.
So my Skitarii into your 2 Jackals.
Yep. So 10 or 15 shots?
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1,000 shots.
Those Radiant Carbines,
10,
really good
11,
in 9th
12,
edition, especially.
13, 14, 15. All right. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Because you're -1 at all times.
You got it.
Not a
They're fast.
Range.
They're bobbing and weaving.
That's right. I'm not re-rolling anything this turn.
Oh yeah, what'd you end up on? I forgot.
Reroll ones
in combat. Sounds good. Yeah. We'll get there eventually.
So
he doesn't even remember them. Why am I going to remember them?
So these 6s are 2 damage.
But you need 5s to win me in general.
Yeah, 5s in general. So
sounds good. So we'll do the 2 damage first, right? So this is 4 ups. Okay, so 1 bike dies, and then another one.
It's good.
Good.
Excellent. You are -1 toughness, by the way, for Vanguard.
No, because you have to be within an inch.
It's within an inch. You have to be really, really close.
We missed it in some previous stuff.
Oh, on my wounding.
Yeah,
it would have mattered,
yeah.
So I'll do these last boys here down into this one. So it's the same 15.
Sounds
2,
good.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So even if they were at -2,
exactly.
They're not within my reroll 1 range. So fewer hits, but then you got 2 wounds left there. Let's get a 6.
Oh, no.
So 6s and 5s. So let's see if the 6 can do it.
Here's the 6.
Oh, tanked it.
I need at least 1 of these. Nice.
Okay.
So it takes 1.
So 1 wound left.
Yep.
All right, all right.
They can work for it a bit.
That's true. This is a valuable model only for the engage on all fronts, but you do have people to deep strike next turn.
Yep.
And lots of space back here. So not the biggest deal. We'll shoot in combat with the tank because it doesn't care.
Because it would be -2.
6, 8,
actually, it wouldn't because
10,
they're not heavy.
12. That's true.
So just regular -1.
No, they are heavy.
Really?
No, Cognus heavy steppers.
Ah.
So hitting on 4s, but I am rerolling my 1s. Doesn't matter. Great.
Cool. And 4s. Well, let's see it. Oh gosh.
And
so good.
No rerolls there.
Yep. And 4s.
Is that 100%?
I'm gonna check the 4 up.
Okay.
Make sure. But yeah, that was good.
That was okay. Okay. Yeah, nice. So,
The dice are turning around here, huh?
Jackals are 5. So you killed Bike.
oh, okay. Did that kill this guy over here then? As well? Because they were taking him on 4-ups as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Take one.
So
you kill the Bike. I'd rather stay in melee, so we'll go there.
Okay. So, we do have a few more shots.
Why would they have a 4-up save, please?
Yeah, that's not how it works up in here. All right. So, let's go with the las cannons into this tank here.
Okay.
We're going to give them my +1 to hit. And we're going to pay 1 CP for... Let me see if I got this right. Currently, they're at -2 to hit.
Because they
advanced.
Yep.
And so if I pay 1 CP, I could give them +2 to hit. And then I could give his one more ability for +1 to hit, so they'd be back to hitting on 2s. So let's do that. 1 CP down for me, and I gave him +3 to hit just now.
Well, no, you give him +3 to hit, which is then a +1. Yep, sounds good.
Yes.
Cool. That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
So it turns out it matters.
That's so crazy.
Okay, so hitting on 2s, rerolling my 1s. Okay. It's not bad. Oh, really bad. And we'll reroll one of those. So
right.
2 wounds, 6. Oh, no saves.
Go for it.
So, you got off easy.
I'll take it. So 5-ups. Oh!
Wow.
Adrian.
That was good. Jeez.
I'm going to lose the war, but I'll win the battle.
That was great.
That was great.
Okay. It's not that I don't necessarily want to kill it, but I'd like to kill it.
Yeah.
So...
He's like, I didn't really care in the first place.
I don't, because here's the thing. If I charge it, I just take your objective.
Yeah.
Whereas if they get out, I might actually not get the objective.
Sure.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, But if they get out, I could technically charge them if they stay close enough to the building.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's all good. So let's do the autocannons at this one here.
I will do evasive maneuvering. 1 CP.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
-1.
Yes. So there's my hits. 3 to wounds.
Oh, Brian, you're killing me.
And these are 4-ups.
Yep. This is a 4-up.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So 4 damage.
Sounds good. Hup, and 5s. All right, so it takes 3.
Very nice.
Down to 7.
Down to 7. Okay. Great. So those autocannons down in that corner, that tank has how many? I took 3 off it last time, or?
Sounds about right. Yeah, it's got 7 left.
Okay, we could pop at that, or we could go downfield to something else. This thing has 7. I'm not going to get 7 off of that because it has the feel no pain. A difficult decision.
Yeah,
it's more valuable for me to kill it here, though. So I'll go down at this one, even though I get less efficiency on it.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So here I am, rolling my 1s and hitting on 3s. Okay, not big conversion there.
And 3s again, a wound. Oh my gosh,
really bad.
Those wounds are saving me. So 5-ups, because you get -1 against me.
No, you're ignoring them.
Oh, that you did go
It's for the whole phase, right?
Yep. So 2 damage, 5-ups. All right, takes 1, down to 6.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
I thought he was going to go to the other one.
So I do have 2 of my tanks left with their small arms, but no amazing targets.
Yeah.
Because I got the little bike here. So I could just plink some shots down at this guy here, because there's nothing back here I can shoot that I can see.
Correct.
Okay. So let's do that. Let's just put all the shots at this tank, okay?
Yeah, I like it.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We'll do this twice. This is on 3s. It's cocked dice right there. All right. And this is on 5s.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
so it's 2 ones.
2. Okay. And this is 4-ups.
Yeah.
And 5-ups, right?
Could have been not the last one.
Takes 1, down to 5.
And then one more time. I would have reroll 1 range, so just get rid of the 2s. Okay. 5 to wounds. Oh, that's a big mighty 1.
Jeez. So 4. Hey,
all right, you're all good. So I do have the character weapons. I never remember what they are. So let me just see.
You would never forget the Magna Rail.
No, the Magna Rail, you're always good with it, but I'm never good with it.
That's true.
So I'm out of range with the with anything over here.
Right.
So just the Magna Rail actually might be the only thing that could do it.
Yeah, I always forget. It's yeah, I forget.
No, it's only 18 inches. So yeah, they're all like 18, 24 inches.
Yeah. And Daedalus's pistol.
Is that it?
It's just a charge phase. Yeah. So did I kill anything in the charge phase?
In the shooting phase?
Oh, just the shooting phase. Just the 1 bike.
Barely.
It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it after that turn.
But let's do a charge. I don't know what the priests need. It's probably something like a 4. But we'll find out.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad. So it is a 4.
Hey.
So I'm just going to charge the guardsman.
Sounds good. We will not overwatch you.
See if we can get the goods.
I don't know, Brian. Can you kill some guardsmen?
Okay, it's a 6. I'll take it.
Sounds good. So yeah, this is a classic Brian Priest move right here. He's pulling up the flank, coming out of the building, going to charge, kill the guard squad, and then that'll unlock a 3+ invuln on those priests for the rest of the game, at which point he can then spend 2 CP, because they're on an objective, to give him a 2+ invuln for the next turn.
Yeah. Is your tank any good in combat?
I doubt it. The Rock Grinders would be, but this is just a mere regular Goliath. He just carries rocks all days.
Okay.
So the truck itself, yeah, no profile or anything.
It should have a 1-use attack where it opens the hatchback and drops rocks on it.
My two characters over here are going to charge. And they're both, like, even a double 1 couldn't fail me, but I'll roll. You want to roll the first one, Tech Priest?
Tech Priest, it's an 8. Another guy is a 5.
It's a 5, okay.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Don't laugh at me, Bridger. I'm just dropping dice off camera.
So we do have a charge over here with this Dragoon. The Dragoon will go into this tank here. So I don't think he could fail, but you know, anything,
he will try.
Possible.
Yeah.
Great. So we'll just go right here, or we'll go. Let's move this dice. We'll go. What did I roll?
I have no idea.
Right there.
Well, can you go over that ruin right there?
It's right through there.
Okay.
So right there. Sorry, objective. And right there. I think that's fine. So there and there. And, oh, I do have a lone Dragoon there. So it might be interesting to try and make space for him, actually, now that I think about it. So we'll go here instead and here. Okay. It's much more interesting. And then we'll charge with this other Dragoon here. So he needs a 6.
Solid. Yep. Hey, there you go.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig. What'd you call me?
They're more of chickens than pigs.
I love they have such weird lore. They're like perpetual engine machines.
Yes, they never stop moving.
Motion machines.
And the Ad-Mech, they don't know how to actually turn them on.
Yeah.
So they just literally conveyor belts like the guys onto them as they're running past like on these fields. And they have treadmills in the ships when they transport them.
It's amazing.
It's great.
Fantastic.
Oh,
lore.
I love it.
This game is crazy. All right, I did all the charges. It's time to fight.
Fight.
So I'm going to do my mortal wounds on the charge with the priests.
Yes.
I think that alone could cause a bit of damage.
Yes.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cock dice.
Hey.
2 die.
Cool.
And let's fight.
Fight.
So it's 20 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
That's a lot of attacks.
14, 16, 18, 20. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
Some might say that's too many attacks.
Some might say, but not me.
I can pick these models up.
They're super duper.
If you really spoofed that, we can talk, but you did not.
So, yeah.
So that's a ton of attacks, guys. It's just mathematically not worth our time to see if they live.
So Adrian, it seems like you're never gonna beat these Electro Priests. Like
they're the bane of my existence.
Every time they're on the table, they get a 2-up invuln, and then you shoot everything at them.
Well, so that was the thing. I was like,
don't shoot everything at them.
This time, I won't shoot everything. I'll just shoot most of the things at them. Make them feel at ease right before.
It's just like I don't know.
They're hard to stop with these transports.
They really are. It seems really strong.
It's mega strong. I love it. I think it's great. And that was the thing. Like, there's a lot of like big robots on a lot of shooting, but like I said at the beginning of the game, the thing I'm afraid of, I actually say this every Ad-Mech game, and it always comes true, is the priests. The priest swing things. They carry over the battlefield. Yeah. They're
really good.
Where it's at.
So over here we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight with this one in the back first.
Okay.
So he's nothing too special. Yeah. And so he's only his 3 attacks, right?
Cool.
Okay. So there's a 6.
Oh dang.
So 2 more hits there.
Just doing it naturally. I didn't know that was possible.
It isn't normally.
Yeah.
So strength 8.
I
reroll 1s to wound. No fair.
Cool. What's the rend on this?
AP 1.
Only 1. That's right. So 5. Hey.
Wow, you're an animal.
All right. 2 damage. 5 ups. 2 damage.
Okay.
Down to 3.
All right. So I imagine you're not interrupting.
No.
So
that made me debate if I should have done evasive maneuverings, but
you can do that in combat.
I could have checked it.
Okay.
But I'm not going to now that you've done 2 wounds, right?
I see.
I was like, well, because either I die or I don't die.
I'll pay the 1 CP for +2 to hit.
Because now you're not sure.
+1 to hit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be hitting on 2s and exploding on 5s.
5s explode.
You paid 1 or 2?
Just 1.
Pays 1. He gets +2, but that doesn't matter anymore.
That's what messed me up.
Reroll the 1s.
Gosh.
So just 4 more extra hits.
Just 4 more extra.
And then 3s to wound.
Yep.
And I roll 1.
Oh, gosh.
There you are.
So good.
Imagine if that was the hit roll.
Right?
See all the 6s?
I know. Oh, trust me, he'll be fine. All right. So if they were 1 damage, let's see. You kill him. Does he blow up?
Does he blow? He does a bunch of damage when he blows.
Yeah, it's a D3 because they have the demo charges. Speaking of which, 10 guys inside. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1's kill a dude, so 2 die again. All right. Okay. Consistent.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So while he's placing those, I have my characters over here.
Oh dang.
And it's time for the tech priest. Priest it up. So we're gonna go with the manipulus first. They rarely get to fight, so they're happy to be out here swinging an axe. You know what I mean? So hitting on 3s because that's not their main job.
Totally.
But I do reroll all hits in combat over here. So they all hit.
Cool.
Which is great. And then I'm strength 6. I reroll my 1s to wounds.
Yep.
So 3 wounds. And yeah.
Solid.
3 wounds. This is an omniscient axe, so it's -2 for 2.
Wonderful. That's what I like to hear.
Adrian's carefully placing models.
Yeah, because he wants to stay out of engagement range with me, but he wants me to not be able to tag his tank.
Exactly.
So he's being very careful, but he also has to keep coherency. Yep. It's a whole bunch of things he's trying to do at once.
Totally.
And he wants to stay on the objective, right?
That's right.
It's a lot of things that one unit has to do.
They're fine. They're fine. Oh, yeah, we'll pull the tank. And then, so what are these saves? These are against the bikes over here?
Yeah.
For what?
-2.
Oh, okay. So 6
they,
up invulns?
6 up invulns.
Because I'm also made of metal. All right, made none.
And that's the bikes.
There they go. They did their job. Okay.
Okay, and my pylon here is not a good idea.
Right.
So I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, because what he could do otherwise is pile into my tank commander, meaning I would have to shoot at just those Dragoons, which is not terrible, but I want to have the options.
No, it's not a good idea. So, because if I pile into you, your saws will just melt me.
Oh yeah, no now. But if I came out this
that.
side, then you would have. What?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we should.
Cool.
You do get to fight with your rock grinder. Over there.
Can I?
Or it's not a rock grinder.
My
what
Goliath?
is it called? Goliath.
It's just a regular. It's a Goliath truck.
So on 6s, truck me.
Wait.
So
anything else you'd like to do at the end of the phase?
Yeah, I'll pay the 2 CP.
Yep.
Put them on a 2-up invuln.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's over here on the priests because they are on.
Acquisition at any cost.
I don't think it cost you very much.
Well, he is down to 1 CP now, so it was.
Ooh, so
it
It
was a
cost
cost.
me something.
Cost you something. Sounds good. You are engaging on all the fronts.
Yeah, just a few fronts.
Yeah, a couple.
And I did destroy another vehicle. Or is that my first vehicle?
You don't you have assassinate and abort the mission.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're telling me there's a chance. I just need to keep running.
You are in the lead, Adrian.
Oh, good.
Because
I
of the
just want you to
secondaries.
know.
But this, you're not going to get any primary points this turn.
No, I'm not.
That's right.
Yeah, I was like, I got this.
Yeah.
Point,
Speaking of
which does literally nothing for me.
Genestealer Cult, turn 3.
Turn 3. Oh
Turn
yes.
3.
So no primaries because I have to hold 2 objectives because this mission is nuts.
Yeah, very
and
tricky.
I love it.
And I have a very commanding center board position.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
You could come and grab it.
I will take you off of it.
Oh yeah,
almost guaranteed.
Because you've got the boys behind you.
I have a 5-man that'll just So speaking of which, let's do it. I get a command point, which puts me at what?
That puts you at 5 whole commandular points.
Oh dang! So yeah, they will advance because I want to basically have them advance out, charge into here, kill. I need to kill
But you
one.
need a power to allow them to advance and charge, right?
Nope, strat now.
Oh, it's a strat.
Yeah, that's for acolytes. So here's the advance. 5, so they're going 11.
Mighty advance.
So this is why I love lots of acolytes now.
Yeah. And a 5-man squad generally should outkill my 5-man squad.
They will
there.
shred them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicholas. What is your opinion on the Ghost Kills new BS being a 5+? Is it still usable or no? Thanks to the awesome battle reports.
I don't know what anyone means by that. Ghost kill, ballistic skill is a 4.
Yeah.
It does move. It moves
that
and
a
shoots
thing-
without penalty.
Is that a thing people are saying now?
I don't know where they'd be getting that. Not true.
New
fake,
BS.
Fake news.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know.
This is the first I've heard of any such thing.
The ghost kills, ballistic skill is 4. Definitively 4. Maybe if they're planning to be in combat with it every turn, it's a 5.
That could be it.
But it's a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jared. Hey, finally catching one of these live. You guys are amazing and helping me scratch the Warhammer itch that I haven't been able to do in person.
That's great.
Yeah.
Man. That's the goal.
Man, if I wasn't playing the game right now, I'd know exactly how you feel. I have an endless sea of models over here to the side. You know, that would just be so sad. I would just come and just look at them, single tear.
Thank you, Ishpulk. Love the content and quality as always. Great to paint minis too. Bridger, what main things will you go over in your terrain video?
We did decide today that I will write it. So yeah, I'll do it. And what we'll go over is how to make boards that play the game really well. So what you really need to make a balanced game, and even what you need to do depending on the type of matchup you're going to have. Because if you can tailor it to the matchup, you'll even have a better game.
Yeah.
And then we'll go over a few extremes, like how you can create tables with a lot of terrain and still make it work. And then even some minor alterations to house rules. Like for instance, we make house rules that even if we put terrain a little too tight, that a vehicle that can barely fit can still squeeze through.
Yeah.
Even if there's a second floor thing that blocks your antenna, something like that. So we make our own little rules like that that are just more practical if you have very unwieldy terrain. I'll also go over how to make a thematic battlefield and some of the things that go into, like some of the terrain pieces you just want to always have because they're so flexible.
Thank you, Joshua. Evening, gents. What do you think about vehicle orcs with cans and dreads as the main plan? If viable, would it be better to go Death Skulls or... what is ES?
Evil Sons.
Evil Sons, yeah.
Yes. So I'm really liking the buggies right now. I haven't tried a dread version, but same principle. Very tough. Not as killy as the buggies, not as fast as the buggies.
Do you think the cans are good? The cans are cool.
They're cool, and they were very good at the end of 8. I think they could have a place, but I haven't played them enough. Having said that,
coherency problems now, right?
If you take a lot of them.
You just take 5-mans.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's just 5-mans now, right? Any of those 6-man squads. The
5-man killicans is plenty.
It's still great. And you can give them -1 to hit now, things like that. I would still go Death Skulls personally. I get why you would say maybe Evil Sons, but I think the invulns are just so critical to surviving melee from any melee faction.
Yeah, agreed.
Thank you, Trev. I made my girlfriend watch all your episodes, Clockwork Orange style. That's messed up. Now we're both fans. Keep up the great work.
Hey,
glad you're enjoying the show.
Is that the kind of
family
we want?
show now?
Wow.
Do we want Clockwork Orange style fans?
Yeah.
Listen, this is Warhammer.
Great.
This is Warhammer.
This is Warhammer.
It's what it is.
It
is what it is.
That's great.
Thank you, Casey. With how poorly Crisis suits performed in 9th, our XV9 Hazard suits may be a good bet. They seem to have better weapons and that charge roll reduction.
Yeah, the charge is pretty cool. It's not enough to make up for how expensive they are. So I generally avoid them these days because they're pricey. You could make them work though. I think, if you didn't overdo it, like if you had maybe 2 individual XV9s, you could get some value out of them. But if you start taking too many, you're going to run out of points real fast.
True.
Thank you, Reject. Painting up excessive amounts of Emperor's Children, would you recommend more shooting or more melee? They seem to like both.
I do agree that they like both. We're going to advance here. More.
I would do more shooting. I like them as a shooting army.
But the thing is, like, one of the best things about their shooting is the strat, which is literally, by definition, only 1 unit.
Right. You don't need to overdo it.
You don't need to overdo it.
Chaos is all about doing everything.
Yeah.
Right? They're all about great psychic, great combat, great shooting.
They're almost as mixed as you can get, to be honest, which is not necessarily an easy answer, but I guess definitely several melee characters supporting more shooty troops. Generally speaking, that's what I would do. So we've got an 8.
Running away with these psychers, keep them safe.
That's right.
Keep them secret.
Thank you, Mark. Hey, Titans. Where are the orcs for October? Love the content. Go Genestealer Cult.
October. I'm working on some terrain for October.
Yeah, some orc. You got an orc battlefield coming, right?
That's right. Yeah, I'm really expanding on. We saw a small version of it, but I'm actually adding a lot more to it. So,
we played a version of it in the 1,000-point game.
Yep.
Curious to know what chat, if you've seen our 1,000-point game. We've only done 1 so far. Curious what everyone's thoughts on 1,000 points are. Would they like to see us to do more 1,000-point games? Because we're kind of torn on it.
Yeah.
Whether we want to do more. It's a very different game than 2,000 points. But if people are interested, we might give it another go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Screecher.
Yeah.
But it's like creature, but
But more screeching.
Screecher. Should new players get minis now or wait to see changes in the new codexes? I'm a slow painter that just started collecting, but I don't want to buy units I won't use.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus, Brian, where's the train video?
I think the tough thing is, generally speaking, if your codex is not on the horizon, like as a known fact, then I wouldn't wait.
Did he say what faction he played?
No.
So
if it's Space Marine or Necrons, definitely wait.
Definitely wait.
If it's anything they haven't announced, go ahead and buy
you
it.
just don't know, you know.
Just go ahead and buy
Who
it.
knows? So that's my regular movement. I have my reserves, and I have to drop down this turn. So one of these objectives I want to steal for 2 command points. I can pop up within at least 3 away from enemies, and so I could turn off either of these objectives. Now, not this one actually. Depends how many models you have. What do you think?
I don't know.
4 plus this. So that actually doesn't matter now because of the way OBSEC works. So you have 5. So I actually would turn it off, but I wouldn't take it.
So because it counts all the models within range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you have any OBSEC on a point, it goes to pure
So
models.
this one you couldn't take then, because we'd both
no,
have.
you have.
I have 1, 2, 3,
3, 4.
4, 5 models.
Yeah, and I
Oh.
would put 5.
Oh, I see.
So
So,
it'd be
we can
tied.
test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's the same to me. The only reason I would do this is if it turns off some primaries for you. So if I did that,
You'd have to
and I
take me
took
off
this,
of the center one as well.
okay, and that's the plan. So that's fine. The difference is though, if I put them here, they immediately die right afterwards. On the other hand, you have some more priests in here that could benefit. No, because you can supercharge there either way. So this gives you the best chance to actually do something with them afterwards.
Fair enough.
So we're gonna pay 2 CP.
2 CP?
Yeah, I believe it's lurking in the shadows.
So many.
Something. And they're just gonna appear more than 3 from Brian, but on the objective.
Yeah, this was it's a thing to watch out for. When you do this against Ad-Mech, they can obviously shoot at you.
Yeah.
I don't have enough CP to do it. And it's good with like my priests, my shooty priests, but the Fulgolite priests don't have guns.
Right.
They don't need another good ability.
Yeah.
Any unit with a 2-up invulnerable save, I don't think needs guns also.
That's fair. That's fair.
Thank you, Gas.
Yeah.
As somebody who's never played, your content is awesome and easy to follow. Question, is it okay to bring 2 repulsors and not be that guy?
Ooh.
Yeah, so it is. Repulsors are only good if your opponent doesn't understand that you're playing a game that has that kind of potential. Like if you were to go into a competitive tournament, you would lose all 3 games with 2 repulsors. Like 2 repulsors is not a good army in the power of like power gaming.
Mm-hmm.
It's only good when your opponent's like, cool, I'm bringing like something that is absolutely no answer to 2 repulsors, and you're like, I have 2 repulsors.
Right.
That is a feel bad moment. But if you and your opponent both say like, bring the strongest army you can, you'd be at a disadvantage with 2 repulsors almost all the time. Now the alternative, the other thing about that is if there is absolutely no terrain and you go first, repulsors can dunk on opponents, but you should be playing with terrain and your opponent should be able to hide, and in which case a repulsor could be a liability.
Mm-hmm.
They're good, but they're not amazing.
Yeah.
And when they lose their rerolls in a couple days, they're going to be a lot worse.
Absolutely.
You still moving?
I have my Sanctus and my Kellermorph that both have to come down, and neither of them really want to.
There's no perfect place for them.
You have Assassinate, correct?
That's correct.
So these are 3 points.
So if you come down, ice one of my characters, I'll just get points for it.
Oh, it does nothing for me to ice because I don't have Assassinate. So,
Right.
And like we said, your buffs are distributed enough that it doesn't really matter.
And my characters are actually pretty tough.
Yeah.
And they heal themselves too.
Couldn't they hide in like Brian's Crate City over there?
Yes, but if he wanted to put enough dedicated firepower, he could deal with them. My only thought is I could put 1. Then he needs to kill 2 bikes, and then he could shoot the character, and that's like totally worth it for him to do.
Super worth it.
Super worth it.
Because I have these Dragoons. I have this unit and that unit. They could both move back. That's not as safe of a spot, even this unit here.
Yeah.
Because they advance and shoot, as we've seen.
Thank
So,
you
go ahead.
again, Ishpulk. If there had to be a chapter or legion switch, which traitor legion would you want to free themselves from chaos, and which loyalist chapter to succumb?
Oh, we know.
Dark Angels have already succumbed, so that's my answer for succumbing to chaos.
Well, that means you can't pick them.
I think Blood Angels going to Chaos would be crazy cool.
Yeah.
They would just be World Eaters again.
No, I think they could give them a lot of personality. Okay, let's just say like Flesh Tearers then or something. Let it be like ones that are even closer to Chaos. You know what I mean?
Right.
It would be fun in the lore to have something like that happen. And none of the other legions strike me as even close. Like Space Wolves could, I guess, because they're also fairly heretical at times.
I think they did something really cool with the symmetry, where like almost every legion has an opposite on the other side.
Right.
Sure.
And so
more like
switching them
stuff.
would be like, well, they did cute things with it sometimes, right?
Did,
The Fists and the Iron Warriors are very similar, but
Right.
one of them
They're opposites.
sieges and the other defense, right?
yeah.
Like they have this cute symmetry.
One protect and the other attack.
So the one that I would make from Chaos to go to good is Alpha Legion.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I would love
for
to see that story just play out.
Yeah.
That would be rad. And it's like, it was a long con the whole time.
It turns out Raven Guard were Alpha Legion pretending to be bad.
So
the
Raven
whole
Guard are
time.
actually dead. They're all dead.
They're all dead.
Oh,
And it was all just Raven Guard. It was all just Alpha Legion. So the Raven Guard didn't go to Chaos so much as they're just dead.
That's beautiful. All right, we're gonna have some fun here.
That would save me having to paint Raven Guard.
Right. This is why I brought this guy. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna bring in
Sanctus, gonna try to take some objectives.
Yeah, and he can perfect ambush for free. So he's immediately gonna move D6, 3. Okay.
fine.
So that gives him a 6-inch charge. And what I just checked here was the windows.
There's windows on what? That side and this side?
That side, yeah. Actually, so if I may, I want to go here. I thought so. These two are closed. This one's open.
Yeah.
So I want to come in from this side.
Cool.
And it's just cooler than hiding them. All right.
And
so
the Sanctus
I'm
has a super
whenever.
good invuln, or is that only in combat?
Yeah, all the time. So he has a 3-up invuln.
All the time, 3
All
up
the time. It's quite good.
Spicy.
Really great.
It's quite good.
I
Let's
like
get one more in here. Thanks,
Yeah.
Elias. I'm paying $5 to tell you how excited I am to pay $5 a month to support you.
Ah, thanks.
Keep up the hard work. P.S. Squeaky curds for the curd throne.
Oh, I wish.
I take it back.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you want these to be in that quarter? You want these bikes to be over in that quarter? Just like a few inches
A
over?
little bit over.
You want them?
Yep.
Okay. As he had 2 units in this quarter and nothing in that
No,
quarter.
I feel like.
Okay. We're good?
Yeah, sounds good. Let's do it. Psychic.
All right.
Oh man, I love the psychic phase.
Psychic.
It's my favorite phase.
So fun. I can't wait to perils again. I know.
Please don't.
I don't even want to
My
cast
heart
with them.
can't take it, Adrian.
Like I should be protecting them, but I also, from my life experiences in this game, I've learned.
You've learned.
I've learned.
All right, what do you got for me?
I'm gonna do the armor spell on this rest.
Sure.
I gotta see. I have to know in my heart if I can perils 3 times with this spell.
Oh, but you could fail.
I could fail, which is fine. I'm fine with that. All right, we're gonna do mental. Do I have anything I'd rather do? Might from beyond we want. I don't care about mass hypnosis.
No.
Yeah, so this is fine. So we're gonna do mental onslaught here on this lone guy.
Very nice.
Let's see it.
Oh.
All right, good talk.
Adrian.
I love his psychic
Good
phase.
time.
I'm telling you, it's a
Oh,
great
yeah.
psychic phase.
on.
Right.
All right.
And then so I've got one more cast from him, and I could get up to 2 casts from Milady.
Didn't you kill her ability? You killed her.
I killed her familiar. That's
then-
right. So yeah,
so
I
only one
only
cast.
get 1 from her.
That's right.
Which will be Might from Beyond onto these boys.
So you have to finish the cast from the other guy first?
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
All right, well, I failed that one.
Jeez. Good psychic phase.
That's
The only
right.
way would end this was with a perils. This would end.
So let's end it with the Smite Perils from the
Okay.
Patriarch. Here we go.
Oh, you were trying.
And I
He
failed
failed every power.
Every single spell. And that was with +1s from him.
Yeah,
That's embarrassing.
And the Magus actually has +1s.
it's really not
Yeah. Good stuff.
good. Jeez.
Yeah, cool. Just making
Shooting
sure I didn't
phase.
forget anything. Shooting phase.
phase.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We're going to do Kellamorph into this 6-man squad right here.
A 5-man.
5-man
There's
squad.
a 5-man and a 2-man.
Gotcha. Cool. That's good. So here we go. I did not take the Relic, which will hurt on the AP. 2, 4, 6, 8. Sorry, 6 shots. And hitting on 2s, every hit is another shot, which is why he's just better than the Necron one. I'm sorry. 2s.
Ah, there's a
He
1.
misses! Ah! All right, so still
It
5 extra
cost
shots.
you 2 shots.
I know, tragic. Tragic.
Let's see some more 1s.
So 2s. Hey, there we
he's
go.
great.
Strength 4. So on
3s.
3s. Gosh darn
Not
it.
against my metal bodies.
I know. Yeah, you'll be. We'll see. On 3s. Nice.
Whoa.
Quite good. All right. These are only -1. 2 damage.
Okay. -1, so 4 ups.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 left.
Hey.
I'll keep the 1 on that side.
Sounds good.
1, 2,
That was crazy.
3,
Oh, man.
4. Actually, I'll keep that one because he was the. I'm gonna pick the furthest one
On the
that
point.
was on the point.
Yeah, and it's not the leader.
It's not gonna be the leader. Yeah. So it is
Gotta be that
this other one
Yeah,
right here.
No worries.
Okay.
Cool deal. Feel ya. All right. Just for giggles, these guys that popped up, they can still shoot, so we're gonna shoot into your invuln. Oh yes,
Awesome.
on 4s. 2 hits.
All right.
And here we go. 1 save.
2 up. In style.
That would have been so good. All right, so let's see, actual shooting. We're gonna get you off that point very decisively. We can actually get you off this one, so we should try for that. So we're gonna go ahead and do, this commander has the most limited sight. So into this unit with the big guns.
Okay, so the autocannons from the tank commander.
Yes. He said it inverted, but yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. Yeah, everything into them. Let's do this.
Let's see it.
Yep, looks good. All right. You're at full, so we're just going to start with the last cannon. Reroll the 1.
It's a big reroll.
On a 4. Good talk.
Good.
2d6 shots.
You gotta stop it.
Whoa! Yes!
Am I done yet? Am I done here?
You'll be
2
okay.
shots on
You'll
4s.
be fine.
And then on 3. Come on. Yeah, I nailed it.
You have to keep it going. Now,
that's right.
If you can miss with all of these, I think you get a prize.
I think it creates a wormhole that gives me something. More army back.
Faster.
Yeah. It actually gives you another shooting phase to shoot me. I appreciate that.
It's a time warp.
So here's heavy bolters on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Got lots of 1s there.
Hey, if you're gonna fail, just fail.
Okay, can you get a single wound?
4. I mean 5s.
It's a 5.
I need 5s.
He missed with everything.
I was
Not
a tank
single
commander.
wall.
Tank commander. What?
He's downgraded. He's just a non-commander. The other guy looks over at him like, you're screwing up,
Get
bro.
a grip on yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Commissar shows up in the tank.
Yeah. The commissar just blasts him. That's why he forces them to keep their head above the tank. Because if they miss, the commissar can just blast them.
That's right. All right, cool. Other tank commander. We're gonna put all the big guns into here.
You doing it again?
The heavy bolters into the lone guy.
Yeah, it's a good
call. We'll just start with that. I want to feel good about myself. It's not even gonna kill him.
You're not gonna get any.
Because this is on 4s.
It's on 4s, yeah.
Rerolling the 1.
All right.
Okay.
It's 4 6s.
Okay. On 3s. Okay. All right.
So 4 ups.
You got it. Come on. He's in cover.
Oh,
you're killing me, man.
Get out of here.
You're killing
Metal
me.
bodies.
All right, so last cannon into the
yep, of course.
Ironstriders. Doesn't even matter who I'm shooting at.
Battle cannon. Oh, there you go.
10 shots, 10 kills.
You don't want to get too excited about 10 shots.
No, it's fine. It's casual 10 shots.
Casual 10.
I don't even care. I don't even care.
Oh,
hey, that was good. That totally worked.
That's how I roll. So maybe that's what
Raven
you need.
Guard. All right, I don't even. Whatever. Oh! That's my problem in life. Is I care too much.
He cares too much.
I'm a very.
The dice know.
They're
needy.
Emotional man.
Needy, yeah.
So on 3s.
You care too much.
I got excited. I'm sorry.
I saw the twinkle in your eye. So what's that? 3 wounds?
3 minus 2. So
big 6s.
6s. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, 3 to 3. You might pop one.
I'll take it.
Like my.
So here's 2 at a time because I'm feeling optimistic. Actually, I'm not.
Okay.
Nice.
And close.
Nice.
Boom.
Oh, pop. I'll take it.
It's just 1 damage.
And it is just 3 inches. So,
nah, you're fine.
Okay.
You know what that is, Adrian? You're up to 8, bring it down.
Oh, dang. Watch out, world. Here I come. It's happening.
He's doing it.
You know?
The boy wonder.
Oh my god, he's doing it.
All right.
All right, here we go.
What do you got for me?
I actually can see.
He fell back.
He fell back. Good talk. All right, so we have the Manticore.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go into this boy.
Big money.
Big money. Let's do this.
That's it. 2d6 shots?
We're going to put the heavy bolters into... I'd rather not make that charge longer.
Right, because if you fail it, it's a big loss.
Yeah. So we'll just go into... Can I see this injured one? Yeah, into this injured Dragoon.
Yeah.
So let's do that first because that's easy. So on 4s, and then on a 5. Come on. Nope.
Nope.
All right.
2d6 shots?
2d6 into this boy. Come on. 6 shots. 3, 4, 5, 6.
On 5s. 1 hit. Guard hitting on 5s are not happy.
So rough. Oh, come on. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, good. Any guard player out there knows that hitting on 5s
it's rough.
Is not good.
It's not the business.
So big D3.
D3. I really wish I had a tank ace right now.
So I'd said 6, but I was at 5.
I figured.
So I'm down to 2. Or what did you roll? 3?
2. I rolled a 3. It's 2 damage.
Okay, so I'm down to 4. Or
what
I'm
did
down
I
to
say?
3.
Good talk?
Good talk. Good talk. We all got very confused there.
Oh,
so
man.
you do have a Manticore left. I think that's the last shot.
You mean a Wyvern?
Oh.
That was the
yeah,
Manticore.
Wyvern.
It was that bad. It felt like a Wyvern.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's make sure we're not missing anything obvious.
Right.
You don't have Shroud Psalm.
Nope. Not today.
I would have gone -1 to hit. Or no.
The truth is, I didn't even pick my Canticle, did I?
He didn't. This is true.
So I'll roll for it instead of picking because it's too late in the turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh.
It's going to be a 4. Watch this. Okay.
It's a 2. That is my special Canticle. And so my special canticle is, as I said, Citation and Savagery.
Oh, dang.
+1 AP on my whole army.
Better watch out.
In melee.
Only melee. Okay. I was going to say, that's an amazing canticle.
Yeah.
Just +1 AP
yeah,
on everything.
can you imagine, right? Okay, so we will do the Wyvern.
Wyvern.
Yeah.
Show it to me.
Heavy bolters into here.
Heavy bolters into the lone guy. Okay.
And I guess the shots into here.
The big gun into, yep. All right, let's see the squad
It's
mortar.
the only chance I have of like doing anything really. Like if this goes well, I can still take the point. If it doesn't, then it didn't matter. So here's the big shots into here. Okay.
Cool.
2, 4, 6. 10 shots.
10 shots.
Luckily, that's a number I can count. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Give me those dice.
Adrian, what is happening?
I don't know. I just something. I didn't eat my breakfast this morning, obviously. All right. So strength 4, winning on 5s with rerolls. Here we go.
All right. One more try.
That's right. It's okay. It's okay. Oh! So 3, 4 ups.
1 CP I only have?
This is your last CP if you spend
Turned into Yoda. I don't like that. 1 CP have I?
This is exciting.
Yeah, drama.
How did you do that, Adrian?
I think I was owed one at that point, to be honest. Bridger engaged the magnets underneath the dice tray.
There's too many other things I can do.
With a CP?
With a CP.
Right. At first glance, it seems obvious. You for sure want to stop that. But...
And I wouldn't even get it. So I'm going to let him die, but let's roll it.
See what it would have been?
Yeah, I would have failed.
You're totally right.
So does he explode?
Oh, that would have been money.
That would have been clutch.
That would have been really good.
Right? All right, so here's Heavy Bolter.
I could have paid my 1 CP to explode.
Oh, you should have. I would pay for you. I'll pay 2 my CP. All right, Heavy Bolter into this guy on 5s. Got 1.
You got the 1.
That's all you
And
need.
on a 3. Ah! Why?
Builds you up. All right, but we do got a charge phase.
We do indeed. Well, I guess I have a smattering of pistols, which don't matter.
Oh, no, good. I've only got 5 wounds there. You could pop some shots.
Yeah.
Do they all have pistols, or...?
The saws don't.
The saws don't. So just 6 dudes?
No, because we killed 2, so...
Oh, okay.
So 4 dudes.
So it's just 4, because that one has... Yeah.
And
no, 5, because the icon has a saw. So here we go.
Cool.
Hitting on 5s. And on a 6. Oh!
Jeez.
Okay.
All right, take a 1. Not bad, not bad.
Talk to
believe. All right, let's do this.
Let's see the charges.
Yeah. So easy, or most important stuff first. These guys are going to charge into here.
Okay. Yeah. You're not shooting my Cognis Overwatch. You don't want to get my Cognis Overwatch.
I'm okay. I will not take the Cognis. Do they want to Overwatch me?
Nah. Like every one I kill matters. They have a 5-up save, or is it 6-up? Every one of them I get.
Matters.
Would matter, and it is 15 shots, but it's no rerolls.
Yep. That's right. Yeah,
And how many does it take to kill my squad from you? You have no AP in combat?
No, I have -1 natively.
On
and
the claws.
Yeah,
and then does the knife have any AP?
And the 6s are extra rent, right?
Okay.
The knife has no AP.
So this squad...
So they are 5-ups.
5-ups.
I don't think it's worth it, but I also understand why
I'd have to kill,
what,
like 3 to even have a chance? And I'm not going to kill 3.
Yeah.
15 shots, odds I kill 1.
Sure.
Okay, never mind.
All good?
Yeah.
All right, here's the charge.
Makes it.
Looks like we're in.
All right.
Cool.
We just need you to completely whiff.
Yeah, no problem. I got you.
Thanks.
Okay,
now you're going to charge with the saw unit?
We're going to go into both.
Both makes perfect
units.
sense.
Yep. Good enough.
It's fine.
Now, I failed Might from Beyond, huh?
You failed everything.
You did not get Might from Beyond, but you
still.
still. What's your strength?
Oh, they're still plenty strong, but it's also an extra attack.
Oh, right.
So it's a lot of extra damage. We're good there. We're good there. They cannot charge.
That's right.
This boy.
Now you have the choice to charge both, which is a longer charge, but not that much longer.
Yeah, you tell me. What should be 6 to these guys?
It's outside 7, so 7 to him, 6 to him.
And then just make sure I'm within 6 of these guys.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, sounds good. So it's a 7 for both.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take it.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. And he's got the big base, so he can be there.
Do you want to be in the building?
Yes.
Okay. So in the building, but that would mean not on the point. I don't know if that
being
matters.
on the point doesn't truly matter, because you're going to hold. So if I take this, you're going to hold 1, 2.
Yes. No, that's troops.
You're going to hold 1.
I'm going to hold 1.
So whether or not I hold this is irrelevant. So yeah, I want to be here. Just trying to. There's not much I can do to completely hide him.
Yep.
So this is fine. Cool. And then anything else? Nope, that'll do it.
Wait, how will Brian not hold 2? The two closest to me.
So which ones? This one he will hold.
Yep.
This one I have.
He has
OBSEC on the
on.
point.
Oh, that's what I'm missing.
That's what these guys are. Yeah, you might not be able to see them, guys. They're under that.
Under the
Yeah,
they're under
the
the
perfect
overhang.
ambushed them in.
No,
Whatever the other one.
the
is.
other one.
The other one, which got him within 3 inches of me,
Yeah.
so that he could take that objective. He's, this is the smart play. This is the play he
shadow
has to make.
lurk thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So you have 1 CP, so no interrupts.
No interrupts, but I am going to spend a CP
To
give them -1 to hit in combat.
That's a new one, right?
It is a new one.
That's cool.
It's awesome.
Perpetual Incense.
Weird. Are the saws not already -1?
They're not.
They're not, yeah.
Oh, weird.
That's why they're great. They're 10 points of just chocolatey goodness.
Because you would normally be hitting on 3s here up to 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And no rerolls.
Correct.
So it's enough to that you
yeah.
might
No,
not...
no, I'm rerolling 1s from the icon.
Oh, okay.
Which is in the unit. Okay, cool.
I always thought the icon was like a separate unit. I always got
There's an icon ward.
There's an icon ward. That's the feeling.
Okay,
thing.
okay.
So we'll start with this one.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 attacks each from the...
2 attacks with the claws,
claws.
And 1 with the knife.
I'm going to double check because I always get it wrong every time. Chat's like, you forgot half your attacks. So they have 2 attacks base, 3 for the leader. And then the rending claws are, just the -1 extra AP on the 6.
Yep.
And then 1 extra attack from the daggers. Cool. So this is going to be
Just start with the rending claws?
Yep. So this
Okay.
is boom, boom, and boom.
This is hitting on 3s, but no rerolls here.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have an icon. So here we go. On 3s.
Boom.
Nice. And then strength 4, so on 3s again. 6s are nice.
Okay.
Cool.
So
1 -4, and the rest are -1.
oh, -4. This isn't +1.
because it's plus 3 Ren, which is what Ren usually is.
So here's my 5 up saves.
Yep.
That's the squad.
Sounds good. Unless you get a 6.
Yeah. So that's the squad.
I'll take it.
You got him.
Yes. All right.
And that's why you can see that little 5-man squad.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. Very
right?
true,
Because
very
now
true.
you could lose this thing and you don't care.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cool.
What else we got?
In fact, I do want to just touch in.
Sure.
Because you can hit me, but at least then you can't shoot at like these guys that are in trouble. So we'll go here. I'm going to pay 1 CP for Overthrow the Oppressors. So now my
It's overthrow.
4 pluses explode against you. The one thing I'll double check is that it's non-modifiable.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
You're an oppressor, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very fitting strategy.
Each time you roll an unmodified of 6, or a 5 for Imperium, or a 4 for Mechanicus. It's great.
What?
Really, really good. So
Okay.
this is the reason I take Bladed Cog, is against Imperium most of the time it's 5s.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do
I thought
is...
he was going to say, this is the reason I take Bladed Cog, so that I can like super tailor.
Super tailor against...
So I can dunk on Ad-Mech.
Let's see it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put...
You got to decide how to split.
Yeah, so we have just two attacks each on each saw because they don't have Might from Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to put 1 saw into here, 3 saws into here.
Yep.
And we'll put the acolytes basically into here.
Yep.
Regular.
Okay.
So let's do this first.
So
We'll
you
start
want to
with
do the 1 saw?
the 1 saw into this Dragoon.
Okay.
So this is on a 4.
Yes.
Rerolling 1s.
No, why not on a 3?
Oh, he's not -1.
Yes.
Yeah. So on a 3, thank you.
Okay.
So 2 explosions. And
do they auto hit or do you reroll?
yeah.
If they're like a Death to the False Emperor, then you have to roll for it. But
That's my intuition, but yeah, extra attacks. So these are also on 3s, rerolling 1s. Cool.
boom.
Nice.
2 attacks turning into 4 hits.
I know. On 3s. Okay.
AP?
So, 4.
So 6 ups.
Yep.
All right.
Hey,
and,
got
Get him out of here.
2 each. Yep.
and he does not explode.
Solid.
It's another 2 points, Adrian. You're racking them up.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So then we have 6 saw attacks from the other onto the other squad.
Yep.
Yep. No worries. These will be hitting on 4s.
These are on
rerolling
4s.
1s. Yep. Reroll the 1.
All right, cost you 1.
Oh.
So I cost you 1.
Nice. And then all 3 of those generate an additional attack. Also on 4s.
Okay.
Oof, 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 oof.
So I only cost you 1 so far.
That's true. On 3s?
Nice.
Oh, no. How many CP do I have?
You have 2.
I have 2. 2 is a lot. Go ahead. Or not a lot.
Okay, so 4 damage.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And then
now
I
you have
have
1 more dude.
Just the, whoops. That was 3 saws. And I have one regular?
No, yeah, you said
that's
just
it.
saws there, right?
So then
Yeah.
the saws,
Also have their stabby claws.
I think I also just get the cultist knife. So 3 cultist attacks into this unit right here. Hup. These miss. These are additional attacks. Oh, reroll the 1. Nope. And then 5s. Okay, that's 1. All
6.
good. All right. So that's that there. We're on the point.
Any other fights?
Not as devastating. Sanctus.
Ooh, nice.
Let's break out the
So
daggers.
how is he gonna split these attacks?
That's the question, isn't it?
Because how many attacks does he have? 5 or 4?
Let me check.
Feels like he.
When I can, it's nice to put that strat on him, and he can just like go crazy.
Yeah.
But in this case, I'm gonna have to be a little bit strategic, right? So the Sanctus.
Because yeah, even if one survives, it's still my point. It's a lot of points.
Exactly. So he's got 4 base, 2 additional for the familiar, and then 1 each for the bio dagger. So he has 5 bio dagger attacks.
And the familiar counts as extra bio dagger attacks?
No, it's 2 familiar profiles.
I see.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put. Let's see. So this is.
This is good. I've never seen this at the close combat Sanctus, or at least I haven't seen him in a while.
He hits on 2s.
Really cool.
Wounds on a 2 because you're not a vehicle or Titanic. -2 for 2. So feeling relatively confident. We'll put 4 into these guys.
4 into the 2-man squad.
Yep. 1 dagger and the 2 familiars into the other guy.
That's it.
Let's do it. So this is into the 2-man squad.
On 2s.
On 2s. Okay.
So far, so
Looks good. And then poison weapon on 2s. Cool. So you've got 3 -2 for 2.
So 6s. All I need is 2 6s.
Yeah.
No. So I lose them.
Sounds good.
Now you got the 1 dagger.
1 dagger on a 2. Okay. And then on a 2.
Okay.
Let me
You
see.
still have the
familiar is
though.
just strength 4, 0, and 1.
Oh, he's contemplating a CP?
If I don't kill you, you're going to hold this. So you'll hold 1,
2.
2.
So I'll get 5 points.
Not the end of the world. Not great, but not the end of the world. So here we go. Familiar. Still on 2s. Ah, you suck. And then strength 4, so on a 3. Okay. No rend. So 4 up.
4 up. And I have no CP.
That's correct.
Ah! No!
That's huge.
I have nothing weird to do to you, so.
Okay, so I'm going to fight with these guys.
Couldn't you just consolidate? Oh, he's offside. Never mind.
Yeah.
So because I don't have any CP left, I can't boost my attacks.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
So no explosions,
Mm-hmm.
which is a shame.
Right.
And then 2s.
Yep.
You have 6 up in walls, so I do reroll 1s, thankfully. Oh, so 3 6s.
6s! Come on. Hey, you made 1.
This was a thing where if they went hot, they could have wiped the squad and I could have taken the point back. So.
Exactly. 1 and 2.
Cool.
So we're still keeping our triangles, Bridger. And you can do your boat attacks here if you want.
Yes, I can.
Oh, yes.
1
hit. Oh, dang.
3 to wound.
3.
Or 2 to wound, sorry.
Your strength 6?
I think they're strength 6 or 7.
Yeah, they should be strength 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So you kill 1.
Hooray!
Nice. Nope. Doesn't super matter.
Okay, so you engage on every front.
All the fronts,
I did.
And you did not scramble anything.
Oh, my bad. These guys will. Oh, shoot. If I may.
Okay.
They weren't going to shoot because they were supposed to scramble.
It's all good.
Okay. They're in the middle.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then you have 1 scramble left.
He has to do 1 scramble in the back.
You got it.
Which he could do with the Sanctus?
No,
can it not be character?
No characters.
So it's only this squad that's in range next turn?
Yep. I can also pick guys up and put them back and bring them down later on.
Yeah.
So I have these guys, this guy, the guys inside here.
There's guys inside that tank still?
Yeah, I still have a 10-man with saws.
Ooh.
Yeah. I just was not going to go into the 2-up invulns.
All right.
Let's take it to Ad-Mech turn 3.
Sounds
All right,
good.
so I'm on 2 objectives.
Hey, 5 points.
5 points, yeah.
I tried. Oh, you had a leadership, though.
Where?
On your 5-man that lost 4 guys.
Ooh, he did lose 4 guys.
Ooh.
Saucy.
Dun, 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 dun.
So he'll run.
Yes!
So you don't get 5 points.
Oh, woof.
Morale,
Adrian.
get ya.
That's nice.
Nice.
Thank you. I totally made him fail that.
Very nice.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm clawing my way into this game.
Well, thank you,
Hey.
Emperor of Mankind. I
Thank
enjoy
you.
watching Tau get beaten.
Man after my own heart. I don't know
Also,
what has to do with
turns
it.
out the Emperor is Canadian.
Mm.
So that's cool.
That's true.
Uses
feel
Canadian dollars.
Your motivations here are very confusing. You're talking smack about Tau, but you're Canadian. I don't know. I think everyone's just insulted now. Thanks for the donation. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Slow Play. Love the channel. I'm working on painting up Raven Guard, which Brian referred to as a mid-board shooting army. Please explain, like I'm a total noob.
Sure.
Go for it, Bridger.
Well, let me tell you. They used to be a combat army, and then all their toys got taken away.
Yeah.
So now they're mid-board shooting. The reason they're mid-board shooting is that they can get to the mid-board faster than anybody else. So they can use, or any other Marines, I should say. So they can use a lot of otherwise short-range, seemingly unusable guns that are great other than their short range. So they can use things like Flamestorm Aggressors because they can redeploy them at the start of the game, or they can pre-game move them. So they have all these tricks to get into the midboard before their opponent, and then they can use all these super short range guns, win the game. It's great.
Yeah. Well said.
That's why I like...
Not that they can't do melee, but this is like a really great way to play them right now.
I miss Centurions.
Go for it.
Pour one out for Centurions.
Saucy.
They were just mistreated by GW. They didn't need to be that good, and then they didn't need to be this bad. Poor Centurions.
That's fair. Here come the priests. Priest.
Thank you, Burning Pyre. Can't wait for that join button. It's going to be awesome. Quick question. How do y'all like your eggs?
Ooh.
There's a joke here, but I don't.
Well, I don't know the joke, so I'm going to answer as an honest man.
An idea.
Generally scrambled, unless it's in ramen, in which case delicious soft-boiled eggs are amazing. So good.
I vehemently hate eggs.
What?
So I don't need eggs. I'll eat them like baked in a cake, or like maybe on French toast.
You eat them baked in a cake?
But I do not
know this about you. Right?
I do not like eggs. I really don't.
I feel like almost every day we learn something weird about Brian.
I'm an omelet man. If I'm gonna have eggs,
oh nice,
make an omelet. You know?
Yeah. Do you put cheese in your omelet?
Of course.
Yeah.
Omelets are really just excuses to eat all of the delicious ingredients that you put on.
That's true. Do you put milk in your omelets?
No.
Ah, I see.
I'm lazy. I should probably do that.
You're doing the English method, I think. The French method is with milk.
I'm doing the lazy method.
The Bridger method.
I beat some eggs and I pour them in a pan and then I just sprinkle stuff on them.
Amazing.
Thank you, Jeremy. Looking at buying my first table mat for a new table. Any recommendations on what to buy? Also, thanks, Adrian, for the advice on airbrush. It's a game changer.
Oh, no problem. Happy to help. It's there's a lot of mistakes we can make when we're first starting out, so happy to help with that. Mat-wise, there's a ton of great mats.
What did I roll?
5.
Nice.
I really like Game Mat EU. Obviously, Frontline is kind of the cheapest, most easily available in the US, and so that's great.
Heal here.
6.
Okay,
but I also really like the Game Mat EU ones, honestly. They're just like really cool and different.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Game Mat, and then every time we have a good mat and I look at it, it's a Game Mat.
Yep,
So
totally.
That's a kind of a stunning endorsement, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff. Hey, Titans. My Achilles did not blow up turn 1. It killed Celestine. So I was going to go with Celestine's Bane or perhaps the Carriage of Anubis. That's all I can come up with. I suck at names. Keep up the good work.
Those are actually both really cool.
I like Carriage of Anubis.
Carriage of Anubis is great.
Because he's Thousand Suns.
Yeah,
remember.
I love it.
I love how we just have an arc. We have a story arc here.
Of the Achilles, yeah. Hup. 4. Strictly average.
I'm glad to hear it went well game 1, though. New model syndrome sucks.
Yeah.
Like when you play poorly with a new model and it just feels bad.
You killed Celestine and it wasn't with the explosion from the Land Raider, which is the first thing I would expect.
Even if you could, like, that would be awesome.
That's the way to do it, man.
That's the way to do it.
I remember one of my very first 8th edition games when Mortal Wounds were first introduced. I was playing Jeff with his Genestealer Cults, so we had 2 Patriarchs, a bunch of Genestealers, and my battle wagon exploded for the D6 Mortal Wounds. And that is the day we learned about exploding Mortal Wounds. It was amazing.
Super rough.
they had surrounded it too.
Oh no. Thank you, Faceful. Hey, Titans from Calgary. What are your thoughts on Mono Harlequin Battalion, Soaring Spite, with a patrol of Craftworld Eldar, Jetbike Seer Council, and a Farseer? Thanks for the content.
Sweet. I think you're paying a lot of points to basically recreate Harlequin bikes, but with Eldar.
Yeah.
I just think the regular Harlequin bikes just do a lot of those things that the Seer Council will do, ultimately kind of cheaper. So from a purely competitive standpoint, that's my take on that. Having said that, I say go for it. That's it's always a two-pronged thing. In the pure world, like competitive list building, not my favorite, but
I think Seer Council, you have to be careful. You have to manage your expectations on how games are going to go.
Yeah.
You're going to have some games where you fail, like you have a bad psychic phase, and you just lose on the spot, and it's going to feel bad.
Yeah.
And you're going to have games where you never have a bad psychic phase, and your opponent's going to be frustrated that, like, you're unbeatable.
Right.
And so you just have to manage expectations. Anytime you run Seer Council, recognize that it's going to be unfair one way or the other. It's rarely like an average unit.
It's true. It has a tough time with Ninth, right? It's a Death Star, and Ninth is not kind to Death Stars.
Are you balancing a building on top of that model?
Yeah.
We talked about beforehand. We're like, so the vehicles can go underneath it. We're not going to worry about the balcony.
Thank you, Elias. Speaking of Magic, I'm curious what your favorite formats and decks of choice are. I'm a Legacy Lands player myself. I play all kinds of stuff. Digital solely. So mostly not older formats.
Yeah. Because
it's just a pain to play older formats.
Mm-hmm.
Standard's a mess right now, so
Standard's
not
crazy.
That. I don't know. I just have fun playing. Arena's great. Arena adds accessibility to a game that is otherwise sometimes inaccessible.
Yeah.
And allows you to enjoy the game without the community. I don't like the Magic community. I just like the game.
Well, and do you play standard games normally, or do you like Commander a lot?
I end up having to play standard because it's what's on Arena. But there is still fun stuff you can do even when standard's broken.
Right. My favorite way to play is I have a really big Magic card collection, and I just like building decks and playing with my friends when we're like, it's always that constant balance of just like a game of Warhammer, agreeing on how you're going to play the game, right? And so it's when I can find, like, my wife and I play a lot because we have literally the same collection, and like it's no holds bar, but we also have the same access to all the cards, and that's a lot of fun. So like and we play with pretty much everything. She has some Dark Rituals in her deck and all that nonsense. But
Very nice.
So
all right, I'm done.
Well, let's
do it.
You did it. So we're gonna go to the shooting phase.
Cool.
And we're gonna start with the Dominus is gonna open us up.
Oh,
so
dang.
He's gonna go with his.
Yeah. Sorry, real quick. I have to decide. I might want to conceal him, or him, which basically reverts to old character targeting rule, where you can't target as long as I'm in cover. You can't target them unless they're the closest enemy unit, and I'd have to do it now.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
I don't know if you're going to shoot at them, but you definitely could. You could shoot the heck out of them.
I put basically this unit so that they could shoot there, there, or potentially down that way.
Yeah, that's great and scary. I will spend 2, and I will put it on this guy.
Wow, that's your last 2. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okie doke.
Keeping him alive to do stuff and hold a point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he on the point?
I don't know.
He's not.
I didn't think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bummer. To the pile forwards. Pro move.
I thought you wanted to keep him more hidden, so there was less things I could
No,
see
that's fine. That's because you can't see me from here, so
that's right.
That's fine.
So we're gonna give this tank +1 to hit, ignoring its -1 to hit in combat, and we're gonna shoot this squad.
Sounds good.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on 3s.
Sounds good.
Okay. A few misses there.
Nice.
And on 3s.
Sounds good. Dun 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 dun. Hey. Okay. And then no rend, but I only have 5-ups. 5s. There you go.
That's the squad.
Cool.
Okay. So now, as far as being closest over here, the only thing closer is these guys. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll auto cannon into them.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Cool deal.
I have how many CP left?
1.
Just 1, right? Yeah.
The one that you gained this turn.
Okay. So I'm hitting on 4s here.
Yep. It's -1.
So I could give myself +2, and then just definitely wipe them. What else would I do with a CP? Reroll a charge. Not that I super care. Yeah, maybe I'll just maybe I'll give myself the +2 here.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's my 1 CP. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Oh, you spent it?
You have the canonical?
It's not a canticle.
Wait, why are you rolling 1s?
Oh, the Dominus.
Oh, he's there. Cool.
Okay, so they all hit.
Yep. On 3s.
2s. Oh, strength 7.
Yep. 3s.
I thought you were worse spikes.
No worries. All right, and then
6s?
I have 5s. No, 6s. Come on! So squad live.
My God.
And now unseeable.
That was extremely impressive.
That was really lucky, I'll be honest.
Very, very lucky. Okay, it paid off.
Yeah, it did.
So, man.
None of the camera angles see the bike.
There's
He's
one
like
bike
super hidden.
right here.
Go to top down real quick so they can see. So he's here behind this, and therefore they can't shoot at him because he's sneaking and creeping.
Okay.
He's so hidden that even I can't see him.
I know. I wish that would work for Brian's guys.
That was very, very, very impressive.
Thank you.
I literally don't think the last cannons can ever see anything.
Right.
Can you check from your angle? I can't really see it all.
Where
Maybe
are
they
they?
can see these boys, but that's about it. Right there.
Those are the last cannons?
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
No.
All right. So my last cannons literally can't shoot.
I'll take it.
I would say so.
Yeah.
So let's go with these priests into that squad, or do I want to charge them?
Right.
You know, it's kind of a difficult decision.
It is actually.
Getting up the board is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hurt them real bad in combat.
Yeah. Do they get an invuln when they wipe? Or no?
No.
Okay.
No. They have no reason to want to do that. So I could put a bunch of them into your tank, but it would be wounding. Well, it'd be wounding badly, but not terribly badly.
Into which tank?
It's only 12 inches. I thought it was 18, but it's only 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, 12 inches I couldn't. I think the movement is more interesting. Don't you think?
Yes.
I would tend to agree.
I think you're investing in putting me in a really bad position next turn.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we have the 3 tanks. So we'll take this tank down there with the stubbers, and we'll put them into your tank right there.
Sounds good. You advanced?
No, it just moved 10.
Oh, jeez.
It's going to charge you, actually.
I
So
like it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots.
Cool deal.
Okay, that was real bad.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine. And on 5s.
Sounds good. 2.
Runes.
All right. No Rens, so 4s. And Rugged Construction, which is what Orcs should have on theirs, down to 9.
Oh, that's not the one I had previously wounded a bunch?
Oh, sorry, down to 6.
Okay.
You wounded him at 3.
Okay.
Nope. Which is here.
I see. I think I've got that tank over there. You could see these guys, but that would just make my charge longer. I have a lot more guns, but I can't shoot any of them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the only way to fight against that like massive firepower.
It is, and it's a
just
good,
not be targeted.
It's a good move.
Thank you.
So it's a 4-inch charge, but I don't have a reroll.
No.
And won't I regret if I fail? Tonight.
Da-na-na. Here they come.
You know, I have no idea who's going to win this game.
Yeah. I'm glad.
That's the way it should be, right?
I'm glad. I think he still got it, but I feel like I'm glad I'm able to make it a game that you're not sure about.
Well, because you're up a decent number of points. It's 23 to 8.
What is low score?
He has 30. I have 30 points right there.
Yeah.
That I need to get to, and I have how many turns left?
Well, this is turn 3, so you have 2 after this.
2 turns left, which it's maybe enough. So ready to fight?
Yeah. Let's do this.
All right.
Fight.
Okay. So
did you want to charge my acolytes there?
Thanks.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah, I had many charges, so I'll do that, and then my
just
little
have
tank,
like a little campfire.
my tank over there.
Yep. Tank battle. Let's do it.
So I could get this tank out of its precarious position.
Tanks a lot.
It's right there.
Cool. I'll be here all week.
Thanks.
I'm never leaving.
So the nice thing is these priests over here can fight, which will give them
that's the other
invulnerable
one?
save.
Oh, nice.
So I'll have 2 units on the invulnerable save.
Sounds good. I'm just going to pull this unit here, right here, guys.
Save us a bit of time.
You have the mortals, and then you have your attacks.
It's a lot of attacks.
This is 5 guys with like no save, so I'm just going to pull them.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I need 2 more. There's 2 more on the floor?
Definitely.
All right.
1. Oh, there's more than, wow.
All right, so I'm hitting here on 3s. And the 6s counts as 3.
Oh, gosh.
So I failed a ton.
Wow.
But
you're going to jazz these guys up, though.
So I actually hit more
6
times than I attacked. 1 more time than I attacked.
You rolled terribly, and you still hit more times than you attacked. Cool. G3. That's me.
I'll do the mortals on the charge. I forgot to do that.
Yeah, no worries. I think you're going to wipe these guys, too.
1s, and I do have an extra AP here. So I go from AP 0 to AP 1.
Nice.
Which is a big boost.
It is.
So there's your AP 1s.
Sounds good. 6s.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's see it. They're dead.
It's a great roll, though.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I try. There they are.
Okay. So 3 more inches, just at ya. Cool.
Cool.
And you don't have interrupt?
I do not.
So, and these guys, they're just going to pile back.
Yep, so they can go basically 3 inches towards moi. And then we have Tank Battle 2020.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You can fight me because I'm not going to kill you.
And here we go. Nothing. Can I roll your attacks?
Yes.
Brian's tank. He hits. Oh, dang. On a 4?
5, I think. Yeah. Oh, you're
Because if you're strength 6, I'm only T6.
That's all the fighting.
Cool deal.
I'm on every objective.
No.
I should get a special bonus for that.
You should. You should get...
Domination. I should have taken domination in this game. That actually might have been smart.
Well, how many fronts are you engaging on?
All of them.
Fronts.
Nope. I don't have anyone in this quarter.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Only 2 points to Brian.
Ha.
And let me get this straight. You have killed no characters.
None yet.
And you've killed no psychers.
Not yet. You want to do morale on this one, boy?
Not really.
Is he the alpha?
You know, that's true. So basically, let's do this. We'll do it real quick. If I roll a 6, he's good. On a 1 or 2, I have to reroll it. Of course.
What?
Okay, so it's not him. I just randomized it. So it's not the leader. So I have 1 worse leadership, but he's fine.
So you lost 3, you have leadership 7, you're fine.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it's not the, I just quickly randomized it.
I was confused. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Sounds good, let's do it.
It's up to you.
All right.
It's a new canticle.
Hey, he does it.
Roll your canticle. And then Adrian, how many objectives? You're on 0?
He's on 0.
Thanks for reminding me. He's like, how many? Oh, what? 0?
What's that?
What do you?
I'm trying to decide whether I want to pick one.
Yeah.
I'll pick it in just a second. I don't know if there's anything worth taking other than just rolling.
No worries.
I already took reroll 1s and shooting. No, I didn't. I just picked that with my So I could take that. I've reroll 1s and melee. So I'm gonna roll it. I don't care as long as I don't get a 1. I should shush. It's +1 strength.
You should never.
It's also
say
not
that.
a good one, but it's not a bad one.
Right. Cool.
All right.
All right. Take it away, Adrian.
Yes.
Take it away.
Taking away now.
Thank you, Sean. I've been playing my sisters and came across this. In your opinion, can I deep strike my Seraphim, shoot for 1 CP, then deploy scramblers in the movement phase?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great.
You can.
It's a cool little advantage.
It is a cool little trick, and yes, you can.
There you go.
You just can't do anything after that.
After it,
Who cares, you know?
Thank you, Crate. Hey, guys. Or question again. Is the Bad Moon Psychic Power potentially worth it to help Bonebreakers in surviving small arms fire?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I haven't tried it. So the Bad Moon power is +1 save.
Yeah.
Which you could also combine with a Fortress to give it a 2-up armor.
2-up armor, and it's not +1 to the invuln. Just
no,
saying,
unfortunately. I wish.
That would be silly.
That would be silly.
Because then you'd have Mega Knobs with a 4-up invuln against shooting from the
Well, they should have that anyways.
They should.
So
Terminators.
let's not talk about it.
3 wound Mega Knobs, 4 wound Mega Knobs.
They should be at 4 wounds, and they should have a 4-up invuln.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, according to Adrian, everything in the game should have 4 wounds.
2 blades, 4 wounds. Bet you didn't know that. All right. So I have 1 CP.
You do. That's true.
I love that you get CP late in this game. It makes the
so
game a
important.
lot better.
It also forces people to be better players. Like, nope, you can't burn them all right away. So this is top of turn 4.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It
Cool.
is.
Sounds good. So I probably will actually just return this guy to the shadows.
So I don't kill him.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you could drop him somewhere really far away.
I was just double checking that I can do it with anything. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
any infantry or biker. So I'm just going to burn my CP now and do
Yep.
that. Because I still have ways of making him hard to kill.
Yep.
This guy is pretty dead unless I
And he's
wiped all
paper
this.
thin.
And then I'm giving up this flank if I do
Yeah.
that. So we're just going to return him to the shadows. And I'm not going to forget about him.
We'll just say, if you forgot about him, we'll put him on the board.
Sounds good.
Right? Like, we won't gotcha.
No, I know.
Nice thing is I do get last turn.
Yeah.
So there is a chance.
You will always have a
Get him.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is definitely a fighting retreat. I basically have 2 turns to just keep this alive. The primaries do matter though. So,
Well, so if I get 2 turns of 15 points, I'll go ahead. Like, if I get 30 points on him.
You would be ahead, yes.
Yeah.
He
So
only has 23 points, Brian.
Yeah. So it's a low-scoring game, right?
yeah.
Yes, it's 23 to 10.
Very.
We both have 10 points for painted models, you know.
That's right.
You're right. It's 33
you.
to 20.
How
Thank
dare
you.
you?
I worked hard on paying someone to paint these models.
That's right. That's right.
I actually really did. This army, one of my favorite commission painters,
Yeah.
he has the craziest backlog, and just the craziest backlog. I commissioned these models 3 years ago.
What?
3 years ago, I commissioned these models, and
Wow.
I just got them like a month ago. So that's why I was actually really excited to get them on the table, because every month I was like, "Are they ready yet?" And he's like, "No, I still have like 50,000 points to paint." And I'm like, "Oh, geez."
Thank you, Swins. Should I spend $100 I got from a work contest on Salamander Fire Drakes or on 2 sets of regular Terminators?
The Fire Drakes are the Forge World ones. That's what I have, and I'm very happy with them. I like them a lot better than the classic looking Terminators, so I'd say I'm happy with them. And I think you probably would be too. Yeah, I love Forge World models. And the nice thing about this, it's not a Forge World model where you have to rely on them making good rules for it. And Terminators are getting pretty interesting in the new book with their extra wound.
Yeah.
So I would say, yeah, go for the Forge World ones. One of the main things that attracts me to a new Space Marine army is the Forge World Terminators.
Yeah.
It's like, how good are their Forge World Terminators? Okay, that'll be the next army I do.
Right.
So I'm clearly a big fan.
That's so funny.
Thank you, Nick. Nope. Thank you, Garrett. Reply from earlier about the AX-10 modulated also maxes wounds, doesn't it?
No.
I don't think it does.
No, it's just max shots. It's just max shots, yeah. That strat, obviously, for like a hot minute, that strat was the coolest thing the Tau had with the Yavara. And they went done and took it away. I guess for good reason. It was probably too good.
Can't let the Yavara be good.
They can't let the Yavara be good.
It always has to be slightly less than good.
It's a trap. It always needs to be a trap. Like, you think it's good, but it's actually horrible. And that actually put it over the edge of being from horrible to actually good.
Right.
I remember the first and only time I think the Yavara was on the channel was against our friend
Oh my gosh.
Anthony.
No.
Anthony and his Death Watch.
That was a cursed game.
It was a cursed game, and I played an Arvarna and a Yavara. And my first turn, I rolled 3d6. I rolled triple six, 18 shots, and then I rolled max shots on the other gun, and I wiped two 10-man like maxed out aggressors, hellblasters, and like intercessors. Two max squads of Primaris Deathwatch kill team. And then my Yavara, or Arvarna, because it has 3 damage, wiped another full squad of 3 wound aggressors. And it was just like, okay, cool. Lights out, dude. It was so mean. And
he exploded on himself, too.
Yeah, it was really bad. That game was crazy. Go back and watch that. You only have to watch one turn. So go back and watch it. It was really crazy.
Thank you, Nick. With the changes to Storm Shields coming, do Wolfen get worse and Thunderwolf Cav get better?
Yeah.
Wanting to know what to invest in for Space Wolves.
I think Thunderwolves are great. All we need to get on them is like more wounds, which they haven't previewed, but they said bikers get more wounds. So I'm really hoping they go to, what would that be, 4? If they go to the same as a Primaris bike, and they have a 2-up, 4-up.
Why is everything in the game 4 wounds now?
Yeah.
I know, right?
But anyways, I'm interested in that. The Wolfen, there's no reason to believe they get an extra wound. And if they have a 4-up save, like, because their armor save, no, they'd have a 3-up save, because they have a 4-up armor save base, or is it a 5-up base?
It's a 4-up.
It's a 4-up base, yeah, because all their fur's poking through their armor.
Yeah.
So I think they become not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
Weird sideways change to the game.
Yeah. I want Custodes bikes to go up to 8 wounds.
You know
Why not?
You know what?
You can have it. You can have it. 8 wound bikes, they're, let's just say 8 wound bike, and it's 170 points.
Ooh. No.
Bottom floor there.
No, it'd be horrible, right?
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Unless they go to 10 attacks.
10 attacks. How about I give you 6?
6 attacks?
6 attacks.
From 4.
Yeah. On the charge only.
D3 goes up to flat 3.
D3 goes to flat 2.
Ooh, no. I'm out.
He's pulling out.
Too steep for me.
Folds.
This is empty, yeah?
It is.
Because all your
Just
stuff's
the way
just slapping me around. Cool. So we're going to get out of this rock grinder, this Goliath, and we're going to go for a charge here. Ultimately, I could try for the priests, but the 3-up invuln is just so unreliable.
So it's a horrible idea, right? Like if you went for the priests, not only do you not have a good chance of killing them, because I feel no pains too, but you have a chance of losing your squad.
Exactly. Whereas if I go here, I can definitely kill this tank, and I can fairly likely, unless I really flub the charge, which, you know, I can probably get on the point and take it back from Brian. So again, I need to maintain my lead, keep those points, because...
But if you take that objective, that's still only one objective.
So if I take you off this one, I take you off this one. Then you're only on 2, you get 5 points.
Nice.
That's the plan.
Okay.
Because these guys are what? Just what? 5s and 5s?
5s and 5s.
So that's doable. And these guys we've shown we can deal with. So that's the plan.
Good luck.
That's the plan.
I like it. It's a plan.
I'm going to have to roll better shooting than I've rolled this whole game.
All right.
No, it's fine.
I believe in you, Adrian.
Yes, I believe.
Thank you, cool. Dragon Vault. What do you guys think of the new reanimation protocol?
I love it.
Love it.
Obviously, if you've been watching the show, I've been hinting at that I really love it. And it's not like it's broken good or anything. It's just way more playable. It's kind of like a slightly better feel no pain in some. It's a better feel no pain on single wound models, right?
Well, because it ignores damage.
Right, because it ignores damage, and it's a slightly worse feel no pain on multi wound models. And multi-wound, like their big models coming back always feels a little cheese anyways, because like a bunch of destroyers coming back, like Locust Destroyers or Scorpec Destroyers, like, it's too
pretty
much.
Nuts. It's pretty nuts.
It's too much. So, yeah, so I think that personally, I'm really happy with it. Ooh, there you go.
Thank you. Just tuck her in.
So I'm really a big fan of it. I can't wait to show it off. As everyone has always seen on the pre-order date that the books go for pre-order is when channels are allowed to start previewing. We are one of the channels that has early access to preview. So we play a game every Saturday morning, 12 p.m. Pacific time.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, we might just be playing with the new books. You'll have to come and see.
Ooh.
And I can tell you this, the game is going to be Space Marines versus Necrons.
Thank you, Zithoska. Found out I'm getting promoted today, so
Whoa,
OCP for
congrats.
everyone.
You rolled 6.
However, Brian can't use his until he makes the train video.
I better get on it.
Ouch.
Okay.
Love it.
How about this? I'll do 100%. I'll have the train video up, even if I have to stay up at night here and do it myself.
Yeah.
I'll have the train video for you in November.
There we have it.
Because October is going to be dedicated to the codexes.
A declaration has been made.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it just for you.
That's fair.
Just for the fans.
Thank you, Bugs. Hey guys, new to the hobby, love the show. I've been in live production for years and would love to help. Bridger, you're cutting like a champ, and I can't believe you wrote your own character generator. I don't know what that means, but I did it. Yep.
You are cutting like a champ.
I made a character generator.
Character generator.
I've been thinking about this one for like the 2 hours that, I guess hour and a half.
You've been trying to figure out what a character generator is?
Yes.
Do you think, is it the thing that like puts all the scores on the screens and things like that?
Maybe. I did make that.
You did make that. It's all the software that powers the game, like puts the scores, changes the turn numbers, all of that. That's all made by Bridger, and he set up all the scenes and things like that. I work with him to do the designs.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really impressed with the show that we put on. Really, I think it's great. It's
a pretty good show.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Ready when you are.
I'm ready when you are.
There's a lot of fiddling. All right, let's do some psychic.
All right.
I have my dice that I really shouldn't be allowed to have, but
if you blow up your own psyker and I get like 18 points,
yeah,
it would feel so good.
Yes. So we'll start with the guy that always perils.
The guy who could die.
We're gonna smite. Here we go.
Okay, let's see it.
I'm done with my armor saves. Who needs them? Smite.
It's a fail.
It's a fail. That's fine.
But it's not a death. It's not a death.
It's not a death.
Now the other one could still die and explode because it only has 3 wounds.
Correctamundo, Brian, son. What are the odds of that happening?
Real good. Does he have any CP?
No.
I burned it.
This is amazing.
No,
oh my god.
Don't say it.
Taking your life in your hands.
All right, Patriarch Smite, which from him, I actually don't know which one's closer. It might be the Dragoons. 17. No, still them. So
get those priests.
Into the them priests. Hup. And it's +1. So
all
it's
right.
10.
It's 10.
So
roll me that D3. It's a big 2.
Yes. Oh yes.
5 up, son.
Hup.
1 dice.
Ah.
I'll take this meaningless one over here.
Yep. And then we'll try to mental onslaught this Dragoon here. Try to finish him off. Now I can't pick another guy from the unit, right? That's a weird thing.
Pick another what?
I target a certain model.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm not in range. I backed up as far as possible. But quick sidetrack. I pick a unit. I pick a model. We do wounds. No, then you have to allocate it to this.
Yes.
So that would actually force him. I could kill the whole squad in theory.
No, because as soon as one model dies, yeah.
As soon as one model dies, what happens?
Because basically,
then
so I would
choose
pick
the next model to allocate wounds to, and you would just pick the one he targeted.
The same guy. Yeah. But regardless, I'm out of range because I was just trying to toe in here. So here we go. Mental onslaught. Anyways, goes off on an 8.
Bring it.
Shall we roll off?
All right. So I need a 5. Nope.
You bully. 1. Oh, it's a 6.
So I can't.
No, you can get a 6.
On a 6
you can break out.
Okay,
there we
so
go.
2.
So that'll kill him.
All right. Does he pop? Yep.
Oh!
So 1 wound to my priests.
Priests.
But I take a wound here.
Yep.
This is what I was talking about earlier, Brian, where I said you could choose to allocate all the wounds to different models, like to not the target model, and kill the whole squad.
Yeah.
Of your own.
It's so funny that came up. All right, we're gonna smite with her. There you go. Just can't make it a thing. It's fine.
She didn't die.
Are we smiting with her?
With her.
Oh, the one that could have died.
The one that could have died. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna make it a thing because then I will fail it. And we're looking at 3 mortals. Money. We need it.
Oh, you took down 3. You needed that too.
You backed all the Psychers into a corner, and they recognize that they're worth points, and their lives are in danger.
They all touch foreheads.
And they've started to actually do things.
Great. The Patriarch's like, no, like this. It's Wingardium Leviosa. And he's like, oh, not Leviosa. Yeah. All right, shooting. Let's do this thing for what it's worth.
What is it worth?
What is it? It's worth a lot right now. 3, 4. I actually still have blast on the Wyvern. So we're gonna start with the Wyvern into these priests. So when I roll all 2s on my shots, I actually get to turn those into 3s.
That's it.
Let's do this. And obviously heavy bolters into them too. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll just roll super hot. So 10, 16, 19. So 4, 5, 10, 15.
All right.
19.
It's good.
On
now you're hitting on 4s for the first time.
It's nice. It's a
feels
nice feeling.
good.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel good.
Yeah, you needed it.
And 4s. Ah! It doesn't matter.
There's still guardsmen.
Look at that. All
right. And then
3s with the reroll.
You still might get a bunch.
Yeah, I just need to force you to make saves. Solid.
All right, 5s. That's good.
You're a mean man.
5s.
You're a mean man.
Okay. 2 go down.
Getting there. And then heavy bolter. Whoop. 4s. 2 hits. And 3s. 1 wound. 1 5 up.
5 up.
Yep. Hey, you're all good. They're really good against 1 damage that's not just mass fire.
But I took you out of line of sight, right?
Yeah, you did. That was good.
All right.
All right, so...
Are you going to Wyvern me or Manticore me?
I have to Manticore you. I shall. You have 4 guys left.
Yep.
And heavy bolter into...
This is your last shot with this Manticore.
It is, yeah. Because that matters.
That's great.
We'll do the heavy bolters into here, just in case. So here we go. 2d6 shots into those boys. 6 shots.
All right.
On 4s. Come on. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then 2s.
There was 1 3.
Oh, okay. You want to reroll?
Just reroll. Yeah.
But I rolled like decent.
It was not amazing.
All right. Cool.
So 5. Oh, so do your damage.
So first one, 2 damage.
1 dead.
Okay. Next one, 2 damage.
2 dead.
Okay. Next one, last one, 2 damage.
3 dead.
Down to 1?
Yep.
Down to 1. Cheeky. Oh, God.
He fell back anyways.
This guy? Oh, yeah, I was fighting a tank.
It's the second turn.
He's just sitting there as far as I'm concerned. Cool. You're still, you have no CP.
No.
So you need a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're going to do it.
No, I don't think so.
All right, let's do, and then heavy bolters here.
Where did they all go? What?
He put the Wyvern and the Manticore.
The Manticore.
I was like,
supposed to do. Heavy bolter
chat.
Into this guy is -1. And then on a 5, nope. All right. Lehman Russ, tank commander, everything into here. So.
What is this that we're doing now?
All this tank commander into here. So last cannon on 4.
Good.
And then 2d6 shots from battle cannon. 6.
Fine.
3 and 3. So 4s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Come on, guys, just
It's not
roll.
gonna take much.
Fine. 3s. Okay, so 2. 6 ups.
Oh, 2d3. You could drop them right here.
Come on. 3 damage.
Nope. So he's got 2 left.
2 left. All right. Heavy bolters. So
2 left, and he's got one whole tank left after this.
Yeah.
So he should be fine. But he has done nothing.
I'm not saying anything. That's it.
Okay, so last tank. You want to just start with the last cannon?
Last cannon.
Okay.
Every
single time. You should never pay for last. Just put another.
I know. Ooh, 9 shots.
9 shots.
I like that. So 3, 6, and 3 more. Sanka. And here we go.
4s. It was good.
Hey, there we go.
It's a great shot.
Coming out to play.
But now he's going to roll the 2s.
Now all I need is 3s. So,
That's it.
Here we go.
No, it's fine.
Bad, but not bad enough.
So I need all 6s. He dies.
Woof. And on a 6.
And does he explode?
Come on. Ah.
But that maxes out your bringing down points.
Hey, we're playing the game.
Who needs primary when you can
you've got
secondaries?
Yeah, right. Cool. That's all of that. No shooting here. No shooting there. Let's do this charge here to here. It's pretty short, but
Yeah, like a 3 maybe.
It's not Adrian short. Yeah.
No rerolls.
No problem.
You got it. And he needed more than just enough, like a 3 even, because he needed to be able to pile around.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that's really nice.
So Brian's going to control 2 objectives here.
Yeah, it keeps me in the game. Which is what
if I roll a 1, I'll control 3.
Correct.
Yes, which would be a big. That's a 10-point swing.
Yeah. It's a big swing.
So don't do that.
Okay. No, it's exciting. Come on.
I like it. All right, so that's the only activation. So we're gonna pile in 3. Just need to get 1. That's all that truly matters. These guys are dead after this. Up. Cool. So they all fight. Let's do the saws first.
Bring it.
Let's
You got
do it.
4 saws?
4 saws, 8 attacks. All right. I wish I had a CP.
On 3s, rerolling 1s?
You got it. 3s.
I think you'll be fine.
Oh gosh.
I think you'll be fine.
Rerolling 1s. Okay. Winning on 3s. Strength 8. Nice.
And
so,
AP.
-4.
So 6s?
Yep.
Okay.
Make
2,
2
4,
damage.
6, 8.
Yep.
All right.
And then bunch of claws. So that's 4 guys. So we have the other 6 dudes, which is 12 attacks plus leader, so 13.
Bring the pain.
Let's do it.
Just make sure how many
2,
they have.
4,
Yep, I was right.
6,
So there's 4 wounds left.
8, 10, 12, 13 on the rending claws. 3s, rerolling 1s. Wow.
Not good.
Yeah, a lot of 1s there. So the 2s are out.
You can see why those banners are so good.
You need them, yeah. Rerolling those. Nice. And then I need 5s. They're all -1. 6s would be nice. All right, nice.
Okay.
Ba-doop-ba-doop.
So 1, 6. Good. And then these are at AP. So I take 1. No, it's
1 damage.
AP 1.
Yes.
And it's armor save 3. So I take no damage there.
Sounds good. And then I have the
knives?
knives. So 10 of those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 11 wounds though, right? So you have 3 left?
12 wounds.
12. Okay, yeah.
So 4 wounds.
It's fine. Rerolling the 1. Of course, those are 100%.
100%.
And then on 5s, no rerolls and no rend. Okay, so just 2.
Okay. 2 wounds, 3 ups.
Hey,
They're good.
all good.
So the tank lives.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Dune Riders do not have an invuln. But does that matter?
It means that one of my saves would have gone through.
So you're down
one
to
of
2.
these, so I'm down to 2.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's so weird. It's pretty much everything else does.
Yeah, it all has the bionics.
All right.
Well, everything that's like a humanoid type thing.
Right.
Yeah, I guess this Qatari have bodies on top, so I guess that's why they.
Yeah,
got it.
it's not
kinda weird.
It's not the Dragoon.
Yeah.
It's the guy on top.
So I'll fight you back. I think it's D3 attacks. It's 1.
Oh.
It doesn't hit.
Ah.
And so I've got the wolf.
This is the 1. Oh yes.
So he dies.
Mm.
So he's out.
So that means
So I'm engaged on 4 fronts.
3 more points.
3 more.
To Adrian.
Yup. Over to you.
And you do have to in your next turn to play scramble.
No, I already lost scanners. I was 1 unit away.
Rip.
Yeah, no, that would have been a big deal.
All right, Ad-Mech turn 4.
Mm-hmm.
Brian controls 2 objectives, so he gets 5 points. This is a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
Just a reminder of Brian's secondaries. He has engaged on all fronts, assassinate, and abort the witch, so that huddled mass of characters in the back corner there
is worth 30 points.
A lot of points to Brian.
That's the game, right there.
And
right there.
The lack of primary points from either player here is really
this mission is
wild.
designed to like take away your primary points. To be honest with you,
this mission is designed for a scouring.
Oh, Bridget, would you mind just double checking to confirm that my scramblers cannot be characters? I'm 99% sure, but
I'm on it.
It's important enough.
Do you have a story to tell while I'm looking at this?
So he's moving in for the kill on these boys. My last scramblers unit, if what we think is true, which it probably is. So
that's not a story, Adrian.
That's a story.
No, it's more of like a narration of what's happening.
Oh, so once upon a time there were these priests.
Infantry, no characters.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Kion.
Hey.
Thanks for your advice last week. Following up Tau question, looking for Farsight and Mech Heavy, what list would you run?
Farsight. You're gonna have to answer this question. I'm paying attention.
That's tough. Because Mech Heavy really wants to be Tau Sept, so you can take Long Strike. If you're going Farsight, you don't get a lot of benefits off of Mech. Maybe you could do the old-fashioned Fish of Fury. Take a bunch of Breachers inside of Devilfish.
We can do Piranhas. So we've had success with Piranhas with Fusion. Because you're getting the rerolls to 1 when you're close range. And that's what you want to do with Piranhas, get up there, score things. So a lot of Piranhas are great. Yeah, Breachers are cool with things like Devilfish. So it's a different way of playing Farsight, right? But it does take advantage of like getting up there with those high-value shots in close range. And so there's that. Honestly, those are the main things that we've been doing. The crisis suits are pretty tough to play right now, unfortunately.
Very tough. Yeah.
Chat caught something. You do get hold more this turn. You don't hold 3, but you hold 2, and he holds 1.
Oh.
So you hold more, which
Poopers.
is another 5 points to Brian.
Yeah.
That's one of the weird exceptions, you're right, to this mission.
Yep.
Thank you.
It's a crazy mission.
Big Bomba got on a little late, but what an amazing Ad-Mech list. Love it. And is there anything you would change about it? So would you change anything about the Ad-Mech list?
So far, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun with it at the very least. So.
Totally.
Thank you, Cultist Chan. Hi, Tabletop Titans. I was just sitting around counting 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s, wondering how you would make Space Marines more fair for everyone, but not suck for Space Marine players.
Ooh.
Maybe. Let's see when a codex comes out. Maybe they did it. I think they know that Space Marines are too good. So let's see if they did it. Maybe they did it.
They might have just the thing. So
I think we can.
Super excited.
Yeah, stick around. We'll
stick around
we'll be
for
talking
the next
about that.
something days. Not
Here's an advance.
2. Big old 2.
Thank you, Kieran. Hey guys, great stream as always. What 3 changes would you make to Tau this edition if you had the choice?
Really,
I don't think so.
We desperately need the help.
Sorry, the Tau changes?
What 3 changes would you make to Tau?
Gosh, I would fundamentally change them so much.
Oh my god, yes.
Make drones more like upgrade things. Don't have the Savvy Protocol nonsense that is kind of not even the most fun for Tau players, if we're truly honest. Make them dynamic, fast, awesome mechs. Like, and by mechs I mean battle suits, like anime mechs, not the other kind of mech. So yeah, change the way the drones work. Make them more like upgrades. Honestly, I would even change how their shooting works, right? So change it so it's not all about Overwatch or even shooting regularly. Maybe there's some way to like shoot in the fight phase, which we've talked about previously, would be a cool thing. Just make them more dynamic, right? They're so static, and it's fine, but I think it's time for something new for Tau, honestly. That's what I would say.
Turn over a new leaf.
The non-Tau player speaks.
But that
you
does
played
make,
against Tau plenty of times.
Yeah,
it does make some iconic models like the Storm Surge that we want to be good.
Yeah.
It doesn't really fit the new, like if Tau were to be mobile, what does the Storm Surge do?
Oh,
the Storm Surge has a big problem, which is that it's a Lord of War.
Wow.
Anything that's a Lord of War now is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so change that.
So yeah, make it a heavy slot, but it's supposed to be a Lord of War. That was kind of like...
And it's meant to stand still.
No, don't change that.
No, but change the aesthetic of standing still, right?
Change the way that Lord of Wars work.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm okay with it standing still. It should still be useful not standing still. And when it stands still, it could be really good.
As an overall aesthetic to the army, as even like playstyle wise, should be mobile. There can be things that want to stand still, sure, that's fine. But yeah.
I think that they planted their feet in the design principles really early when they were like broadsides, they anchor into the ground.
Yeah.
Storm Surge anchors into the ground.
Literally a different edition. So an entirely different game.
It's just tough. No, I mean, like the models literally in lore anchor themselves into the ground.
Yeah.
Like they can't escape that design.
Yeah,
exactly.
All right, what I wouldn't do for some snipers right now. So we're gonna shoot. We have a few shootings that we could do. Not much. We could just charge with these priests over here. I think they would do the business. Whereas I can make my charge a little harder. If I, like right now it's an unfailable charge.
Yeah.
If I killed even 3, it's a failable charge.
Yeah.
So I have a ton of shots that are just gonna go to waste. Yeah. So I do have all of these that can see downfield at this Leman Russ.
Okay.
So that's something.
Let's do it.
I don't think there's anything better. Oh, I can see both Leman Russ. Okay. So, yes, okay. So they're both the same, right?
Yeah.
So I'll shoot the middle one.
Cool.
So let's go first with, I'm gonna have -1 to hit, and I have what, 1 CP?
You have 1, yeah.
It won't matter because I'm at -3 to hit. So even if I give myself +1 to hit,
finally,
I'll still be at -5.
We've found the limit. We've gone too far this time.
So let's just start with the last cannons because they could do the biz.
Yeah, totally.
And
they all hit. Oh no.
They do not all hit. It's just -1, so those hit. Okay, you know, like, rerolling damage is good, but an extra d6 is also good.
Right.
But this isn't guaranteed, and this is. But this, I have 1 CP.
Yeah. You did it.
Nice.
So you have 6 up saves.
6 ups, because I didn't do my armor spell. If I roll any 5s, I'll be so sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 3d6, and you have what, 12 wounds?
Yeah.
Oh, it was horrible.
That was really bad. So 7, so I'm down to 5.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 autocannons. Rolling the ones. Okay.
The Dominus is just like. Need
It's,
5s now. Quite good.
3 wounds.
-1, so 4 ups. Oh, God.
2, 4, 6. We get ya.
That's all
Now,
I just needed to make
did these
one.
blow up for D6?
I don't know.
Let's just see if you explode.
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought it was going to happen. You didn't even want to look.
I was practicing my non-caring. Not easy for me.
Now, am I even within 12? I'm within 10 of this one character.
No, you're within 11.
I'm within 11. Sorry, it's a 10-inch charge.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm within a 10-inch
You
charge.
watch this guy. Sounds good.
Um,
Wish I had a CP to reroll that. I was joking, but
okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to charge over there with my priest.
Okay.
So,
wow, good thing.
Truth is, I could have failed.
He could have definitely failed. That was a 4.
Yeah, wasn't great.
They're in, and they're definitely dead.
Yeah, fine.
We'll pull them
momentarily. Yeah.
I guess the only thing is.
Do you want to roll with this guy as well for me?
Sure. He's got a 12.
Okay.
Do a lap
You
around.
want to do it with this guy as well? Cool.
3.
Yeah, he makes it.
Cool.
So.
Tell you what, do your mortals on the charge.
Oh, okay.
Because that can affect where
1,
you pile
2, 3,
in stuff.
4. Oh, okay.
If you like completely wipe the unit,
I see. 2,
you get
3,
a lot
4,
of movement.
5, 6,
which
7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 die.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just play here. So you'll fight and kill, and I'll pull.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So I do have a charge over here though that I haven't done yet.
Yep.
So do I go for the 10? I do have one more turn though, and you can't get that far away from me.
True.
So do I just go for this tank, which this is within a 6, so it's a 5-inch. All right. Got the 8, so I wouldn't have got the 10.
I wish you went for the 10.
And I'll stay within 3.
Within 3?
Well, because if you orcally intervene, I can still bite you, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, I'll just go like this.
Coward!
The thing is, you'll put 3 smites on me next turn, which actually could be a lot of them.
Yeah.
Right?
I hope so.
I'm going to have perils at this time.
I hope that this unit dies so the game can be over. We are well over time.
Yeah, we actually are.
Okay, I've still got 10 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 mortal wound.
Okay. Down to 11.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more attacks on 3s. Okay, not amazing. Now I am +1 strength, but it's not going to matter. I think it goes from strength 6 to 7.
Right. Yeah, you still need 5s regardless.
So rerolling 1s.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 6s, so it's 43 mortal wounds.
Jeez Louise.
And then 4 1s to
That's
reroll.
crazy. Just checking the wounds. Yeah, it is 12.
So 2 armor saves, and I do have my normal AP of 2, I believe.
Whoops.
Just double check that for you. Fighting priests.
2 saves.
Well,
Even if it's -2, I still
so
failed
just
one
one
pass.
goes through.
So this is
43.
5d3 now.
And you have how many wounds?
11.
3,
3,
6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, gosh. Does he explode? No.
No.
There he goes.
Beep.
All right. So what we're going to do is just make it so that there's no good place to hide.
Oh, you killed both tank commanders, right?
Yeah, that's 6 points.
That is 6 points that I have
The
not
tank
had.
commanders are characters, yeah.
Yup.
So it's actually a really close game now. It's
Huzzah!
26 to 29, Adrian's lead.
Oh, yeah, no, I think he's got this.
But when he
I'm
gets engaged on all fronts here, how many...
I'm in all the 4 quarters this time.
That ties it up 29-29.
Oh, 29. What a
No, remember
game.
it's 39. We got painted models.
Painted models. I know. Most other channels do that. We don't. All
We
right.
don't. We never give that 10
No,
points.
we don't.
Yeah.
All right. All good?
Yeah. GSC turn 5.
Turn 5. Get me
Pull
a
it out here,
command
Adrian.
point.
Do you get any points?
Yeah.
He's on 0 objectives.
I'm on, those points. No.
But he gets
Okay.
other points.
I'll get
so
some points.
what you're playing for here is engage.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't kill this guy because I was hoping to get advanced far enough to get this
Right.
guy.
No,
but
which is
whatever.
fine. So I actually don't move.
You don't
He
need to
just
move him.
Sits there. Engage. And the gunslinger wants to come down and play. Ooh, this actually would be tasty.
Oh my god.
Yes. And currently you're on 1, 2, 3 points.
Yes. I'm on 3.
So you're gonna get more. Ugh.
Yeah.
I could maybe stop you from getting 5 points if I kill this vehicle.
With
these guys.
Oh
Well,
yeah, nice.
If he gets 5 points, he wins.
Huh?
Because you can't score.
So if I score 2, I'm already holding more.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
tied right now.
It's a 10 points versus 15
10.
points.
That's right. That's right.
You're tied right now.
Yeah.
And it's your last turn.
And it's your last turn. And you
Okay.
can score 3 points this turn for engage.
Okay.
So if he's on 2 objectives, he wins the game.
That is correct.
Can you take him off of 2 objectives?
2 objectives?
You have to take me off 2 to have a chance.
I could. No, it'll still cost me points though. Oh yeah, I can take him off this one for sure. Like pretty much guaranteed.
Okay. So that's 1.
But that was, and then you'd have to shoot this one,
Whoops.
right?
Sure.
Okay. So
And these
he
are
can
indirect.
test me with that, and he'd hit me with the 2 indirect over there.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
We're going there. We're going there. We are, again, this really doesn't matter. I can't kill tanks with it. No way to get you off that point anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna...
Is he the guy who
That's coming 9 away.
moves automatically when he comes down?
No, I
No,
wish.
that's the
this
Sanctus.
guy. We did do that, but...
Bummer.
I know. Oh, jeez.
Want to just like hide it inside one of these buildings, or can you? No, it's not within 9 inches.
Not quite. We're just gonna do this,
Okay.
and then we'll come down. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Or
Understand.
something similar.
Understood.
Like so.
But where you
and-
have like line of sight at me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
got
All
it.
right, cool. That's
Smite?
that. Schmatz. Let's see if I
Let's
can
see
give you
if you
some
blow.
points. Yeah.
So who first?
Patriarch. These easy.
Ooh,
an 11.
It's a super smite.
D6. No! No!
And no one dies!
Oh, of course. This is the way that
That's
this
a
game's
metaphor
going.
for the game.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. We're gonna Might from Beyond himself with his second cast.
I love
Goes
it.
off. Sounds good. And then
I love that he's coming at me.
exactly.
Great.
We'll smite with this dude.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh!
D3. 2.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, you got 2?
Okay. And then the Magus. Here we
Last
go.
smite.
Oh!
Turned it on, but not really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, come on, man. Come on. All right, cool.
Still, it's the first 3 you got from that
It was
squad.
good. It was good. And so we have that.
The guy who deep struck, you have to put him on objective or you lose. Because Brian will get hold more. Unless you hold
No,
an
he's going to
objective.
blow me off this objective? Or?
No, but you will hold at least one. Because he can't take
and
off
I'll get 5
everything.
points.
Oh, I see what
So
you're
the
saying.
guy who comes down
So he has to come down and try to make a
on
charge.
an objective.
There isn't one.
Well, I can come here.
Oh,
Yes.
But-
then yeah, do that.
Well, then I'm giving up
5 points no matter what.
5 points no matter what. No, 3 points. I'm giving
3.
up 2 points.
Okay.
You feel me?
Some number of points
Okay.
are being given up.
Thanks, chat.
Thanks, chat. You got me.
There really isn't another option, right? There's this, because he could just move this guy onto the point,
Yeah.
couldn't you?
Yeah.
But then that guy has 3 points.
Is he though? He's less 3 points than this guy. This guy has a 3+ invul. So this is still
I
better.
agree.
Yep.
There you go. That's
Together,
the play.
together, I might get you. No.
Yeah, and you're in cover.
I'm in
And
cover.
you're on your own.
That's right. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. That's that. Let's go ahead and do.
I love it. So many hard choices.
Oh, she actually can do a second. No, I'm not gonna do it. I pay for the Magus upgrade, but I will perils if I do it. So we're just not gonna do that. If I kill you, I kill you. If I don't, then it doesn't matter. All right. So
shooting.
Shooting.
Now you gotta blow up that tank.
Can I? Yes. So autocannons over there.
Oh, you can see me?
Oh,
Nice.
Yes. Oh,
I see it.
yes. So this is 4 shots on 4s,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're on 3s.
Yeah, I think so. They're
One. Come on.
they're T6.
Just
So one wound?
Yep.
Safe.
Okay. Manticore's done
Manticore.
though. Wait, I can't shoot
Oh,
it.
you have no bullets
I
left.
blew it.
Ah, it's the
No.
first time.
The wyvern.
The first time it's mattered. So
It
the
actually
wyvern has
mattered.
to do 12 wounds
It's no problem.
to this
No
tank?
problem.
Oh.
Okay.
Come on.
10, 16. Gosh, there's only so many
These
things. I can-
these straws that we're grasping at are real
I
slippery.
know, right? All right, wyvern.
Ah, listen.
That was a good roll. Not
Better
good
than it's
enough.
ever done.
I have literally less than 12 dice, so
Yeah.
we're gonna stop there. And then let's do this charge. Let's see what we can do. So Patriarch's going in. He's in. And that's it.
Okay, so fight me with your patriarch.
Sounds good.
I love this.
Actually, screw it. We're gonna charge with the tank
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah, stop me from piling in.
Stop you from piling into the character. So we'll do
And then
this.
it means I couldn't charge the other ones in my next turn.
Exactly. So we
Unless,
got.
of course, I kill him and pile into them.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
If you could kill him, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to wipe them.
Good luck.
I've already
Getting
lost.
on
Here we go. On 2s with an extra attack. These miss. Oh, you know what?
Do you have a CP?
He does.
So he'll pay for the explosions?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm not 100% sure it works, though.
Why?
I don't
does he not get bladed cog?
I don't get... let's just say no.
Yeah, okay.
Play it safe. Here we go. Reroll to wound. Come on. All right, so this is flat 3. The rest are D3.
Okay, so the flat 3 on my 3-up invuln. No, I
passed 3 up. Yep.
And then I fail 1, and it's how much damage? D3?
D3. 1 damage.
1 damage on a 5?
Oh,
no, so I lose 1.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Familiar. Crotchling. Ooh. 1 save.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, reroll 2. No, it's just the claws. It's on the claws, not on the guy. All right.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12 attacks. 2, 4. Is this a new turn? It is, right?
Yeah.
Canticle?
No idea.
I think.
No idea.
Reroll hits in combat.
What? All right, go.
2, 4, 6, 8.
You didn't make that number 2? Why wouldn't you make it number 2?
I don't get to choose it.
The one that you replace it with? Yeah. Go ahead.
I replaced 2 with
reroll 1s in combat. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh, look at all the 2s.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I'm wounding now on 3s. Or you're T6 or T5?
T5.
Yeah, so 3s. It was really bad. Look.
Terrible.
Still enough to kill you, though.
4-ups. Takes 2.
So it could kill you.
Well, first one will go into a familiar.
Okay.
And then another D3 on him.
It's fine. 1 on him, let's say.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, so end of your turn.
Yeah. I engage.
Engage on all 4 fronts.
Yep.
Yeah, excellent. And then Brian, start of your turn, you hold.
2.
Yep.
So you win.
You get 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Woo!
Great game, man. I'm glad it came down to it.
Yeah, it was close.
It did.
Was close. Because you denied, that's the thing, you denied me the points.
Yeah.
And, you know, we theorized early in 9th edition that was a way to play, like put the score up and then just deny.
Yeah.
And I gave you the opportunity to deny by picking 2 secondaries that did that.
Yeah, that's true.
Now in my turn here, it's very plausible that I killed the 1 character. Getting the others, it's a little iffier.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the only thing I would do is try to use these guns to pop the Manticore.
For sure.
And then try to pull around with my little guns and try to pop the character. That's the best I could do.
And to your credit, that's why you ended up picking the character killing, though, instead of like going after the tanks. I still have 3 of them alive, right? And you only got these 2 at the very end. So it's kind of like a rock and hard place as far as like killing what you want to kill or choosing what you want to kill.
That's right, yeah. And it meant at least this, you would not have played KG with your vehicles because I wouldn't have maxed points with them.
Correct.
And many of your vehicles are already KG anyways. This forced your characters to be out of the game.
The Patriarch, was a lot. You know, that's losing a lot of my hitting power, to be honest.
Well, do you have an MVP for the game?
No.
I think
give me one.
Your soft squads were really great.
The soft squads were great. This was a misplay. I think that was not their fault. That was my fault.
Yeah.
This should have been here so they can get out here.
For sure. You definitely.
That's true.
I definitely got a little lucky on one of those, and I will say, if I'm gonna have an MVP, it's always the Fighty Priests.
Of course.
The Fighty Priests.
They're amazing.
The Fulgurite Electro Priests are amazing.
Yeah.
Especially inside these Dune Riders. Again, every time they've gone up the left side.
Yep.
They've got a 2-up invuln on the left objective, and then they've swung across the edge. In every game, this is their play.
And it's so
like you open the playbook, and it's like up left to the right, 2-up invuln.
We need to do like a Madden tutorial on this for
a priest playbook. But honestly, all the Dragoons were solid too. They gave me board position. They were, they were throwaway for me. I don't care.
Yeah.
And with the -1s to hit, especially against guard, it was rough.
So yes, the -1s to hit were very big, and that's pretty common in 9th edition, right?
Yeah.
And so this is an army that you can turn off those minuses, right? So you're like using the battlefield in a way that not a lot of armies actually can. So actually, I liked it because these guys they're pretty fragile on paper.
Yeah.
They look really fragile, but when you see how fast they are, you can pick up those lines of sight, you can pick up the -1s, then ignore it.
Yeah.
They're actually like I hardly killed any of the shooting ones, right?
Yeah.
Which is the opposite.
And they
of what
helped me put more pressure up early on, right? Like they got up here, you had to deal with them.
Yeah.
And that took the heat off of my other vehicles,
I think it's really cool.
And it meant that you couldn't shoot my transports because you had to be shooting at these guys.
Yeah. And that was the thing. I told Bridget before. I was like, I want to kill the transports, but I have such better output against the Dragoons.
And
such
they're coming at you.
Yeah, feedback.
Yeah.
So
was there something that radically underperformed for you that just did not do anything?
All the guard stuff.
The guard tanks suck.
And it's not just the tank ace thing. That was like, a cute thing, but I didn't truly miss it. I think I'd rather just have more GSC at the end of the day. What do you think?
That would have been better against me.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think you just hit very poorly and consistently.
Yeah.
You know, and you had the random shot weapons, but you weren't like the Catachans or the tank, the special gunnery experts that reroll the number of shots.
You lose a lot by losing those regiments, honestly.
It wasn't, yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, in theory, Guard can have better shooting than Genestealer Cult, but when you lose those regiments, it's like, well, otherwise you could have a Jackal Alphys, and you could maybe be using the reroll to wound from the Warlord trait for Bladed Cog. There's all these other things that are like, actually, you could have that, and it's kind of better shooting, probably.
Yeah.
I'm glad I tried it, because we've been curious about it for a while.
So I'll tell you a couple, my number one underperforming unit, and this is all on me because I was lazy, was my Manipulus. I never once told you which of his abilities I activated.
That's right.
Because I didn't need any of them.
Because you just played the midfield and just moved up.
He has an ability to give me extra movement, which I didn't take ever.
Is that why he's in the list?
Yes.
He was the one oddball, I think, for me.
So he doesn't really do anything for the list.
Yeah.
And so he honestly could have just been a Tech Priest Engines here.
Yeah.
And saved me 40 points.
I agree.
So he did nothing, but that's on me. Like, I just didn't have a plan for him. And I never used any of my Warlord traits. I never once declared which Warlord trait I had because it didn't matter.
Yeah, it's true.
You notice that?
Well, that's because you had these big pushes where you'd wipe something and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
They were either dead or whatever.
That's right. And, you know, the only thing, like, ignoring morale would have been cool here, but I couldn't get him over there. You know what I mean?
True.
And you would have just axed him, too, if you needed to, right?
Exactly.
So I think that I didn't do enough with my characters. The Dominus was good. The reroll ones came in handy all the time. And, but the other characters were meh.
Yeah.
I didn't do good. All right, well, what a fantastic game. Bridger, you want to take us through this Q&A? Actually, you know what? Just before the Q&A, if you will, I just want to tell everybody to definitely tune in Saturday morning. We're so excited to be showing off Necrons and Space Marines. You're definitely not going to want to miss that. So before we go into the Q&A, I just want to make sure you know it's coming up. And we're going to have crazy coverage to the point where we're going to have a video almost every single day for the next 3 weeks covering tactics from both books, what's changed, how to play them. We're going to have so many battle reports. We're going to play with almost every single Space Marine faction that has new rules, except what? Raven Guard?
Well,
and maybe even Raven Guard.
I just finished a new commission that could be Raven Guard.
So we're going to be showing off everything. Probably, I dare to say we'll have the most comprehensive coverage of these two books.
I would say so.
Anywhere on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, it's very comparable to the crazy coverage we did during the summer, but we're talking about just for these books. We're going super deep, advanced tacticas, all this stuff.
And we're going to do that for every codex that releases, but these are two really big ones.
This is a new standard.
Definitely not going to want to miss that. Bridger, you want to take us through the Q&A?
Let's do it. Thank you, Cassius.
Yeah.
Damn, boys, that's some fresh cuts. Important. Would you rather every shirt you wear be kind of itchy or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper?
What of toilet paper?
One-ply toilet paper.
Oh.
That sucks. What a choice.
If you have infinite one-ply toilet paper, that's fine, though.
Yeah, infinite one-ply toilet paper is three-ply toilet paper.
That's right.
Three-ply? You're doing an even number of folds? What is this? Is shenanigans.
Wait.
You don't have to fold.
Well, no, you could also do like jum.
That's what?
Even number of folds?
Hold on. You can also cut, layer.
Yeah, that's true. You're really committed.
This is really
I'm just saying the pandemic taught me new things about myself I did not know. And I would take non-itchy shirts.
Yeah, itchy shirts would be horrible.
It's terrible.
Well, you could just not wear shirts.
No, you can't.
A lot of answers to that question. I'm just not going to go there.
I'd have to change professions, for sure.
You could do a virtual outfit, though.
Yeah, virtual outfit. Even exotic dancers need shirts because they need something to take off.
It's true.
Oh, man, they probably need shirts more than
everyone just shows up and they're like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll go home now.
Thank you, Crypt Shadow. I'd enjoy some 1K games, 1,500, maybe even 500.
That's really good to know, and I'm really glad that you said that. We're always wondering, and again, we did some tests. We're probably going to try some more in the future, but we want to know if you guys want that. So thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, definitely put it in chat. Hit us up because, you know, we'd want to hear from many people. And actually put in chat if you really, really don't want to see 1,000-point games. Like, if there's something about 1,000-point games that just doesn't work for you, I think it's exciting that they made specific rules. Like, they changed the board size, they changed the CP. The games are clearly way more lethal. The secondaries are impossible. So there's a few things that are very difficult about 1,000-point games, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. But it's a different game, and a lot of people are just getting into the game. And it's a lot easier to build a 1,000-point list. It's a lot easier to play 1,000 points. You don't need as much space or terrain. So we have a hunch that there's going to be a lot of people out there who are interested, but we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, we just don't know, so we really, really want to hear from you guys. Can't emphasize that enough.
Yeah, and for 500 points, we're going to do Crusade with that.
Yeah.
We were going to do Crusade sooner, but the campaign book only just came out, and we really want to wait for the codexes. So we're going to do Crusade soon, maybe November-ish.
Yeah, and the campaign book is pretty cool. Just saying, it's got new missions in there too, by the way.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan. Hey guys, love the channel. I was wondering where you got your terrain, specifically the buildings. They look amazing.
These buildings are from a game called Infinity, and so it's a different miniatures game.
It is. Ryan, were you the one that messaged us in Facebook? I still haven't found out which company makes this because it's not actually Belly. It's not the actual company. It is for Infinity.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't figure out which company it was actually
I don't
from.
know. So this terrain was made. This was made by a friend of mine and a guy that's in our local narrative club named Marcus. Marcus actually made this terrain. He also made the Necron board that we have.
Yep.
And I think that's all that we have of his right now. But he's kind of prolific. He's made a lot of terrain
really
boards.
Cool.
He makes a lot for the club, and he's generous enough to let us use them.
Yeah, I would look up Infinity Terrain. I've been trying to find the name. I just don't know. And he did a lot of cool work actually making it not feel cyberpunky. Makes it feel more gothic-y, which is cool.
He put a lot of bits on it, spikes that are really sharp.
Yeah.
And he printed his own custom little Imperium posters and things.
They're great.
And he weathered them. It's great. Marcus he's the real deal. He does great terrain. So if you're watching, Marcus, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you, Brian. Tourneys from past 2 weeks show hordes can still be viable.
Sure.
Would we maybe be able to see a big orc horde list for Orktober to see the tactics in action?
Ooh,
let's do it.
Yeah, for sure.
We got to have someone to suffer against the space
Yeah,
Marines.
exactly.
So let's do an orc horde.
Yeah, for sure. And
have we done that yet? Not really.
Like our second game. Actually, it wasn't even that. It was 90 boys, but it was only 90 boys. So
we could do more.
We could do more. And one of those had Gaz in it, which we have also not run in 9th at all.
Ooh, so Gaz with a bunch of Goths?
Someone wanted GT with like a traditional Goth boys Gaz list. And I was
let's do it against the Space Marines.
I like that.
Because Space Marines don't have that much blast and stuff. So
and the rerolls are going away, and like there's so many changes that like.
Do Space Marines have that much blast? Not really. Like the weapons that we'd be using.
Not prolifically.
Don't bring aggressors.
Well, yeah.
We'll see.
But there's different types of Space Marine lists, right? So obviously it wouldn't be like, well, here's against
like the most Ultramarines aggressors.
Yeah.
Then it'd be bad. But if we just brought them against something, like who knows, like just a random, like even Iron Hands.
I mean, kind of anything except for Ultramarines, really, like.
Against my Ultramarines, because my Ultramarines are mostly aggressors.
Tons of aggressors.
Yeah. All right, we'll do it. Just for you.
Thank you again, Cassius. This is a good one. Sweetie, it's Lorgar. Sorry to bother you at work, but you got to get to that terrain video, okay, Pumpkin? Don't forget to recite your litanies.
I love it. Now, I like to also note that this is addressed to Ridger's Primarch.
Oh, yeah. So
you notice that.
Now that Brian has admitted that he will be doing the video, I can come clean.
And now you're not filtering the messages anymore. I see how it is.
I have been switching our names in every message.
I told you.
What a coward.
What a Lorgar thing to do.
Yeah, I know.
I knew. Wow. I think you should get those people their sub money back.
That's right.
Their super chats back.
They've been enjoying it.
That's good. So for sure, like Brian said, we got to do this big push, but we will do a terrain video and we'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, not that guy. We'll make it happen.
All right. Thank you, Bleepin. Hi, I'm from Australia. Is 3 detachments worth of 160 plus heavy bolter shots? Is that too much? If a heavy bolter is 2 damage, what will happen to shuriken cannons?
I don't know about shuriken cannons. They definitely need to be better.
They need to be better. 2 damage seems optimistic, but I'd be okay with that. Native Ren I would actually take. That'd be cool. But no, I don't think it's too much. I mean, it depends. So the number one question,
So
we know all these changes.
What was this army? Is this Sisters or something?
It's just like a ton of heavy bolter shots. But this applies to all those things. Sisters, Space Marines, no, whoever else.
Guard.
Sure.
Guard. I'm thinking about a lot for my Sisters, right? Of like Mortifiers,
Yeah.
Retributors. The points on these heavy weapons are going to make or break all of these lists.
If a heavy bolter is 20 points,
right?
Like it's a no
Exactly.
deal. Even if it's what? Even 15 is too much. It needs like 15 is about right.
Because they're
But 15
they're
is
10
still
right now.
expensive. Like 15 on
It's
a
a lot.
sister, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
And on a Mortifier, that'd be 30 points
Yeah.
because they have 2 of them.
It's crazy. And it's still only strength 5. It's not like a plasma that's strength 8 or something.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Yeah, and they don't reroll wounds or anything.
Yeah.
So
having said that, I'm definitely going to be featuring some fist lists with lots
fists
of
are
heavy
good
bolters.
because they hit well and they could get extra hits.
They
with
get
it.
the extra, yeah.
So that you're getting more efficiency for your money on that.
Exactly.
But not good on everything.
It's all about points, man.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Harry. Great content from all 3 of you. Keep it up.
Thanks.
Please advise running Nid Warriors. Would you run them in 3s, 6s, or 9s, and with Bone Sabers or Rending Claws?
I like them as big squads for the adaptations and the strats. Those are really important. I don't know if you
only need one big squad. Though.
Exactly. If you wanted to run more than 1 squad, though, I think the rest would be like 3-mans or something.
Yeah. And really, they go downhill after the 1 squad.
Yeah, they do.
Right? So like one
everything
biggish
into them.
squad, is like of 9 or something that you want is good. As far as the weapon loadouts, I kind of like them kind of shooty.
I like them
as
pretty
far as the close combat weapons, I don't have a strong opinion on it.
No, I mean the Scything Talons and the Devourers, and then the random heavy weapon is kind of it. More shooting than not.
Yeah.
But they still have the Scything Talons, so they can still do stuff in melee.
Right.
Not the Rending Claws.
Yeah.
Ryan in chat dug up the terrain. It's Micro Art Studios.
Micro Art.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. The in-game tattoo. Do Scorpius Disintegrators have a place in 9th? And how would you use a Terrax Assault Drill for an Ad-Mech army?
Ooh, easy. Yes, indirect fire for this army is helpful. You can see how many times I'm actually losing out because I don't have indirect. Yep. It's a little pricey, but it's also pretty great. The thing is that one of them just isn't enough shots to reliably do anything. Yeah. And when you're shooting indirect, if you don't kill the thing you're shooting, you might as well not be shooting it.
Absolutely.
So it's a big investment to go to 2 or even 3 of them. And so you really got to plan your army around it. And it's like, I'm going to play KG and I'm going to force you out. That's one of the things that indirect does. It puts the tempo of the game in your hands where it says, okay, I'll take first turn, I'll hide. Now you have to come out and then I get to slam you.
Yep.
The problem with 9th edition is you really want to get out there.
Yep.
So it's worse than it was.
Right, because generally there is that dichotomy between the fact that you do want to run multiple, but also in many senses you only want 1 or 2 indirect things. You want more points to be kind of moving up the board, and you have like this one tool to remove something, right?
Yeah.
So you have this pull and push of like you need more, but you don't want more. Having said that, they're not bad.
They're not bad.
We were talking about running a list in the near future where you have like all 6 of yours.
I'll take 3 transports and
cool.
three of them.
Yeah.
With the indirect, I've never run them with the other gun. I guess it's terrible. So maybe
then it's not indirect.
Yeah, and it's not even a good gun. But as far as the Terrax drill, it's amazing. You put Fulgurite priests in it.
You do this.
And it's amazing.
It's so good.
It's as good as these transports.
Yeah.
You may even argue that it's better.
Yeah, if you're willing to spend the points in the real world
like 40
money,
points more?
Yes.
Something like that?
Maybe 50. It's like 130, I think, and these are 85.
I don't know.
So.
I think they're a little more even.
So you're paying more, but it does more.
Yeah.
They're great.
It deep strikes, it fights, it shoots better. These shoot okay, but that has meltas and stuff, so.
You can get rid of that turn 1, like, am I gonna get shot down? Am I gonna, you're gonna be in there, in range, 9-inch charge. Let's do this.
Yep.
Thank you, Matthew. Starting my first 40k army, Space Marines. I like durable units, apothecaries, and dreadnoughts.
Ooh, you're in luck.
Is Iron Hands the way to go?
Yes?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Sure. But it's not the only way to go.
Correct.
Right? We're talking durability. Sure, Iron Hands have the feel no pain, but lots of armies like Fist have ways to dig in.
Salamanders.
Salamanders ignore AP and have strats to dig in as well, or to up their toughness and things like that. So many chapters can be tough.
Yeah.
So you don't have to Iron Hands, but if you like them, they're definitely a good pick.
Absolutely. Well said.
Thank you, Senri. Hey there, Eldari question. If you could rework one aspect shrine, which would you do and what would you do? Keep up the awesome work.
Let's see if we have the same answer. What are you going to say?
But I want to rework all of them. One shrine, it's Banshees for me.
That's fair.
Just because they got new models. I always want them. I want the screaming swords. I want my Dawn of War Banshees.
That's
Just give me my Dawn of War Banshees.
I think like the direction of them is fine. They just don't do it
well
enough.
There.
Right?
The swords aren't good enough.
Yeah.
The fighting isn't good enough.
The ones I would totally redesign are the Scorpions.
Yeah.
Because they don't do anything.
At least they could five of them could pop up in a board and deploy scramblers or something.
Swooping Hawks can do that better.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's true.
And then they're like, oh, it's a +1 to hit or something terrible if they're in cover. The commanders get +1 to wound against people in cover. So much better. So like, I would rewrite them.
So Scorpions would be next on my list. Yeah. Just because I love the Scorpions as well.
They're super cool.
Yeah.
Predator elves.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Transplants. Last one. I've been playing a few games with my Thousand Sons in 9th, and I feel the Smite on my Rubric and SOT are useless. Any suggestion on the Thousand Son Baby Smite?
Don't lean into it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, have them cast other powers.
Yes, that's the big thing.
Right.
Bring other powers, other utilities, and you're gonna be often doubling up on them. And just think about, cool, what do I like? Where do I want to have this spell in 2 parts of the board, or where do I have a backup because one unit's probably gonna die moving forward?
Yeah.
So that's the main use of them, I'd say. Yeah.
One last one, snuck in at the end.
Okay.
Thank you, Lauren. Thanks as always for the amazing content. If a Manipulus deploys via the Terrax drill, does he still get his charge aura buff, or does he have to start on the table?
It'll come down to the reading of the rules.
Yeah.
I don't know when you declare it. And actually, the Manipulus data sheet isn't in any of my books.
In your move phase.
It's
he's weird. My
might
intuition is the opposite. Is that he wouldn't give this.
You think he does it in the shoot phase?
No.
Because of it's like if at the start of the moon phase, whatever happens,
right? I'm saying I don't think
get
he'll
his data
get.
sheet.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll get the buff.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying too. Yeah.
So we
Are you
agree?
pulling it up? Or?
I'm trying to pull up his data sheet.
I think I might have it here faster. Aracia.
Okay.
Well, I think I'll have it faster.
I have it, and it's really hideous. At the start of your movement phase, a model can choose either of these.
Start of your movement phase.
Right.
The starting movement
Deep
phase.
Strike arrives
So
at
he
the
doesn't
end.
get to do it.
So you do not. It's like a chaplain coming in from reserves.
So yeah, you can't do
The
it.
needs have to be before that.
Yeah.
So
no.
Unfortunately not.
And
would be cool.
Even if like not just in a Terrax drill, but if he's in any transport. You can't do it. Right?
Again, yeah, he's the one thing I would probably change from
I
this
just
list.
like the Manipulus.
Oh,
but
he's
he
so
did
cool,
nothing.
and he's usually mainstay. But like the thing is, even with you, even if he's out, it's like he has to. No, you could move and give the buff, but then like they're already getting +3 and they're moving 9 inches ahead, so like he's rushing to kind of catch up.
Like
I don't know.
I had 4 turns. For some key units, if I had 4 extra inches of movement, it could have been nice.
Yeah.
But would it have changed anything at all? Like I didn't fail a single charge.
Yeah.
So
and this is with the longest deployment we've talked about, right?
So okay, great.
So,
well,
cool.
thank you for sticking around. Thank you for your questions.
Really appreciate it.
And just want to reiterate again, we're just ramping up. We're trying to get mentally prepared for this epic 3 weeks of coverage. We're so excited.
It's gonna be absolutely massive. So come hang out with us Saturday, talk about stuff. We are really excited to be playing these armies and looking forward to the releases over the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, and we're going to be super excited to unveil our premium subscription.
Yeah.
We're going to do that sometime next week, maybe Tuesday, maybe even this weekend. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, and in the meantime, like and subscribe, share the videos with your friends. Thank you guys so much for spending your evening with us. Hopefully we'll see you very soon on the tabletop.